Oh, chat
Good
room.
people.
Hello.
Oh my
Hello.
gosh, do you
My
do that on
gosh.
purpose?
No,
You
I
annoyed it?
don't know. I find myself I do the triple hello.
Randy always goes, hello,
apparently,
hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Oh,
All right, the room for the Brothers Murph is starting now for Tabletopia.
Okay. Can you help me with chat
Okay.
here for a second?
Sure, sweetheart.
Continue.
There's the mouse.
Oh, you gotta press the little thing here.
The little thingy.
Well, everybody,
How fires a
hello
Skype song? Let's be honest.
and greetings and welcome
Hello.
to
Yes.
Olreans
Oleon.
on
Oh,
Tabletopia.
Lay.
I really don't think anyone ever just says Orlean.
I don't think you can.
no,
I
think
said it
it's-
and it felt wrong.
It's not. It's literally
Right.
not allowed.
It's not. I checked
There's
the
like a law
bylaws.
that
Yeah.
passed. It was
Yeah.
like they did like quarantine laws and then
Exactly.
laws with Orleans. It was like one big thing.
It's only allowed
Oh,
in Kentucky, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
The only place it's allowed.
I try not to use my teeth when I pronounce it. I just go, oh,
Yeah, right.
oh. Don't even move
It's
my
I
all
think
about that guttural.
Nick, you're on. Oh yeah, that's right. You're under the. Are you green, Nick?
I'm
Okay.
green,
All right.
yeah. My
I'm
name is the
yellow
Brothers
one.
Murph 2, and Mike is the Brothers Murph 1.
Because I was the first Brother Murph. I'm the
Right.
You
oldest.
were. You are the oldest of the four of us. So.
You're the
All right, so
sequel.
Mike is green. You
Sequels
said?
are never as good.
No,
Oh, you-
I'm green. Mike is yellow.
Okay, Mike is yellow. Gotcha.
Okay. Change my
Mike
name.
is
to
yellow, so I'm
something
gonna
nice.
switch these up once we get there.
All right, so first of all, let's just say hi, everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
Hi,
Should I
everybody.
say it?
Should I say it?
The blessing.
Oh, say
Do
it.
it.
We are here with the Brothers Murph or the Murph Brothers. How do you guys like it to be said?
The Brothers Murph is
The
Okay.
Brothers Murph is our
So-
brand.
In a very real sense, we're the Murph brothers. But yeah, the Brothers Murph is what we decided would be more easy to remember and say.
Absolutely.
Because then we're like, if we wanted to be a folk band sometime, we could just
Yeah. You're
ready to go.
and we could just not have to change our
You're ready.
names, you know?
Got a back
I like that. I
band.
always say in
Already
life, you should always have a secondary name for if you start a folks band. Like you should just live that way.
Exactly.
Really.
Exactly.
So, anyways.
So we are the Brothers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we're playing Orleans tonight with our buddies. Last time I saw you guys was on the cruise.
We're on a
He was
boat.
on a boat.
On that
Yeah.
cruise.
Carefree boat to nothing.
Let's be honest.
I got a boat.
Let's just live on that boat. That boat
Can
was
we just
great.
talk about it
That
for a
was
great.
second?
I liked it a lot.
Because
Oh, it was so good.
today I was like, Randy, we were sitting there eating pizza, and I'm like, remember when you could just like walk over? What's that restaurant? The one. with
Well, the
pizza?
Windjammer.
No, it was like Superior.
Oh,
No,
no.
no, no, no. no.
Oh,
the
Pizza
pizza joint.
place.
The pizza
There's a-
joint. Yeah.
There's this pizza. Yeah, that
I
place
forget what
is
it was called,
great.
but-
Oh,
There is a
man.
level. There's a level of like irresponsibility you can have on a cruise that is so
Uh-huh.
freeing. Like you go to the pizza place and you can eat, and then midway through a bite, you can just like walk away, and like nothing bad
I love
happens.
it so much.
Everyone's just like, well, they're clearly done.
Yeah,
They're cleaning this up.
obviously
It's crazy.
they've had enough and they
Like,
gotta
yeah.
get out of here without even looking at me. Like,
yeah.
Again, as we said multiple times, cruises combine board games' favorite things: eating and not
Uh-huh.
moving. And so, like, it's
Yep.
perfect. Like every cruise should just be just infested with board gamers because all there is to
know.
do
I
is
know.
just like. It's like we're going to the Windjammer night. It's like let's play games for 6 hours. Oh, and there's a whole dessert
Oh,
buffet.
I guess we could do that.
You know, and it's just like I guess I'll have
That works.
seriously,
that way.
between
It's like,
every
God,
game, I'm
it was
like, I'm
amazing.
gonna go up to the Windjammer and see what they got out for desserts.
See what they
I
can do
seriously,
with
I
that, you
think
know?
I
See what they
think
got.
I
Got
put on
something to
like 4 pounds on that trip,
Oh, yeah, it was a good
and I
time.
don't even
So
care that
fun.
it like happened. I was like, yeah, that needed to happen,
No.
obviously.
That was
Great.
such a fun
Yeah.
week. And then I remember every time we turned around, the two of you were just like all of a sudden fancy dressed. All of a sudden you guys like look great and you're going somewhere. And I'm like, well, there go the
Oh
curtains. They
my
look
gosh.
amazing.
Son, thank you.
Like I was like,
That's
But I
right.
brought
I'm
like
like, I'm just
every
like in-
fan. I actually bought a couple of dresses specifically for that because I'm
Yes,
like, I don't
good.
have kids or diaper bags or like bottles or anything. I'm like,
Right.
I'm gonna do this. So
yeah, I could feel your
Thank you.
freedom. I could feel
You're
how
oozing freedom.
Yes.
you had no laws.
Oh my
and
gosh.
there was a lot of parents there who are like,
oh,
kids aren't on this
Yeah.
boat. Yes. They're like, I love them, I miss them,
Yes.
but like, I don't want to even talk
Yeah.
about them right now. It was
don't
great.
talk about
Yeah.
I'm so happy
They
for all of you.
don't exist.
it was spatial.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
missed them once or
Yes.
twice. I missed them more on
course you-
on the way home because then I'm like,
Randy, they're not watching. You don't need to lie.
They're not in the
They're
stream.
asleep, dude.
They're in their cages, Randy.
That's
That's
great.
his job. At.
Hey, come on, we all know how this goes.
No, you miss them,
Of
of course, but
course.
like, you go away so that you
Yep.
can miss them.
100%.
Exactly.
100%.
It's important.
I want to say hi to Chrissy Stern, who I love. I want to say hi to Jacob and John Paul and Dean.
Hi, Chrissy
Yep,
Stern.
Chrissy Stern. She is a baller. She lives like 10 minutes from us.
Yep.
And she's amazing.
Yeah, I
Like, I
know.
love that we made contact.
Yeah.
Like, I'm making her sound like an alien. I love that, like, we made contact with Chrissy.
Made contact with a friendly neighbor. I just played Mintworks with Chrissy, and I was just like, "Oh, you're a Wisconsinite? Is it Wisconsin?
Yeah.
What are you, Wisconsin?"
Wisconsinite
Call
would
Wisconsin.
be
Fun
the proper.
ice.
Or if you are from the area, you may say Wisconsinite.
West,
Or
West.
if you're gonna
Wisconsin.
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
plug your nose and say Wisconsin.
Or yeah, you have to
Wisconsin?
draw out
Yeah.
the ends for
Yeah.
sure. Wisconsin.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I had to send something to Chrissy Stern one time. I believe it was Chrissy Stern, and the address that she gave
Oh, yes.
me was the most unintelligible address ever because it was
That's our
just
latitude and longitude.
so many words. I did not. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it was ridiculous. It was insane. I had to send it twice. It was
Yeah, so
It's
the
crazy.
streets are north and west, or south and east, is how they
Yep.
label a lot of the streets in this area of the country.
Okay.
And yeah,
We get that sometimes, but is it just?
There's a lot.
Will it go like this goes north, so it's in north, or is it like in the northern
Yeah,
part
it's-
of town? How do
it's
they
the
decide
road.
what
If
gets
it's
what
like a
direction?
north-south
Mike,
road,
Mike.
and then if it's like whether it gets a south or an east, it's I don't know. I don't know how they decide whether one's north and west or one's south and east.
Point is, that's what they're called.
yes, exactly. See, I'll shoot to
It's
California.
normally north.
That's what
and
I
west.
always say. Actually, honestly, with the weather that we've had, like, I just
Yeah, we've
every
had some.
single winter I say I'm moving.
We've had some weather.
I'm in this outfit
Right.
right now, and it's great.
See, I'm in this outfit and I'm
Been in that
cold.
outfit.
And our heat's on.
And here's the thing: I'm in this outfit about 350 days of the year, and it's great.
a little
And the other
jelly.
ones you're wearing less, right?
Yes, oh,
Ray,
much
do you want
less.
This is basically
All right, well,
him in a
don't stand up
tuxedo.
then, all right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, just stay seated. Please. Do you want to switch your names around? Not
Keep it
that
locked up.
it matter.
Huh?
So Nick has Mike's name, Mike has Nick's name.
Oh, I did switch those around, didn't I?
Somebody told me that in the chat. Who said
Yeah.
that?
I
Renee
got it right.
said
I
that.
got it right
Thanks,
on the
chat.
other
And
one.
David said we're the
Hey Nathan, Melissa
that-
McCash is here.
second greatest. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, see now this
Starbucks.
just decided to change.
Um,
That's cool. I don't know when
Oh, maybe we should have just left it. You can be
well
Nick for the night.
apparently yeah because now
I don't care.
he's
No
taking
one knows
over.
which
Let's
one
be
is
honest,
which anyway,
nobody's-
so we
This is
might
so
as
weird.
well,
Like
right?
every once in a while when the Skype glitches, it like resets the windows in OBS. I don't know if you guys have ever had that issue,
Sweet.
but yeah, that's fun.
I could absolutely see OBS doing that. That makes total sense to me because OBS is got a
Yeah,
wild
they're-
Oh, my
personality.
brother Clayton's here.
say the
Hi,
least.
Clay. Clayton says, or a Milwaukeean.
Oh,
Milwaukee.
Oh, Clayton.
You guys know
Oh.
Jordan Schoenberger, right? Yeah.
Oh, of
okay.
course.
Clayton,
Show.
my brother Clayton and Jordan
on.
are doppelgangers.
Unfortunately.
They look exactly alike.
It's insane.
Oh, is
Insane.
that right?
I feel like you mentioned
I've
that
said it so
once,
many
and
times.
I maybe even showed
Really?
it.
Now this one all reset again.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, the cruise was so wild. Who even
Yeah,
knows
that's
where we were? But I
Who
remember
knows what happened
for some
on
reason that bit of
cruise.
trivia. I'm like, I feel like that's.
I've said it
familiar.
so many times to so many people because I
It's
just
fun.
find it so impressive. Like, it's amazing to me.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
I'm a
that's
big
awesome.
fan of OBS right
Hi,
now.
John Wheeler.
I
Hi,
had all this
Panic.
set up, and now it's all like all over
Yeah.
the place.
Panic always shows up to tell me
Dude,
how bad
Randy,
I am.
right? Like
Good I am.
OBS
just every
just once in a while
it's like,
just
oh,
is
cool.
like, I don't remember you putting all those settings in. You're like, I did it
I know.
minutes ago.
It's
I
the
And I gotta
worst.
change you guys around again
Sorry, everybody.
because of
Just
whatever
hold
I
on
did
now.
last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's fine. Welcome to
Live,
live
baby.
stream, everybody. This is
This is
our
how we
lives.
go.
Pretty
There we
much.
go.
My favorite thing with live
Importance.
streaming is never knowing if you're live straight away. You're always like,
Just be careful what
Hello?
you're talking about.
Cruise
You
fan.
don't know.
yeah,
All right, now
yeah,
one
I
more
know.
time.
Courtney,
Nick, you are
I miss you.
you are
again.
yellow or green, Nick? Because I'm now on the screen where I can change this.
Green.
Nick
I am
is
the
green.
green player. I think. Let's go with yes.
Nick's green. I'm
I don't think
yellow.
we're playing with an expansion, Chrissy.
My-
Are we? Is this just the?
It does not have
It
the
doesn't
expansion.
look
OG
Yeah,
like
they don't have the expansion on here.
Now, to be fair, Mike and I have not played non-invasion Orleans in a
Yeah.
long time.
The only
So-
the only
Hot minute.
difference
Probably.
is that they don't have the cards like the route card, like the delivery cards. Like if you deliver these 3 goods to
Yeah.
this city, and this central
Yeah,
port over
yeah.
here on the left, this works exactly the same. But instead of giving you all sorts of different benefits, it only gives you
like
coins,
money.
essentially.
Yeah.
And that's really
that's
the
right.
only
That's right.
difference.
And whenever you put something here, you always get that benefit, and then whoever
Gets-
fills it,
Gets
whoever
this-
Yeah, they
fills
get
up
the
gets the
citizen,
citizen, right? Okay.
My game's of fire.
Okay.
So there we go.
I can't.
So everyone, we
Games of
are
Fire, what'd it
playing
do?
Au
It was fuego.
Leon.
Orleans.
Oh,
Le.
Orleans.
Huh?
It's just so fun.
Indeed. You know, the only thing that bugs me about Orleans is like this part of the board is not
Yeah.
straight
people.
on this, so I always
I
think
know.
the board is crooked,
But-
and it's not, and it is infuriating.
Why did they do that? To make it look like a
It's-
loose paper, like a
I
map? Just-
don't know. Board gamers are very, very OCD
Yeah.
about stuff
Because-
like that, and
Because
like
theme.
Team
Oh,
won the day.
Because
with
everything
that
was
decision.
crooked back in that day, huh?
Theme.
apparently, yeah, exactly.
If you go to
right? They're just trying
Orleans, you will find
It's a
everything
metaphor.
slightly crooked.
Orleans.
Like all their
Orleans.
buildings are crooked.
Orleans.
Pictures are crooked.
Welcome to Orleans, where things are crooked.
Orleans.
Crooked. We're living
Well,
in a
it's
crooked
all
society. It's a
period.
metaphor.
Oh,
Orleans.
period.
Ow.
Comma.
Honestly, if we didn't play and we just said this
Now.
all night, I'd be fine.
I'm at out.
I'm happy.
I could just say
Yeah.
Orleans all day.
Oh,
Nathan,
Oh,
we are
okay.
really enjoying
You can say it.
so try it out.
And where did everyone left all of a sudden?
And
We have
suddenly
no one
nobody
watching.
I know, I
Said
can't
Orleans
imagine.
4 times.
this many people were watching
Got
us.
problems.
Just here going,
Oh.
Orleans.
Well,
Orleans.
I want to introduce you guys to my dad, David Liebherr, is in the chat. Hi,
The
Dad.
What? Father.
Gosh, my whole family's
Hey,
here.
Pops.
Actually,
Hey, can I call you?
you
Can I
can
call
call
you
him Pops. He
David?
loves when strangers
That's what
call
we
him that.
We call our dad Pops.
Do it.
It's Pop.
What's up,
Do
Pops?
it.
Everyone's dad is Pop. Everyone who is a dad is Pop.
John Wheeler pointed out
Facts.
also that the dude on the cover's neck is also crooked, which is true.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
dude- the dude on the
true.
cover, he is anatomically the most
It's
incorrect
creepy.
person. on the
Clemens
planet. I don't know.
Franz has a weird understanding of anatomy, man. He's
He
just,
does.
It's different.
Clemens
It's
Franz
different.
is weird.
Sees the world in a different way.
A little crooked.
just
All
a
right,
bit.
also
Yeah,
we
it's
are
a little
playing
weird.
Orleans, and this is a bag
Wow.
building game in which is similar
Good.
to like
Oh.
a deck building game, but it's in a bag.
Do I just hit
I would say continue.
What?
And yeah, it's pretty
Crazy.
wild, and it's not cards. So
Oh,
it's
that's not
really
my
a
dad.
deck.
That's my brother.
It's a
Sorry.
disc builder. It's a disc bag builder,
the same
if that makes sense. So you will be acquiring different
It's true.
colored workers, and these workers you will pull out of the bag, and you can pull out a certain amount depending on how far you are on this nice little red track. And if you can see here, you got everybody starts with drawing 4, and then you can go all the way up to drawing 8, because you happen to have 8 spaces on this little board. And if you ever are drawing more than the spaces you have, you can no longer draw. You can only draw up to the end of that track. Now, once you use them, you're going to place them out on this little board. And once you fill in all these spaces, you're able to do that action. So many of these actions will be to get the different colored workers. Like there's yellow, which is a wild. There's this gray guy, which he is kind of used in some of these specialty areas. There's the blue that's generally used in the ship, castle, and farm actions. This brown carpenter guy, he does some farmhouse, and he also does some guild halls. And then I think this is like a merchant. I can't remember what the black guy is called.
I think a merchant. We call him a
That's right.
Marchant West
That's what
Yep.
you call it.
because
because.
because Mike and I refuse to
I'm
pronounce things
I'm
correctly.
fine with that. Why
And
would
then
you?
there
It's
are
boring.
the white farm workers, and those can obviously used in very many different areas. They're one of the cheaper ones to get also.
Nathan asks if anyone knows if Viscounts is on
It
Tabletopia.
is.
Yes, Mike
It
just
is
played
on-
it the other
yes.
day.
Very
I
cool.
soloed it today.
Oh, really?
Oh, you did?
Nice.
Spatial.
Yeah.
So as you grab these different
Nice.
workers, you're able to go up on these tracks, and then you get the corresponding benefit. And our kids are stomping
they're
on
jumping.
the ceiling, which is cool. So if you
Whoa.
go up on the white track, you get the corresponding good. And then you also, if you're in the
Mhm.
lead, soul lead, you get +1 coin. And if you're solely last, you get
That's
-1 coin. Now, if people are tied,
That's
then
right.
that goes away one way or the other. And then this little brown area here has these little technology tiles. These technology tiles go on any of these colors except for yellow, and can then just make that area easier. So if I cover this black one up, I can now only need like a white and a red to do this wagon action. And that stays there for the whole game. You can never put it on a space that only has 1. You can never put more than 2 on one action. So keep that in mind.
Mhm.
And the black here, this is where you get some of these, I don't know if they're technology tiles or like extra buildings, I think. And these will give you like extra personal spaces, worker placement places to go that's just for you. And usually they're quite powerful. So getting at least a couple
Yeah, they're pretty
pieces
cool.
is good. Blue will give you coins. And if you get far enough, you get a citizen. Red lets you draw more tiles. And gray lets you go up on this little track. And this is a multiplier track. So as you pass these little starbursts, you get the amount of points listed as far as your guy has gone, times the combination of how many of these little citizens that you've grabbed, and how many of these little guild hall buildings from this action that you put out on the board. And that's a major way of scoring points. Getting 60, 70 plus points from that track is definitely.
Oh yeah.
So that is the gist of it, and I'm sure we'll kind of go through more as we go along. But that's basically how the game is played. Now this is the base. It does not have the trade and intrigue, and obviously we're not playing the co-op scenarios of one of the other expansions.
No, they're really good. All of the
Okay.
expansions are really good.
What's the point
I
of
hear
getting
what
the all those goods then if there's no?
They're worth straight points.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're even
Wah,
in the
wah.
base one, they're worth straight points, but
That's
in the
lame sauce.
expansion and the trade and intrigue, you can actually have routes. So if you go to a certain city, you can pick up the goods in that city, or you can deliver those goods to that city and get like basically double.
Yeah.
what
Shut
their-
up,
what their
Jordan.
value
It
is.
made this part of the board more interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
there's certain buildings that will use the goods as well, so that's cool too. But
Right.
But
And
yeah,
there
yeah,
are
points,
I just
so-
tossed it over there.
Okay.
heck yeah.
And there's
Oh,
also
Yeah.
some of these
everything over.
tiles
Not
here
for-
will require you to turn in goods and things. So you're definitely going to want to have some of those on hand to avoid torture. Yes, this game has torture in a very, very mild way.
Yeah, I mean it's torture in a Euro way.
It's
you know?
it's torture, but
The
you know
most Euro of ways.
you just have to give up
Yeah.
some wheat and then you're fine.
We'll still have
Yeah.
our fingers and toes at the end of this.
So I guess I could go first. Should
Oh,
I
why
go
don't you
first?
do that?
We can't flip a coin in here. There's no coin flippers.
We could
Yeah,
let one
that's
of our
true.
guests go
I guess I'll go
first.
first because we'll go left to right here.
Copy that.
Copy that. Although we can actually do this whole portion
somebody says yes.
simultaneously now that I think about it.
Yeah, the orange
yeah.
cloth is worth the
Plan
most
your
points.
move.
Oh yeah. Well, we have an event first, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep, we'll draw the event here.
Guys, J Buck is here.
J Money. Oh, this one doesn't have
J
an
Money,
auto
J
flip.
Cash.
All right,
Oh.
so the
That's right,
first
this is always the
event
first one.
Jordan.
is pilgrimage. So this is saying that we
Nice.
cannot hire any monks this turn.
Oh, great. There goes all my
Which-
plans.
Which I would get because we literally couldn't
You literally
anyway.
can't.
Yeah, you couldn't
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
I mean,
we're
Such a
doing okay
weird
so far.
thing.
And I think that's always the first one. I'm like, why? Like you can't get because you need a scholar to do it, but we don't start with a scholar. So I've never understood that. But
Right.
whatever.
I thought these were random on the top. Maybe not. I don't remember.
I thought the first one
They're-
was always a pilgrimage, but I
I
could be
think
wrong.
they're-
I have no idea, honestly.
I don't recall because I really don't play the base ever. So
Yeah, we always play
Right.
invasion.
Hi,
so
Stephanie.
It's like, I don't know this place. I don't know.
all right,
Um,
so we could actually place all of our guys simultaneously in this action.
Okay.
Can you do me a big favor? and
What?
grab the box?
Oh lordy, what to do?
Um,
Oh man, this is always the hard part,
Connected. here.
especially in the beginning, because you basically only really get to do like one thing.
Yeah, you really only get to do one thing.
So it's like, what's that one thing?
Hmm.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm gonna And kind of doing one that has 3 right away is probably better because you can get the token. back right away.
Probably.
Maybe. I
But
don't
then
know.
again, you could do the farmhouse, which obviously gets you that extra.
That's what smart players named Mike are doing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be behind in that farm track and lose money. That seems.
And I'm
good.
not doing that. Am I the only one not doing that? No, I'm not. Okay, good. I was like, I'm not doing that.
That's a good idea.
Can't hear anything. You guys, if you guys are gonna say something bad about me, now's the time because I don't have my earbuds in.
Listen,
Ellen-
here,
minute.
you're a lovely
Ellen
person.
is
And
purely
I don't like it very much.
wonderful.
Yeah.
She
But
could
there's to the
absolutely
point
be
where
meaner if
it's-
she wanted.
All right,
She's
guys,
not.
that's enough. That's I'm not.
All right.
I can't take that anymore. Even in joking. That's just
Wow.
Make
it's
him
sarcastic.
I refuse.
All right, I think I am locked in.
Is it my turn?
Ooh,
I don't
Graham
know.
asks, biggest
Yeah, once
difference.
you get your stuff
Biggest
out,
difference
then
between SoCal and the Midwest is SoCal's worth living in. Am I right?
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
all right.
What? No.
Okay.
What? No.
There's one big
California, only place
difference.
worth living.
There's one big
Oh,
difference. In fact, it's the
man.
biggest thing on Earth. Talking about that Pacific Ocean. Get at me.
Oh,
Mm,
that's right.
That's true.
Get in there, baby.
What the heck is going on? Did everybody go already?
I think, aren't you
Uh,
loaded too?
Well,
Like, I'm not sure.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
to
I'm
go.
ready.
Yeah,
I'm
I
already
think everybody's locked
Okay.
in.
Excellent.
All right,
Yeah.
so we can go ahead and assign. So this phase is actually done one by one. So I'll go ahead and do it first. So everybody will take an action, then the next person. You keep going until you essentially either don't want to take any more actions or you cannot.
Indeed.
And I will take the village action. And with that village action, I
That's
think
crazy.
I'm going to get a brown man.
There you go.
Craftsman.
A craftsman, that's right.
Oh,
Crafty,
craftsman.
crafty
I
craftsman.
am blue, so I will go up one here, and I get a technology, and it's worth noting on this track, the first technology tile you get on this track has to be placed on a white farmer space. And you actually put this off to the side of the board because it doesn't actually activate until the next round.
That's incredible, Jacob, that you say the Midwest is best. Bring on the negative 60 and snow.
Jacob is
Oh.
drunk. He's drunk right now.
I cannot. When it gets to that point, I'm just like, why?
He's slurring his
This is
typing,
a-
I can
this
tell.
is a
Like,
literal-
What's
It's
the
okay.
point of
It's okay to find benefit in the Midwest, but you can also acknowledge its flaws.
I acknowledge
okay,
that.
I'll acknowledge
There's plenty
flaws.
of
Where we
flaws.
live is completely unsustainable financially, so
Yeah.
there's that. I can
Mhm.
admit that to myself.
And you guys are stupid
mean,
with
yeah.
water, so there's that.
Yeah. You can be honest and say negative 60 is way too cold.
Yeah, the problem with living in Wisconsin is we have 4 months of summer and 8 months
and
of
the
winter.
rest is literally winter. I can't.
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know
literally.
either. My parents
I
raised
feel like the
me.
Kirby's would look good in
Right?
LA. I'm just saying.
I know, right? I feel like y'all would.
Come
crush
on,
that.
why are we here?
I've already got the chrome plated Kirby's, so you know.
Why the heck are we here? Is it my turn?
Yeah, what's up?
I think it is
Uh,
your turn, Ellen.
You guys are gonna have to tell me when my turn's up because I don't really.
Oh,
No,
all
it's
right.
your
Well, we
turn.
can turn on the whole end your turn thingy if we wanted
Oh, I
to.
suppose I could do that. Eh?
Oh yeah.
It's-
Okay, I'm going to
it's
get
no worries.
the.
Yes, Casey Williams. Randy did.
I'm gonna get myself a little fisherman.
I did get my guess. I did get my
Nope,
craft.
that's not where I wanted to put my fisherman.
SoCal is okay,
I'll
but the
take
high
it.
desert isn't so much. Well, there you go. Just
Oh, we all agree
stay
with
out
that.
of the desert.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, I just want to do this.
We don't talk about the high desert.
We don't talk about that.
Tis the bad place.
So,
So,
are you guys
I'm done.
California fans in general, or are you more like LA?
oh, hell
LA
yeah.
area?
Born
Oh,
and
yeah.
raised.
We're all California all day, baby. We
It
grew
is-
up in NorCal. Now we live in SoCal.
It is the Golden State.
It's the only, it's the promised land, as we
Wow,
call it.
Okay.
so much passion right now.
We are
Love
we are
Cal.
very much from and live within our California bubble and proud.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's cool.
California is great. It's home, right? It's home for
Right.
us. That's
Okay, Panic
All right.
mentioned
Okay.
spring and fall, which fine. Spring is stupid. I
All
hate
right.
spring.
Your fall is
Our
better.
falls are gorgeous.
I'll give you that.
Yes.
They are gorgeous.
Yes.
But they last
There's
for
no
5
denying
I
that.
seconds.
believe it is. I think it's
If you don't
Mike's
get out
turn,
there
right?
and get
Me?
your pumpkins and your apples when it's crisp
I'm
out,
gonna get a
You're
farm
done.
bread.
Farmer Fred.
Yeah. I'll give you all fall. I'll give you all fall. You guys, you get 1/4 of the year.
Thank you.
But it's real nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean,
It's
honestly,
a
the weather's
nice
like always
fourth.
like perfect.
It's a nice.
Alright, I'm
Yeah, and
done.
you all the changing
Yeah.
trees and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, we have a couple bushes here that sometimes get a little dead. You know, and it's
They
pretty
get a
gray,
little
and-
dead.
You get to plus you get to feel like that first like rush of like cold fall air that signifies the change where you get to do one of those.
Yeah, ooh,
you
it's
like you put
cozy
the
and
collar up for the
nice.
first time
At
and
the
you know
end is
something's
nine.
coming.
Yeah, I got a craftsman, by the way.
But then
Excellent.
you
What
don't
we
die
get
of
in
hypothermia.
fall-
That's nice.
Yeah, all we get is like I smell smoke in the air. Oh yeah, Southern California is on fire again.
Literally on
Oh.
fire. Here's the thing.
That's how we
We
know
want to
fall.
talk
is here.
about
That's true.
the only faults is that it's I believe a national law at this point that we have to be on fire at least a third of the year.
You have to be.
Um,
You have to say ole ole
And-
and be on fire.
all, Indeed. And then earthquakes, but that's about it.
Oh, man.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right.
It's not great. I had to evacuate earlier. It wasn't great this year. It wasn't great.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh.
Let's chat
All
it.
right. So since we all can really only take one action at the beginning, we can go to the resolve event stage, which in this case it's already been resolved because we were not able to do the pilgrimage. So let's go ahead and pass.
You could do that too if you want, babe.
The start
day.
player token to
can
the
pass
right.
it.
Ellen, you are now the start player.
Gosh, I feel so...
And I will reveal the next. I'll reveal the next tile.
Jordan says we get all
It's another
seasons in
pilgrimage.
Pittsburgh. They're just all
Well,
cloudy.
we can still not hire anybody
It's true.
from the monastery.
Really?
Hey.
That's right.
Did anyone get a? Well,
Yeah,
no,
nobody
we still
got a
couldn't,
gray
because no one
anyway.
got a
Yeah.
scholar.
Jordan, you don't actually have seasons. What you have is pollution.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
You have a
then,
Pollution
Uh,
and sadness.
Mr. Mike, you get a coin, sir, for being highest up
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
farmer track,
Give him my coin.
and then we
Yes.
all lose a coin. So
What? Oh,
Boo.
shoot. How
Where
does
are-
that work?
where's
in
the
a
money?
I don't know.
No, it's
There it
okay.
is. Yep.
You all lose money.
5.
Shoot,
1, 2, 3, 4.
man.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That over here.
We lose 2.
You lose just
Nathan
one.
says Texas forever unless I can get a circus job elsewhere.
God,
Respect,
please tell
respect.
me
That's
there's a
awesome.
circus, because that's awesome. That
I
is so
think
metal.
literally, yes.
Hey man, there's a circus on Venice Beach, man.
There you go.
There's a reality show about it for a while.
There
That's
you go,
true.
Nathan. You can move.
Let's see. What is it?
Monks on strike.
Someone's saying, "Oh, Dean's talking about Hawaii. Here in Hawaii, we don't really have fall or winter. You have paradise."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
Don't complain about anything, Dean.
Yeah.
It's gas is expensive.
Oh.
I'll hear that.
But doesn't
Who flipping who?
I mean, yeah. I need to go to
Just surf everywhere.
How
I get the
low
problem.
did you guys' gas get in California?
It's pretty. Oh, it's low
It's like
for us.
two-
It's like 270,
Like,
280 or
is
so
that
right
as
now
low as it got, or did it get lower?
Oh, that's the lowest it's been
in a couple of
in
years.
like no a decade.
Our gas got down to 89 cents a gallon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
89 cents a gallon.
Randy,
I would just buy it and drink
I
it
know.
at that point.
That's what I said.
Obviously,
It
Why
was
not?
Put it
only
in
down
our
for like
cereal?
it was only down
Yeah.
that low for like 3 days, but for like almost 2 weeks it was at $1 a gallon.
Isn't
Wow.
Yeah.
that crazy?
I would just put it in barrels. I don't even know.
I know.
would
I
just-
told
it's like,
Randy, like, why don't we
know.
just
Like-
go get some like
Because by the
crap
time
ton
you
of
buy the
gas.
gas tank to store it, and then you've broken even. So
Oh, I guess, man. Oh,
I know, it
seems
seemed
so
like a
worth
shame
it.
to
Like,
not
what?
like exploit that
hurts
moment in
my
history.
head.
I'm so pumped at like I got like 260 the other day, and I was freaking
yeah,
hyped.
seriously.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
What's an average gas price for you?
Oh, you know I didn't grab
like what's like normal?
normal
average gas price.
Yeah.
We plan
Recently,
around-
it's been about 250 to 280 on
I hate
average.
y'all so bad.
Yeah,
We
and
do.
even I mean we got up to like $4 when they had that shortage. What
We
2
deserve
years
that
ago?
with our winters.
You know,
We
$2
get
or
something
$4.
good, okay? Back off.
Dude, that's your
No, you do.
Thank you.
your consolation
You
prize.
absolutely do. I've already planned out for this round.
Thank
by the
you.
way.
I am
for
planned out.
participating. I am
doing
also
so right
locked
now.
in.
but
Randall,
it's-
did you get a castle dude a night?
We have
I
another
didn't grab a
pilgrimage?
castle guy, but I just did. I grabbed just the
I'm
token
just noticing
before.
because you drew up to 5, I thought.
I drew
You'll
3,
only
and then I'm
do-
like, oh, why don't I have a 4th one? And I go, oh, that's right, I didn't grab the actual crest.
So we got another pilgrimage, the second one in a
Yep,
row.
2
Is
in a
that
row.
right?
Yep.
That's probably
Get
So you
those
guys
out of
tell
the
me when
way.
you're ready. I got my thing.
I'm ready. If everybody else is,
I'm
All right,
ready.
Ellen,
I'm
All
ready.
right.
go ahead.
I'm gonna throw my thing.
So
down.
Ellen's
It's up in every
looks like
verse.
you're getting a knight.
I'm going to the castle grounds to get myself a knight. And
You
shine
sir
on,
are on dangerous ground.
as is my right.
Guys,
That's what Paula
right.
said. We were playing like Vikings Gone Wild, and she's like, "As is my right," and I could not stop laughing at that, and I said it for days to come.
Adorable.
Yeah,
Adorable.
great.
How dare.
I'm taking
Keep
a
an eye
How
out.
dare
castle.
she be so adorable?
And
Thank you.
Nathan, Mike and I stream on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and
I'm done.
Thursdays.
Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Wow.
Oh my!
Yeah, it's
goodness.
gotten
Barely
it's
at
gotten
all.
more.
Jeez.
It keeps increasing.
Oh wait, should I have
I
taken
am
2
gonna get a
coins?
knight
You
I'm
guys,
getting
shining
a
armor.
you guys
as
even a board
well.
game? Jeez.
Yeah.
Pew. Bam.
Hashtag nightlife.
Where's Nathan when I need him? Nathan, should I have taken 2 coins?
For what?
Nathan always comes in the chat and tells me how to play.
Yeah, for the blue.
I should have taken those.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
definitely
for
should
your sailor
Okay,
person, did you
okay.
not? You got a sailor
Yes,
person,
I
right? Last
did.
round. Yeah.
Sail away.
Get you
sail
money.
away,
Get myself
sail
some
away.
coins.
Good damn
Put them
money.
in my pocket for a rainy day.
Yeah, but if anyone out there doesn't know, we do our own streaming, as Nick said. So come on down.
Come on down, fam.
It's real silly and loud.
we scream a lot.
I will not be
Is
joining
it
that. I get that at my
my
house.
turn? Because I'm not paying attention
My
to what you guys
son.
are doing.
It should be Nick unless you went, Nick.
No, I already went. I just got a night as well. I did it real quick
Then yeah, Randy.
Alrighty.
because I'm dope at
Well,
this game.
I am going to go to the university.
The
Get
university.
myself a scholar. A gray scholar, and I will go up. on
Dean,
that
I
track.
just watched that today.
That
Paula
gives
Deming's
me
love letter video, and it was
2 books.
so perfect
Oh.
on so many levels.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
It's
I
really
was
good.
hanging out with Paula earlier today, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. I'm sure it's outstanding.
It's amazing.
Is that not a super humble brag, y'all? It's like, oh, I didn't watch Paula's video. I was too busy hanging out with her. So I didn't have a chance
It's
to
like I was
watch it.
actually
Yeah.
like.
No,
I
no.
didn't want
I
to.
didn't
I
have
didn't
a
want
chance
to
to
watch
look
it
at
in
it.
front of
I do
her.
two. I do 2 podcasts with her.
I had the Paula D perform it for me, the whole thing, shot for shot.
Humble brag, faux show.
Shop.
So why don't you give me a
Didn't need to
personal
see it, didn't
rendition of the video, please?
I
It was-
love. Okay, I love like any period movie, Georgiana, Victorian, anything, and she nailed it. Like she made me want to watch Pride and Prejudice by watching her read that letter.
Yeah.
She did so
Yeah.
well. I was like, what? It was amazing.
It was very well
Yeah.
done.
It's the
Ellen, do you have
verbiage.
any other
She really
actions?
did.
Did you just have the one action?
I had the one action.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for bringing that.
I just have the one.
This is going to
Yeah,
Mike.
I'm done.
I only got one.
Let's bring that
Oh.
up.
Nick, you only
Yeah,
have one
Jacob
too?
was so good.
I only got one.
All right, well, I guess I'll do my second action then.
Oh,
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Got 2 actions over here.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I am getting a Farmer John here.
He's asserting his dominance.
And,
Yes.
We know the real alpha male is here.
Iron grip over Orleans is being
Leon.
Orleans.
set.
I think you said Orleans way too well. You should have
Oh.
screwed that up a little
Yeah,
No.
Mike, you
Oh,
should
no.
be
Come
ashamed
on.
of yourself. It's 3 words. It's all laid on.
This won't go into the little bag. Go into the bag. Don't you want to go into your hole?
If it can't go in the bag, then you don't
I'll
get
take
to
it.
There
It's,
it goes.
it's up for grabs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you just took one out.
Oh, God.
you're, like,
Oh, God.
you're like trying to steal my whole bag now.
It's a Tabletopia rule. If you can't get in the bag, just someone gets it.
It's up for
Someone
grabs.
just
It's up for
gets
grabs at that point. Come on.
All right. So the again the event this turn does not apply to anyone. So we can pass.
Don't you
that
dare talk to
start
monks.
player token,
Ooh, I like it.
and we'll reveal the next event,
Okay.
which is the plague. So everybody has to randomly take one chip out of their bag,
What? No.
and if you
Wow.
draw
Not right
a
now,
starting
Oh, at the
token.
end. Right.
Yes, not right now. It's at the end. But if you draw a starting token, then
Oh,
then
that's
you get to skip the plague. I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. It just goes back in
Okay.
your bag. So hope for a starting token.
That's right.
Well,
And then we have to resolve the track here.
yeah, exactly, Dean. Only Paula can pull it off.
So we are.
And Conrad, who was dancing for an hour? The brothers were?
Oh, Nick and I, yeah, we were dancing.
These 2 bing bombs right here.
We
Bing bong,
we
bing bong.
just danced for an
don't know
hour
why
as
didn't I
people
just assume
rained
that.
money down upon
Oh.
us, which
Yeah.
there's only a few professions where that happens.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
And we partake in all of them, but usually.
But last night it happened to be Twitch streaming.
Okay.
You know, I should note that all 3 of us that were behind on that track did not lose a coin. That's right, because we were tied. So we should
Oh, hot
have
diggity
not
dang.
Oh,
lost
shoot.
a coin last.
So is it
time.
only if there's a
Give me
clear
my
So
leader?
a
coin
clear
back.
leader and a clear follower. So in this instance,
Oops.
for this fresh round,
Oh, so we should have all our money back.
Do I-
yeah, so you should have the
so-
5 that you started with, and then whatever else you made.
Oh, hey.
And
I'll
then
take that.
since we're
So do we not get
right,
money
we
then,
don't
Randy,
get
since
money,
we're
and
tied?
they don't lose money this round either.
So then I get 2 back. Right? Oh my gosh, I don't know who I am. I don't know how many coins I get.
Yeah, it says there's a tie, no
I
player
do,
receives
Jordan.
the
Did you
coin.
message me?
Furthest behind
Do I
ties,
get 2 or
no player
1?
has to pay. Yeah.
I think I only get 1.
All right. So
I don't
we
know.
can go ahead
knows?
and draw up some Tokions.
Okay. Snap.
Do you ever check your Facebook
turtles.
messages ever, Nick? Getting yelled at right
Short
now.
answer is no, because I don't.
You know that's not
I don't,
true
I don't
because-
use Facebook at all. I have a Facebook, but I do not use it, and so I do not check my messenger.
Y'all
very
know
often.
the answer based off Nick's very late. Yeah, I'll be there, and everyone's just like, "What?"
Yes.
Huh?
So if you need to contact me, do it some other method. 'Cause
Yeah, I
do not
found
check
that out the
Facebook.
hard way. I was like, are we playing tonight?
Yeah.
Or-
Sorry. Yeah.
So Ellen's like, "What the hell,
Like-
Mike?" I'm like, "I don't know. He didn't." tell
I
me."
yelled at Mike on
It's like
his
I'm not.
behalf.
Yeah, he's not even. He's barely my
Or
brother.
Mike
Not his
had to take
keeper.
that from me.
All right, I'm ready.
I am not.
Oh,
I'm so
gosh.
sorry. Not
I got it
sorry.
all
I
up
did
here,
not-
folks.
I did not draw a carpenter.
Why am I not
and
moving
sad.
along on the apprentice?
I'm not doing anything, and it's bothering me.
Nothing's getting done.
Man, I'm doing 0 things.
Good
Okay.
strategy. It's
Randy, I'm
It's
gonna need
a-
you to not go up
that's
this
a bold move,
great
Cotton.
track
Let's see if
anymore.
it pays off for you.
Come on, I wanted to do something else and I can't.
Oh.
Forgot to grab my wheat. There we go.
Uh,
All right.
hold up, sons and daughters.
Oh, Ellen's still. That's all right.
Sons and daughters.
Take your time, Ellen. We don't have a few people waiting. No
No,
worries.
I'm so sorry. I don't want it to turn into that.
I'm ready. I'm
Stop
ready.
putting pressure on me, man. Okay, I think I'm done. But I don't think it's a good turn. I'm just
Okay.
trying to be done because I feel like I should hurry up.
I'm just trying to move quick.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do this village action. I'm going to get a marchand west and get me a building because I never do the buildings enough.
those
So
are
let's find out. So I can look through this whole stack
Just,
and choose
yeah,
one of the
just
ones.
the
Yeah,
one. Yep, on that first one.
Panic.
for
I am.
everyone.
I'm gonna be over here for a minute, so y'all can do your.
While you're
thing.
doing that, I'm gonna grab me.
While I
Oh my
look around.
gosh!
Oh my
I
goodness.
hope I'm winning.
Hold on.
Oh, that's
I'm
interesting.
gonna grab me a Fishar man.
That's interesting.
The
Fishar.
Shire Man.
A Fishar man.
Fishar, man.
These are good to have.
And then $2 for Nick. Bow.
What's the money for again?
All right, I'm going to go ahead mainly for torture. It's
Okay.
also 1 point per at the end of the game. My bag of holding here does not like accepting these chips.
Hey, Shane.
My bag of
Shane says
holding.
this game is currently in the mail for him. That's very exciting.
Ooh, that is very
Keep us
exciting.
Great
posted
game.
on how you feel about it. Because it's so
Come
good.
on.
Let us know.
It's a good
Let us
game
know.
there, eh?
So I grabbed
How
a
you
knight
feel.
and Ellen.
We're back.
Go ahead and go.
I will do that. I will get
I got a herb garden, y'all.
a herb
Herb.
garden.
These my little shippy dudes are
Yeah,
wow.
stupid.
Well,
It's,
not
it's
completely
herby.
wild, but they can count as the other villagers anyway.
Wait, I don't want to do that. Move.
Yeah, these just do not like going in the bag.
No,
at
they
all.
don't. They don't.
There it is.
All right, I get to go up on the gear track, but my very first gear has to go on a farmer, correct?
On a white farmer.
On a farmer.
And if you're
Farmer Fred.
Oh.
Panic Games over here saying that Orleans not that great. How dare,
Wait,
Oh.
what?
You leave, Panic. You go,
Interesting.
feel free to
Yeah,
leave.
that's okay.
how dare you have a opinion that's just as
Dare.
valid as everyone
Please
else's?
Yeah.
see your way out.
Happens to not line up with mine.
See your way out of this.
Let's see. This
chat.
is one of those that transcends opinions. I think.
Yeah.
Transcends opinions.
Yeah.
Say Orleans not good. You can just say false.
Exactly.
False.
You are
They're
incorrect.
basically two schools of
Very
thought.
false.
All right. You just made a misstatement. Is it me? I have a second.
Wait, what
action,
is
y'all.
Tail saying? I was planning on talking my friend into learning Orel on here tomorrow, but I was worried.
That's just Ellen got sick for a second. Excuse me.
You were worried about how clunky it was going to be to dig through the locations. I don't think it necessarily is. It's just the coins don't necessarily want to go into the bag every time. So sometimes that gets a little annoying. But
Yeah,
it's
that
not
can get a
too
little
bad.
weird.
I'm not having that bad of a time.
It's not too bad. I will say with Tabletopia, like a game where you're having, like we played like Paladin's West Kingdom on Tabletopia, games where you're having to move a bunch of
Yes.
stuff will take you 3 times as long to
my
play because
gosh,
it's just like
yes.
just every turn, everything takes like 20 seconds longer,
Just a
and then
bit.
over the span of a whole
Yeah.
game, it
adds
literally
up.
can add like an hour to
Yeah.
We
it.
played Wingspan.
And so this one's
and
actually
it's
not too
this is
bad.
not
Like,
bad
for
at all.
instance-
Yes, Wingspan is long on Tabletopia.
This man's long.
Yeah.
And then one thing is you played Dragon Castle, and I feel like Dragon Castle would be easier to play on Tabletopia because you can just click to flip tiles and have to get
Dragon
your
Castle
hands
was
in
pretty.
there.
It was pretty easy. I will not gonna lie. It was pretty easy and it worked really well. The main problem with Dragon Castle, it was hard to see what was on which level.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
fair.
Yeah, I wish they were like color coded so you
Oh,
could tell because
sure.
it was really
Yeah.
difficult to see.
I'm doing the
Um,
wagon action, y'all.
And
Okay.
Shane, thank you for saying so. And a
Okay.
couple other people said that they liked our cribbage video, and
Thank
thank
you
you.
so
Really
much.
appreciate that. We're very happy with that one.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you. As to you, Nick, if you have a second action.
I don't. I'm terrible.
I had a bad draw. No second action here. Ellen, you got anything?
No, babe. Thanks for bringing that up.
Well, you know.
Not
Join
bad.
the-
So
join the
Jordan, this one does not have the Geek Up bits. What I'm doing is I'm using my Geek Up bits and I'm playing in my lap everything I'm doing there just so I can have the chunk factor of those Geek Up bits. Are real sweet.
Nice little...
Yeah, Dragon Castle
Candy
was maybe
factor.
an hour. It was very.
I thought I saw somebody
All
say
All right,
something
so
about
we
a
need to
birthday.
resolve the event. So draw
Oh, games
one.
acquired. We have birthday games.
Draw one chip out of your bag.
Oh no, I don't want to do this.
Can I shuffle my bag? How do I shuffle?
This is how you
I gotta
do
start.
it.
It's just
Yes,
always randomized.
mine doesn't count,
I
right?
know, but I want to believe.
I got.
Oh, I got a
myself.
craft.
Yes.
Son of a gun.
No.
Oh, this goes out of the game. That goes out of the game
Nicholas.
completely too. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Out
poor.
the
They have to
game.
play again. Kick them out of town.
Quick.
So-
The geek up bits for this game are very nice. They're very satisfying.
They're fat.
I lost.
So
the
I
guy.
pulled out one of my family member guys, so he just goes back in. I'm good, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't kill your own family.
Well,
It's generally frowned upon.
Generally,
Depends.
Unless
How's your
they've done something
relationship with
really
said
bad.
family member?
Depends on the family.
all right. So then
Already.
we can,
Jordan, thanks for saying our
pass the
lighting was
token.
good, buddy. We appreciate it.
Oh, all right. We
Oh, yeah.
passed the token.
On to
Excellent.
the
This
other.
is mine. Don't even look at this token. It's mine.
Okay, what are
The
we
other
doing?
Murph.
Uh,
Okay.
trading
Up?
day. So you can get one coin
Yeah, it's a good movie.
per.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can get one coin per guild hall that is out in the board.
Trading station, guild hall. That's the
Well,
only
there's
thing.
Guildhalls.
They call these buildings a bunch of different names in this game.
Yes.
Yes.
They're like trading station.
Yep.
They're guild halls. A whole. I'm like, just pick
Just
a
pick
name
something.
and call
Like
it
it's
that.
your auntie's house. It could be grandma's house.
It's your auntie's house. It's a nice. It's a Dunkin'. You know, gotta go have a Dunkin' here in
It
Yeah.
could
Oleon.
be
You know,
like a fill-up station. Who knows? You
All right.
decide.
You're
You
gonna-
decide.
it's like it's just some like the first few times we played this, I'm like, are these different
Yeah.
things? We can't
I had the
tell.
same
And
problem.
no, they're not. It's like they are not the different things. All right, time to
You can
plan.
put a horse head in his bed. I could do that, Conrad. That's true. Oh my god.
Conrad Meepo.
Yeah, when we played Wingspan with the macaques, we played a 4-player game of Wingspan on here, and it took us like 20,000
That one
years.
did take a long time.
It was
Yeah,
20,000 years.
Wingspan just.
It's so
I didn't
weird.
recognize
I've done
my
that too,
kids
and like
when we
Wingspan is not that crazy,
No, it's
but it
not.
just
But
grinds
then,
to a
like, if
halt
you
in
have the bird
Tabletopia.
that
It's
eats the
bizarre.
little birds, you have to like
It
flip it and
goes
put it under
on.
there. It was just so much work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes on. It goes on.
It
Goes
does. Hi,
on
Ruel.
and on.
Hi, Ruel. I love you.
Oh, did you said it better? I was like, hi, Ruel, and you're like, Ruel.
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 You even,
It's a
you even
SoCal,
got
man,
vibrato
you
in
know?
there.
Selka Live. Ruel knows the promised land.
Wait. Hold on a second here. Hold on. I gotta rethink this. My little Fisher dudes are wild.
I'm ready to go, by the way.
Oh, you got the wild guy.
I
Right?
What can I
am
do? Can I
almost
do
ready.
something useful? Yes.
Good
No,
good
that didn't help me. Wait.
What does the
Congratulations.
black token guy give you? Oh, those thingies. That's right. Oh my god.
The buildings, yeah. What'd you take, Mikey, by the way? Oh, you got the Herb Garden. Yeah, that's a sweet one.
Yeah.
You mean
Man,
herb
That's
garden?
such a good towel.
It's
Let's
Go,
herb.
Mike. It's a herb garden. So embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed for you.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready? Should I go?
I am
You
ready.
can.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm good. I'm ready.
Oh Lord. Okay, I'm gonna ship. I'm gonna move my poison.
Definitely do
I'm
something.
gonna twerk on down here. Bam. And then I get to choose one of these. I don't get both of them, right?
Correct.
I would like both of them though.
Okay. I guess I can make an exception. Sure.
Well, like a little house
You
rule.
guys are
you know,
guests.
you gotta-
You're our guests.
You're right. You know.
I'll make you feel good.
I'm done.
All right. I am going to get a tradesman or whatever he's called, and which will also give me a building. So
What are the
Ellen,
geek bits
go ahead.
like for this?
They're like the
They're
wax?
acrylic.
yeah, they're acrylic.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like kind
kinda,
of like
yeah.
that. They're just like
They're
nice little discs.
super
They're
nice.
chunky.
I
Okay.
want
nice.
that.
Yeah.
They click
Well,
clack
especially
nice in
this
the
game
bag.
is because you're handling them so
Yeah.
much that the cardboard starts to wear
Yeah.
away. With the acrylic, it doesn't. Like this,
Right.
like there's some geek up bits where you're like, these are
Yeah.
literally just to look nice. But at this, they actually
Mm.
they last
Serve
longer
a
too. So
purpose
it's
and look
actually
pretty.
they are very and
So
they're pretty.
Randy
but not like those quack bits.
3D printed
Ooh.
like bit holders for Quacks of Quedlinburg, and that
Yeah.
that does
Yeah.
the job really nicely.
I did the same
Yeah, they
thing.
Really?
work well.
Do you guys have a 3D printer?
Of course they do.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a whole segment on our
Oh,
channel.
duh,
about
I knew
3D
that.
stuff with
And you guys
games.
It's all about content.
paint stuff too,
Oh,
right?
Lord.
But I don't think you paint your 3D stuff, do you?
No,
Okay.
no,
I was
not
gonna
really.
say that'd be hard.
I would need a resin printer for that. I only have a PLA printer, and so PLA
Well,
stuff's not really good for minis.
Yeah, that's true. They have like
They're not As
you guys have
good.
an Ender, right? An Ender 3?
Yeah.
There's that
Yeah.
tabletop.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I just finished.
Okay.
That they have that tabletop. I forgot what the name of it is, but they have like
Yeah.
some really good profiles for printing minis.
I'm gonna take this guy.
They do. There's a couple. Yeah, there's just no matter how good it is on an Ender 3, it's just never going to be as good as a
Sure.
resin printer.
right.
And like, we already have way too much stuff to paint, so I'm like, I don't need to print
Yeah.
out more miniatures to paint. I
Yeah.
already have too much
Oh,
stuff,
that's
and
true.
so. But yeah, someday maybe we'll get a resin printer. But as of right now, we don't. I just like
Cool.
printing. Like, I like to bling out my games
Yeah,
with
sure.
the printers. That's mostly what Mike and I use it for. Is to, like, this is cool.
Yeah,
You know,
I
it's
make
just
Randy
fun.
print
Yeah.
me pink pieces to like every game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
as you
that's
should.
fun.
Right? Every game should
I-
have some kind of pink in it.
I print a lot of
I
pink.
agree.
So where are the number
Oh,
one
right
tiles?
there.
I need to
I
look
was
through
I
them.
was looking at them and now I put them.
Also,
back.
Randy, can you put that dude in my bag?
Which dude?
I can't get him in
I know. He doesn't like to.
Well,
Finder keepers.
While you shop for a building,
Yes.
I'm going to take my turn. I'm going to go to the university, get my brain smarts up.
Excalibur dropping dangs in chat. I love it.
Oh
Yo,
my
yo, yo.
gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Whose
in-
board did I put those on? Is that your board, Mike? I just like
I
dropped a
don't
bunch
know.
of
Did
these.
Did I get
I
stuff?
just threw a bunch
Okay,
of crap
this
on your
This
board.
is all
Oh.
on
I'm
my
so
board,
sorry.
man. I
What are you
appreciate
doing?
it. No, this is
Oh.
fine. Here's the thing, Ellen. I don't need to see my board. You know, who cares about my life? You know,
Got him.
Oh, here, I'm just gonna put them in my
Did you
hand.
take
let's just set this right
Oh,
here.
crap.
You know, I'm gonna start moving your stuff around.
Get
Let's
your
start moving
hand
Ellen's
away
stuff.
from my stuff.
Let's start moving. Let's start moving. Let's put stuff in
Oh my
Ellen's bag.
You know what? I
You're
wouldn't
gonna-
even
you're gonna
know.
start
Are you
drawing
kidding
coins
me? I'm gonna
instead
get
of
so
guys.
confused. Don't even do that, guys. I'll forget everything.
Go ahead, Nick. I finished.
Okay, what is the second thing I had?
That's
Oh,
your
I
first.
got a. I must have put that back in my bag already. I am.
Oh, thank you, Gator Dave.
I think maybe some of your things got pulled away with those tiles.
I think they did because I am missing something.
Wait,
I'm missing a craftsman. I had a craftsman.
did you have to kill them off in that
What's
one
up?
Oh yeah, did you kill him?
round?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh.
Hmm,
Where'd my craftsman go? Because I filled up my farmer thing. Is it in here?
I don't know.
Yeah, can you empty your
Did you
bag?
get a craft?
Ellen
No,
has
you-
a craftsman.
you-
Ellen should have a craftsman.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should have a craft.
I
Oh, she has
totally would
another
believe if I
craftsman
took
on the
yours
board.
though.
No, yeah.
It wouldn't even phase me.
I don't know. I did have a craftsman. I know
Oh, I'm
that.
taking that library.
I did
again.
not have to.
He's lying. Don't believe him.
It's
Well,
such a
what do you
lie.
have?
It
Yeah,
ain't here.
no, there's none in there.
I did get one because I know.
You got on
so
your
I don't know
board?
where it is.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
it's not on
just
your
getting
board.
this crap
Maybe
on
you just
me.
never grabbed it.
Yeah.
You think you maybe?
Oh
forgot
my
to-
gosh.
No, I did. I know.
Wait,
I know
wait.
I did.
Why are these in my hand? Is this what you're looking for?
Oh. There they are.
Wait, what is this? Ellen, I'm still moving. I'm gonna start moving.
Why
this
was
stuff.
that in my
All right,
hand?
all right, let's
I
start
think you
messing with Ellen's
highlighted
board
it.
over here.
You brought
Oh,
that in.
and it was
That's
even like
specific.
in my way. Oh, here's your little point tracker too. If
Oh,
you want that.
These are all
Oh
mine.
my
Get out of my
gosh.
This is
stuff.
literally.
It was
This
in
is
my
a
hand, and
little
I'm like, what
camera
is
board.
this
This is
stuff?
your
But it
counter
didn't phase
for-
me at all. I'm just like, oh well, I guess I
Where
am
was
doing
all
stuff.
Hold on, I gotta figure out where all the stuff.
I'm so sorry. You guys never
I
want
think
to play
that
with
was.
us
I think
again.
that was on
Okay,
the
yeah,
board.
because these were here because I had set these up for next turn, and then this was here.
Sure, you did. You see how Nick can like rearrange
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
now?
Panic says
No,
I'm
yeah, this
holding
was-
stuff.
I feel like they're in
right here.
cahoots here.
Cahoots?
Oh.
Okay, we're playing team. Guess we're playing team
Now-
Randy. You and me. Let's
Win
go.
All
by
right,
stealing.
I believe
Great
I can
strategy.
go now, right? Mike, you took your turn.
Yeah, you're good.
That was
All right,
Yeah,
so
you
I
go
am going
ahead.
to do
No,
the
no.
monastery action here and get myself
On a
a
string.
monk.
Tails. Literally, that's part of the reason.
Spectacular.
He's like, this is why the games take so long. Because of Ellen doing
Yeah,
crap like
that's-
that. It's so
That's,
true.
that's real.
Like, be on the lookout for
That's
me.
real.
Ellen, you are up.
I don't
again.
even
What
know.
up, Gator Dave? By the way, said,
Gator
hey,
Dave?
Yeah.
hey, Kirby's and Murph.
Hey,
I
Gator
like that.
Dave.
What's up, dude?
Hi.
Gator Dave.
We don't stream together too often because the world can't handle it.
Oh, of
so
course
you
not.
know that's what
We knew that. Like
why
I
we
said
don't
in
these
the
right here.
morning this morning, I was like, guys, we're gonna be on a show with the brothers. Just
It's gonna be-
relax.
It's gonna be
We're gonna do
popping.
it.
Like we literally had to be on different sides of the
Yeah.
boats at all times because the gravitas of our presence would tip
It
the
would.
boat, and so we could only be on the same side of the boat at certain
Right.
times. You
Right.
know,
Yeah, it was pretty great. We
Yeah.
got yelled at by like the crew members.
we did.
Like,
It
you guys,
that caused all
need
the
to
problems
stay.
on the cruise.
yeah,
Yep.
they put like little like tabs on us to make sure we're always away from each other.
Yeah.
all right,
Which
I
one's
think
more
we should-
expensive,
Ellen, did you
cheese
go?
or wine?
Wine is
Wine. So I'm gonna go this way. Hey, brother.
Yo,
I
why?
just jumped
Thank you,
on-
Mama.
I'm so sorry.
You just knock yourself over.
I
You're,
need
you're
more stuff.
Okay, I'm done.
I need so many
Look
more.
how nice and
things.
tidy everyone's like boards are.
I'm
Look at
done. I'm
mine.
passing.
It's a
Mike is
disaster.
passing. Nick, you have any actions?
I think I'm done at this
Okay,
point. Yeah.
I think I'm done also.
I
All right.
can't,
Hello.
can't get it in my bag.
Hey,
Did we draw it? Oh yeah, we did. That's right. Does
think I'm
anybody
also
have
done.
any buildings out? Let's
Shoot, Randy. Nah, man.
shoot.
No
Come on.
way.
Oh, shoot.
I'm trying to live that
All right,
life.
so nobody gets any coins.
Sound
That's
a little
okay.
bit
And then
southern,
we will
man.
pass the star player token back to moi. which
Yeah.
has been done.
It's already there, dude.
All right,
exhausting.
next
We
Oh,
cheat
it's all
together.
You know my life.
Randy and Dad,
harvest.
we
All right,
cheat
so if you do
together.
not give up 1 wheat or 1 cheese or 1 wine, you
Okay.
will lose 5
Fine.
coins.
That's at the end of the round,
The
right?
end of the round, correct?
Randy,
Yes. Well, yeah. After we do all
hit
of
me with that
actions.
one more time. What does that mean? Sorry.
You have to give up a wine, cheese, or
So it's one.
wheat.
Wheat. Well, consumable.
Wheat.
Okay, so good thing I just got that wine.
Well, yeah, you can get a farmer too and
Really?
get stuff that way. Okay, I'm trying to put
We have to do it right now.
I'm
so
trying to put your chips in the bag, Ellen, and
Okay.
more of them are coming out. There we go.
Gonna get me a mug.
All right, so we go ahead and draw our followers if you have not already.
My biggest regret from the cruise
Oh,
is I
my
felt too
goodness.
awkward to say
All
hi
right,
to Randy
all
and
right,
Ellen.
all right, all right.
Conrad.
Oh my goodness.
Conrad.
Oh, for Pete's sake. He said he felt too awkward to say hi to us.
Oh,
You
that's
definitely should never,
Who's too
ever, ever
awkward?
feel too
Conrad
awkward to
said
say hi
he
to us.
felt awkward saying
Conrad.
I'm
shoot.
telling you
He
something
felt-
right now.
Yeah.
Conrad.
Well, we'll be on the next cruise, so
That's true. If there is one.
Yes,
if
indeed.
you are going to,
Let's go. Let's go,
Yeah.
everybody.
I'm going.
Let's
I'm
go.
going.
Let's
I
go.
can't
I'm
just
draw
I can't wait. I'm so
a
excited.
carpenter to save my life.
I pulled everything but the one thing that I really kind of wanted. Isn't that how it goes? Sheesh.
Yeah,
Man.
pretty much.
Basically,
life is
everything
so
I want to
crappy.
do.
Pretty
requires
much,
carpenters.
Oh, that's sweet.
Jordan was saying he wants to get the Geek Up bits for Altiplano. I need to play Altiplano again because I played
Yeah.
Orleans first and played Altiplano and liked it for sure and could see the similarities, but I just didn't like Altiplano quite as much. But I think I think we need to give it another go, perhaps.
I would say perhaps yes.
I don't know. That's my
Sure,
assessment.
do it.
Never
You all
played it,
came
though,
here
so
for that,
I
I
would do
know.
that.
So now you know.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, we could probably shut the
I'm
stream down
ready,
now.
and I have a
Now that we know.
question when I move. If there's a route that has 2 things, do I get both of them, or am I
You
choosing
get
one of them?
One.
I'd like it if it was both.
Who-
Go
whose
ahead and
farm
change
is
the
this?
rules. You're
Yep.
fine.
We'll change the rules for you. We did it for your brother.
Cool. Yes.
You guys
Good,
are so
good, good.
pampered.
Like it. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. I get to actually draw 2 and 2 more and pick one. I forgot all about that.
Oh my gosh.
Because of
I
my,
I didn't draw good
because of
stuff.
my
I can't do
bathhouse.
anything.
I almost forgot to use that. That would have been silly.
My turn's gonna be stupid.
I would have been. I'm
It's gonna be so.
I'm gonna be so
I
embarrassed.
would have been a stupid
So-
idiot.
I don't even want to be here.
Mike, did you just go?
I haven't gone yet. I'm just playing. Is it me?
I
don't
no. I have all my stuff on waiting for. I just put my stuff out.
I'm ready to
Yeah,
go.
I'm ready to go.
I will
when
take
it
my
happens.
first.
I'm ready.
action.
I'm also fed.
I have planned. I'm
I
ready
am
to
taking
execute.
the
that
village
plan.
action, and I'm going to get a
Plan
craftsman.
executed. Detach
So
cable.
Gator Day says Oleon greater than Altiplano.
That's what it seems like.
Our assessment is the same.
Really?
Some people's, and I think it's true, whichever one you get to first might be like, I like this
It
one better. I like
seems that
Altiplano
way.
Yeah, right. It does seem that way.
I feel like it's.
I have not had the chance to play Altiplano yet.
It's good.
Well, good.
I just got
Okay.
frustrated with the moving. You have to move around.
Do you mind
Yeah.
if
There's a movement element I didn't love.
You
Is
can
it-
actually rearrange stuff up until now anyway.
I really? Okay.
Because technically, you can wait for somebody to commit all their tiles before you choose.
Actually, I am. Gonna stay.
Rearranging.
I'm gonna stay there. I changed my mind.
Tails likes Orleon better.
Greater than
Altiplano is pretty close
Altiplano.
behind. The expansion is pretty cool. I am interested in the expansion. However, Llama is greater than Frenchman. That's what I'm saying, Gator.
Yeah, I am-
Yes,
That's the
Okay.
thing. I like the
Adorable.
theme in Altiplano way.
Is that
better.
llamas or something?
Llama, or it's an alpaca, I think,
Alpaca.
technically, right?
Oh yeah,
Alpaca.
yeah.
that's right.
Is it my turn?
You're right.
If you have not gone yet,
Jordan
yeah.
drawing
Oh,
knowledge.
All right. I'm gonna move.
Wait, is it my turn or is it?
Yeah,
Nick's
it's your turn, Beck.
Oh my bad. Go ahead. I'm gonna be moving
No,
after
Ellen's
Ellen.
taking
I
a long
just
time.
start
so
talking and I don't
it
know
should
who
be
I
her
am
bad.
anymore.
Wait, have you already done an action this turn?
Oh,
I have
Ellen,
not.
you lose a
Okay.
coin because somebody got a farmer
Okay.
last time. So
Oh crap. Okay,
yeah.
hold on. I can't.
I'll
get
take
this
your
in my
coin
bag.
away.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
Hey, Randy, thank you.
You're
Ah. Okay, farmer. I am moving this jizz jazz up one for a wheat.
Tails is friendly local game store open today, and they picked up Nova Luna based on Jordan's review.
Oh, Nova is so good.
Nova Luna's real solid. I want to get it.
Yeah, it's real good. It's
What's
so
the
good.
mechanic of that?
Ooh.
What's its story? What is that game about?
It's about
colors?
lunas that are
Oh,
novas.
are they like Nova
Oh,
Lunas?
they have Novas and Lunas in them?
Yeah,
makes
Double
sense.
whammy.
It's
That makes
pretty
sense.
complicated stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Anytime
can
you
see
have
that.
Nova title.
It's theme, okay?
Does the
Okay.
Luna come from a Nova? Is that how it works?
Yes.
What came first,
Does
the
the
Nova
Does
or
the
the
Nova
Luna?
come first?
Oh,
Didn't
Go ahead,
you
Nick.
go to middle school? Because everyone learned that in middle school. That novas come from
That's true.
lunas.
You didn't take classes on Novi Rosenberg?
Must have
Yeah, I was
missed that
sick
day.
that day.
Yeah. No, for real though, what is the mechanic of that? Because I've been hearing a lot of stuff.
It's like
I don't know. I'm putting a guild hall right here, just by the way.
hey Jordan,
Right.
can you live stream your review of it so we can get you can explain it to us?
seriously.
It's like you're putting tiles next to tiles to hopefully like you want to have certain colors adjacent to other colors to like fill pots or like fill the circles
Okay.
and then
Oh, okay.
points and
Sounds
something
like
like
a
that.
weird
There's
dream.
there's a flow through mechanic with
yeah,
flow through adjacency.
it's cool. And
I only played it once, so that's not a good
The
explanation.
way you draft stuff it's very patchwork.
Okay.
Exactly the
Oh,
same.
that's cool.
The way you draft stuff in terms of like you can pick certain things. If you don't, you move forward in time. You know, there's that kind of time thing. But then the rest of the game is different. But it's really, really fun, and
Cool.
it's super, super easy to teach. It's
and
really
it has
good.
Novas in it.
Yeah.
It does have no
Shout out
part,
to
and
James
sometimes
Hudson who's
with-
here. He says I really like all
James
these people.
Huddy, baby. What's up, James?
Hudson.
Mr. Hudson.
Why did you move further away from us, bro? I'm sure Irvine's going to be great, but how
Irvine?
dare you?
How dare
Huddy?
you?
When'd you move to
Ellen, it is
Irvine?
back to
I didn't
you,
know
Ellen.
that.
When I saw you were moving, I was just like, come on down to Ventura, baby. And you went to the OC, which makes sense.
Coming on
Ew.
down to
But-
Rapperville. I'm done.
What's the point of living?
I am going to get Emma.
I didn't realize you guys were that
Monastery.
close. Yeah, I saw
Well,
that.
we want to be. He is showing his intention very clearly by moving further
Obviously.
away.
Yeah, right.
Anytime
that
someone moves, you
plenty
can pretty much be like, oh,
I did
they
see
hate
that.
me.
Yeah. I don't know if you.
My
I'm done,
man's
Nick. Go
like,
ahead.
I'm gonna move over here, and I'm like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah,
Yeah, work.
obviously. James, how many times has
getting
your
a
family moved?
Sklar.
When I was a
Sklar.
kid, I moved 8 times. And the weird thing is like 6 of the houses were within like blocks of each other. Yeah.
Really?
Super, I don't know.
So weird.
I don't know. And I never
We
questioned
moved
my
with our
parents. I
dad
was
a
just
lot.
like,
We didn't move with our mom ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Our mom
Our
still
mom
lives in
still
the same place.
Really?
And
Yeah.
with our dad, though, we moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, our dad we moved a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
With our mom we never moved.
I am I'm placing a guild hall.
Yeah, you got to put the kids first,
on
James. I get you.
Leon.
I get you, son.
James says we're moving to Irvine's hella good for kids, and we have 2 of them. That is real. I am super
Not
excited
your
for
first
you.
priority.
It will be a good place to have the children doing their thing, and your kids are pretty
Also,
rad.
he's still mad at you, so don't forget that.
And I guess basically we have to come visit you down that way so that we can all go to Disneyland. Plan, set, match. Let's go.
Michael Scott.
Plan set. Michael Scott.
Ellen, you're up.
I can't do anything. I passed 10,000 years ago.
10,000 years.
It was a super lame turn, I'm telling you.
So then, does Nick have any movements left?
Nah, fool.
I'm
Ah,
done.
brah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I want to hear
Okay,
about
I-
Wisconsin
Glad
or
I
even
just finished my
Minnesota.
last turn, so.
We're from
Oh,
Minnesota.
What can I tell you about
Yeah.
Wisconsin? Cheese, sausage,
Cheese. Yeah, I don't know.
The
Cheese
cheese
is
and
legit
sausage
here,
and
for
crackers. And if you're fancy,
That's
grapes.
an okay thing to be though.
Yeah.
Cheese sausages and
Oh,
crackers.
yeah.
If you're gonna have 3 things that you're known
Yeah.
for, cheese sausage and
Yup.
crackers are
Cheese, sausage, crackers.
Cheese,
not
sausage,
bad. Let's be
and
Yeah.
honest.
actually
Fun.
beer too. Like Tom Vassell just did like a game where it was like guess the first like 3 states that are like the most drinking states, and I think Wisconsin was number 7.
Yeah.
Out of all the
that's,
states.
Yeah,
So that's
we've
a
had
big
many
thing
people
here.
from many states
Michael
be
Scorn.
amazed at the amount of alcohol that are at every single event in Wisconsin.
It's sickening. Actually, our Wisconsin went and like they played a football game against somebody else's hometown, and they sold out of all their beer and grills in that entire town.
They bought all the beer and
That'll
grills
tell you who
from
we are.
that city.
Awesome.
Yeah, dairy
Yeah,
farms. That's right.
that
James.
checks out. That's because it's so dark there all the time. You get
Yeah, our
bored. What
winters
else
are.
you gonna do?
I told you our
Well,
winters are
when it's
horrible.
nice out, we are out in force. So
Yeah. It's just the problem is you have every excuse to drink. You're like, it's sad and dark all the time. Might as well drink. Oh, it's so great. We might as well celebrate and drink,
It's
you know?
kind- yeah.
That's like all our family did, and now they're all in recovery. So it's
Well,
great, you know?
It's
Typically,
we understand that life.
goes.
I paid my wheat
yes.
to
So
this,
everybody has to
harvest.
pay
okay,
one
here goes
edible
my
good.
wheat. Here you go,
And I
wheat.
have a wheat. Remember, you don't put it back in the thing.
I
if
just
you
threw
have-
it.
Well, don't put it back on the board.
Oh,
You
my
have to
bad.
put it back in the.
I'm gonna put
it
it.
by my
I'm
wheat.
gonna
You can
put it
in this black
by my
bag if
right
you want.
here.
Aw.
I've been putting
We're gonna have,
extras
like, a
in
wheat
this
party.
black bag.
Wheat party.
Wheat
party.
Dude, James is down for the Disney day. Real talk, though. If
Dude.
you ever made that happen, that would be a really
Ellen,
fun
you
day.
are now.
I want to go Disneyland
First
so
player.
bad, dude. Oh, I miss it.
And our new one is a
I'm missing this
plague,
season.
another plague.
Oh,
So at the
great.
end of this
Yay.
turn, we have to
Okay.
randomly draw one follower from your bag.
Come on.
Why does anyone live here? It's terrible.
Right?
It's just plague.
it's
Orleans
crooked.
is basically Wisconsin.
It's crooked. No one has bones, apparently,
People's
according to all the
spines are
art ability
jelly.
people. God.
What is this wheat
How,
doing
how
here?
are they still alive?
There's like a random wheat on my board. I don't think that's mine.
Somebody might have accidentally not gotten far enough, maybe?
Are you guys even playing this game, or is Randy just zooming around the board game for
The
effect?
thing is,
I'm trying
we
to
have not
I'm trying to be-
If he keeps the
accommodating.
camera moving, you can't tell that we're not getting
trying to be
anywhere.
accommodating to
We're all
everybody.
just making commentary on nothing.
That's really interesting. The Murphs are basically Z Garcia for a new generation. Huh.
Is that a good thing?
Right.
I'm thinking that. Is
Z,
that a good
Who said that?
Z is the
Nathan?
dude. I would take it as a compliment.
We're gonna quote
Oh, that's
that.
I personally
on
take it as a
that
compliment, but I'm like, did you mean it as a compliment? 'Cause I personally take it that
I
way.
just take it that way.
Because Z's my
Yeah,
boy.
Z is a great.
I love
I just feel
Z.
bad for Z. He's like,
Yeah, he's
hey,
like, what the
I'm
heck?
just here. I'm hip. I'm
God,
the hip one from the
I'm
dice
happy
tower.
and I'm happening.
I'm also
Yeah.
hip.
I'm happy.
I'm Cuban. Come on.
Jeez, guys.
I have the personality of the
Seriously,
group.
what's going on?
Tails. I have played Coimbra. I remember not loving it, but I was exhausted
play
at the
that.
end of like a
good.
convention day, and I didn't have my wits
It's
about
good.
me.
It's okay. It's good.
I need to try it again. I feel like
No,
I
actually,
like it more.
Coimbra,
Yeah,
I think I like
looks
Coimbra slightly better than
Than
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo?
Because I think it compared a lot. But
Lorenzo's my boy.
I was very meh on Lorenzo,
Yeah.
so I am curious.
Wait,
about
did you?
Coimbra.
I'm sorry. You did like Lorenzo?
did not.
No, I was very meh
Oh.
on it. I thought I was like that was a
Well, see,
game.
in
That was
Wisconsin,
a
I don't know how you do it in
love
California, but
Lorenzo.
us Wisconsinites, meh is like the highest compliment
Right?
you could ever give something.
Yeah,
Wisconsin's
yeah,
mad.
meh.
Meh.
Mal, you
Meh,
really
man.
liked it there, huh?
You really like it there,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you had a good time?
Hilarious.
I am locked in.
I
don't
am
know,
not locked
Ellen
in. I
is-
have not locked
Ellen's
in.
still, Ellen's still thinking.
I'm not thinking. I'm
I'm-
talking.
I'm
Sorry.
Oh, I hate
James Honey's like the Murphy Bros are the Murphy Bros. There's no
Yeah, you don't
comparison.
compare that.
We are very much
You
out.
Don't compare
All
that.
burgers, James Hudson, never forget. Remember how hard it was to get home from Back to the Plug, buddy? That was scary.
That was a scary time.
But the Wahlburgers on the way out was dope. Thanks. Shouts out to Jane buying us dinner. Cheer.
All right. Am I
And also
leading
shout-
this revolt then? Is it my turn?
Yeah, you're
Go
the
for
start
it.
player.
I'm
Oh, God,
ready.
I have not planned at all.
All right, I'll
Take
just
your
take
turns,
my
fam. I'm going over here planning.
Good. Good
I'm
draw.
gonna take this gray dude. Put it right there in my bag.
Great, dude.
I'm gonna go up on the
Scott
books.
P says, "What's everyone backing on Kickstarter right now?" That's a good question. I'm definitely
Shoot,
interested
books.
in Canvas. That looks cool. I don't know if that's still live. That might be over.
It might not be at this point.
I don't have any live
I hope so.
Kickstarters.
I
that
am
I'm,
done.
that I'm
It is
backing
somebody's
right
turn.
now, but I do have a few that I'm waiting for.
I am going to go.
I don't like any of this. I did not draw what I needed to draw.
I'm gonna go. Oh goodness.
Yes, Nathan, I have played Wonderful World. There is so much like going on, and then it's over in 4 rounds. It's so bizarre how like
Yeah.
but it's cool. Like it chains really neat.
Is that the one with that weird dual color
Yes.
covered thing?
What?
Yeah, it's got like
that
it's got
one?
like black and
Okay.
blue or something. Or
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like blue and like
Blue
orange.
and
It's like
orange, yeah,
kind of
something
split
like
down
that,
the middle, right? Okay, yeah.
I've heard
It
good
was
things.
cool. I mean, I
I've
didn't
heard it's
love
sort
it.
of like a Splendor
What's his name?
killer.
Jeremy Howard.
Every
loves
game is
it.
Splendor Clear because that game is terrible.
All right, Nick, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to. It's upset. I'm only going to do one thing. This is such a bad.
Oh
turn.
yeah, Hell the Last Saga is live now. I do want to look into that. Seems
Which
cool.
one is that's the Mythic
Um,
Games one, right?
I keep
Yeah, Jordan just
Uh,
backed your second Kickstarter ever. What was it, buddy?
I keep hearing
That one's
Steampunk
got
Rally
some crazy
Fusion.
minis as Mythic generally does.
Yeah,
All right, that's it. I'm just grabbing a monk and not
All
doing
right.
Just
anything
grabbing
else.
a monk.
All right, back to me, I should say. I'm gonna grab a farmer.
Sam Healy invited me to join a group for that Hell game, but I
The
did not
Hell game? Is that what you said?
accept the invitation.
Happy birthday to Sam
I don't know
Healy,
why.
by the
Oh
way.
yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Yeah, Sam's birthday.
I sent him a.
I'm
If
gonna
Facebook
run-
is to be believed.
I'm done with my turns. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real
You
quick.
can do that.
Okay. I sent Sam a very
Close the
touching
door and
Facebook.
don't bring the mic with you.
Yeah. Mike, put the mic down.
He just sets me down on a chair. Okay.
Did I get a wheat And Ellen, you're back to you.
Why are my turns so lame that I keep doing one thing?
I don't know.
What the heck is going on?
You and
I
Nick
missed-
are all about the one-turn actions.
Nick, why are we that
Alright.
lame?
I
Hey,
don't know. Well, he's going to the
I've
bathroom.
got 2
so it's
actions
extra
You got
this
2
turn.
actions?
I'm building
You're
up.
supposed to be lame with me. Fine.
I'm just cruising around Orleans buying
Cool.
up silk and whatnot.
All right, it is St. Nicholas's turn.
All right, I'm going to
Oh,
move
it's Mike's turn. Mike's yellow.
down here,
Oh, Mike.
and I'm going to get the
Oh, I keep forgetting to draw my
silkiness.
2 thingies.
What is Jordan saying about
What?
Railroad Ink Challenge? Is that? Yeah, we have that game.
Railroad
that one
Ink?
is.
We have
I am
Railroad Ink, that's
terrible at
correct.
that
Oh yeah,
game.
what's Railroad Ink Challenge? I have Railroad Ink
I don't know what
Blue.
he's
Can
talking
I
about.
do
I don't
the
know
challenge
what the challenge
now?
is. Maybe it's like a head-to-head
I've
version or
gone-
something?
It's back to Nick. I'm gonna see what he's looking to do. I don't think he's doing anything
He only
else.
Oh, he only had the
Let's,
one action, right?
Let's just mess with his board.
Yeah. Why didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he must have had this guy out. Could have done the ship action. Lame.
Yeah, I might have already had him there. So I think Nick
Yeah, he
passes
passed.
if we want to just keep
There we
bugging.
go.
Don't want to speak for the man, but
But-
your brother
I
privilege.
am
you
going
just
to the
did.
university.
I don't want to do this when I'm going to.
Boom.
Nathan says, so I'm
Very
the
sneaky.
event of an emergency. Which Murph is in charge and which Kirby is in charge?
Oh.
Um,
I would be in charge.
Randy would be in charge of an emergency situation.
Yeah.
I can picture Ellen just going, like her head's on fire or something.
I got my first citizen. Come here. Here, sir citizen.
Randy is my rock, dude.
I think I would default to being in charge if it was an emergency,
Really?
but I think both of us would keep our head pretty
That's
okay.
Okay, here's the thing. Like,
I-
if there's an
wanted-
actual emergency, I get
Yeah.
incredibly clear-headed and like super, super calm. If
Same.
it's like
Yeah.
a very
Same.
scary situation. If it's something where like, a kid's about to get kicked in the head by another kid on a swing, which happens every
happens.
day,
That happens.
I'll be like,
That's
get
not
away
what
from
you
your
do.
brother, that kind of a thing. You're gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Out.
I'm
So,
out. Yeah.
back
When it
to
gets
you,
really
Mike.
Yeah.
real.
When it gets real, I get very clear-minded.
I'm passing.
So
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
done.
I
Yeah.
will go again then.
We had a situation where Matthew Jude was visiting last
Uh-huh.
summer from Jolly Old, and he was hanging out.
Go.
And we were going to Target, like you do, and so we're getting on the freeway, and we had this like gnarly merge situation. And so we're like speeding up to get on the freeway. Meanwhile, this other entrance begins, and the car came. And so it was one of these things where I'm like, okay,
Gosh.
there's a curb to the left of me. There's a truck to the right. So I got to
Oh
choose
my
curb and hope we don't
gosh.
flip the car. So as this is all happening in the space of a second, I'm just very calm. Like, okay, I'm going to go up on the curb. I hope I don't flip the car and kill Matthew Jude, my brother. We're going to do this. Okay, we're up on the curb. That's cool. Hello, neighbor who's almost ran into us.
Oh my
And we're going to merge back into traffic. And it was very calm.
But in your mind, you're like, yeah, I got
And
this.
we'll
Like,
do that,
I'm making
we'll do
these
this.
decisions.
Yeah, because you have to, right? You have to just be like, I can freak out
Yes.
later. My adrenaline can come up right now. And everything is very slow.
Yes.
I also once on a freeway spun around Ford Explorer
Oh,
That's true.
gosh.
and did a 180, and the whole thing was in that slow motion where I'm like, and now I'm drifting. Now I'm going sideways 60 miles an hour.
gosh.
Now I'm going backward
Oh, wow.
on the freeway.
That's
Are you
And I
fun.
had so
kidding?
much chill that I actually just looked up back behind me and backed myself safely off the road, and then just like stopped. And I was
You're like,
like,
that
man,
super fast guy in X-Men who's like flying
yeah,
around the
dude,
room.
Just
everything's
yeah,
slow
Oh, right.
just chill.
Chaos.
Just calm. And I was just like, if I had known I wasn't gonna die, I would have let out a yeehaw because that was
Like if I was on like a
definitely
cornfield
cool.
right now, this would be amazing.
Yeah, then it's just super cool. But I was like, but I
That's
don't want to die.
horrifying.
But it was just everything's just really calm. You're kind of like,
That's
this is
horrifying.
interesting. I wonder how this is gonna turn out.
All right, so everyone has path at this point, so we go
Yes.
to our plague.
Yeah.
So randomly draw one
Oh.
follower. Yes.
Nailed it.
Oh, I picked up my entire
You gotta
bag. Does that mean
believe.
all my entire
I'm
bag?
safe. I'm safe.
Yes.
Ellen?
They're all
I
dead.
got my
I'm
starting
safe.
Ellen's
craftsman
safe
twice
as
in a
well.
row.
Dang. Wow.
The unkillable
That's
craftsman. I've drawn my starting craftsman
this
twice.
plague ain't got nothing. All
Nah,
right,
man,
and
that sucks.
start player 2, Mike.
Yes, Scott P. We are
and
definitely
we
still
will
doing
do the
photography.
next tile.
I just had a
By the
social
way,
there
distance
are-
mini session
well-
the other day, actually.
Taxes. This is for every 3 goods, I believe. You pay 1 coin.
What?
For every, I can't
Yeah.
even see that.
Yep.
It's the tax
Yeah,
man.
for every 3 goods you have, you pay
man.
1 coin.
Oh, good thing I
And
have
then I
literally
get, I'm the sole
nothing to my
person in
name.
lead of the farmer track, so I get myself a coin.
What?
Randomly saying board
You
game
tell-
things between
Going
stories
ahead
is
on
my
the
content.
Track, Randy.
You know, I didn't want to say.
I love it, James.
'cause
That's
I didn't
what
want to
we're here
embarrass
for.
you guys.
How dare you?
All right, go ahead and draw our followers.
There was okay.
I'm already done to be planned.
Speaking of like being super calm, there was this one time our 3-year-old got a hold of a treble hook. You know what I'm talking about?
Like fishing,
A
you know?
lure with 2 treble hooks on it,
Oh,
double-sided. He gets it in his mouth,
Yes.
tries to eat it. Guys, I
Yep.
can't even think about this without like
One of the hooks went completely through his tongue.
he pierced his own tongue and it was like dangling on. And I hear Randy go, Ellen, and just his tone, I knew that there was like something horrendous happening.
Yeah.
So like walked over and Randy had to get these clippers and like clip the hook.
Yeah,
and, like,
so I
pull
was
it out of
holding his tongue. I got a needle nose on the end of the clip, and then I got a diagonal cutter, went in there, and clipped it, and then Ellen pulled out the other end
Yeah.
with the needle nose.
That
so
was
he
one of
wouldn't,
those calm moments
swallow
where I was
it.
like, all right, no freaking out, handle the situation.
Because you gotta keep them
Take
cool,
care of the
right? Did you
situation.
even do like the hey boys, come
Yeah.
here? Let
Yeah.
me show you. This
Yeah.
is how you
Right
get
now, here,
the
guys,
hooks. You
here's
don't
a
hurt the
lesson.
fish,
Here's
and
a
you like
lesson.
turn it into a
That's
lesson,
exactly.
right?
You
Yeah,
don't
but it's like
eat these
dangling from here, and then the
guys.
other one's like dangling at his chin, just inches from like piercing his
Oh.
chin. It was
Angels.
quite the
Angels all around. And then our other kid got a
Cute.
hook in his face this last vacation.
That's
like,
crazy.
like it was so far in.
Yep.
And my dad was a superhero and ended up pulling that sucker out. But man,
I just love that statement. Yeah, well, a kid's got a hook in his face again.
friggin'
Gosh,
hook in his
like-
face.
Boys, am I right?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Okay, I am ready to go. I am going to go to the.
James
I don't know what I
Hudson
wanna do.
is
Going to-
the Grim Forest guy. Somebody asked, is that the Grim Forest guy?
Put this-
It is.
Hi,
yeah.
Crystal Pisano. I missed your face.
Crystal.
Crystal, I love
Everybody
you.
loves Crystal. She's a
I just went to the
beautiful
university
lady.
to get hecka smart.
Hex to
She's a
smart.
beautiful, beautiful lady.
I'm not as smart as Randy.
Yeah, I forgot to
am
put.
going
What did I
to-
just
I
do?
forgot to
Mabel.
put
I
my
just
queen thing
two,
down.
three. Whoops. I'm back
I'm
here.
living my best
She's a
life.
beautiful, beautiful
All right, I'm
lady.
gonna go. I'm good. Okay, I am going to
And stay
move along a canal, and I'm gonna get here and get this brocade. Hey,
Hey.
Hi, y'all.
a
I would
brocade.
like my turns to not stink at some point.
That would be great, right?
I would
I'm
love
gonna
to
have-
do something and feel good about
That's
myself.
usually a good strategy. Yeah.
James Hudson is not seeing all the comments.
All right, I am getting.
'Cause you're not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta be on YouTube. That's what
Pop
the,
on
that's
the
what the
tube.
cool kids
Cats
are. Get
are.
off that Facebook, man.
We use Restream, but with whatever connection to Facebook, they are like not allowed to send the messages to Facebook.
Man, the Zucks ain't trying to help out Google.
All right, I'm going up on
Oh,
the red
Tails.
track.
Zuckerberg said, "Nah."
Squire.
My
All right.
mom hooked my dad in the
Ellen,
face
you were
twice in one night.
Yeah, that's fun.
Fishing.
How's your
in the
dad?
cheek.
Yeah.
All of your hook privileges are revoked. All of you.
Well,
Yeah.
I hate fishing, so I kind of balance.
I
it,
make
yeah.
Randy go. I love
Yeah.
fishing. I make Randy go. He brings a Sudoku.
You know where
book.
none of this happens? California.
You guys fish for stuff in California.
Yeah.
No, fishing's been outlawed since the 80s.
Since the 80s. Wow.
Yeah.
It's been
That
a
and dancing, huh?
Yeah, right. Your family should stop fishing, Ellen.
Who's-
Yeah, that's probably true.
Who's going right
Go
now?
in the thing.
Who's yellow player? Is that Nick? No, that's
Go
Mike.
in the.
No,
Yeah.
Mike is.
Is it me?
If Ellen hasn't
I'm
gone,
on town.
What's the point of fishing?
Going to Monktown, USA. Bam. All right,
I'm
I'm done.
really
Good.
disappointed. That's what
Oh,
I'm going
Crystal,
back.
you're a sweetheart. Oh gosh, why am I doing that?
All right, I'm gonna get me a Scalar just because I just had one get murdered by the plague, which was
My
tight.
turns are so
James Hudson popping up on the YouTube.
There he is.
Howdy.
Nice.
What's up,
Hey.
That's how you do it, man.
Look at that.
That's how you do it.
My man.
On the YouTube.
Living that HUD life.
That hug.
Five Alabama's here, man.
Why did I do that before? That was a silly turn.
Why did I do
Why am
that?
I doing this to myself?
And Nick, did you finish your turn? Your second turn?
Yeah.
She's a choosing lady.
You're not gonna do
Yeah.
that?
I took-
Until do your
I
turn,
took
man.
3 people's turns to try to get 1 chip back into my bag. All right.
Yeah.
You look up,
I
like,
am
waiting on you again, though.
wagon. I'm gonna
Wagon trail?
finally wagon myself out of Orleans.
Or I
Get
still
myself
feel like
out
you
of
said
this-
that way too.
Get myself out of
Too
this
good.
crooked town here.
Orleans.
You said it too good, babe. You said it too
Babe, I
good.
told you. You have to say it really bad.
Yeah, you know what?
It's the only way to say it.
You know what? You could just shut your
Did
mouth.
you say you wagoned? You didn't wagon. You boated.
I wagoned.
You
Did
shipped
I
yourself.
Did I just ship on accident?
Why did you just
took a
drop
river
cheese on my
cruise.
Oh,
board?
you're right. I
You went
did.
on a-
You're right. I did.
Who just randomly
Big blue
dropped
lines
cheese
and
on my
big
My
board?
bad.
ships.
My bad. My
It's like a
bad.
random wheel of cheese.
Yeah,
on my
I
board.
had to.
Well, that's
I had
on
to
me,
set the
guys.
cheese down,
It's right here.
and now I had to put it back.
Okay.
Put down that
James says, "Hey
cheese.
Yeah,
y'all."
what am I doing? There we go. We'll go.
Hey,
Oh, what's up,
y'all.
Excalibur? Excalibur coming here with a
Excalibur
dang.
saying dang,
Dun, dun, dun.
dropping
We
dangs.
don't got our emotes. So everyone's like, "Where's my Bing Bong emotes?" I'm like, "That's on
Oh, and your
Twitch."
That sounds weird.
Oh, that's why all y'all
YouTube
should
doesn't
watch
have
on
emotes because
Twitch.
YouTube is terrible.
I mean, obviously, for the purposes of streaming with the Kirby's, it's
I
great.
mean,
It's
I
the
just felt
best.
personally like
That's
insulted
literally
with
it.
it. It's like it's so stupid.
She's
Then you took
stupid.
it back. She's stupid. Okay, I'm taking a.
Yeah,
couple
I-
minutes, so.
I agree with Quicksand. I cannot wait to get Title Blades.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm ready for.
Well,
Title
hold on.
Blades.
I'm not ready here.
Tile Blades are gonna be Ripper.
Okay, I'm
Ripper.
done. I'm gonna put this gear
All
somewhere.
right.
Hey James, remember when you came in? We streamed Wonderland's War 8 years ago. By the feeling of it, because it's been a long year.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Oh god.
Brandon Allen, have you
Mr.
escaped
Mike.
into the wild yet? What do you mean, sir?
What's up? I'm passing if it's on me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Uh,
I'm
Nick-
done.
Nicola?
All right, I'm grabbing a farmer
Oh,
and
Now
I'm
you're
in.
tied for the farmer lead. That's cool.
Hey.
Hey.
The fact that that stream with James was this year, 2020, is insane
Feels
to
like
me.
a million years
So
ago.
I
just
am.
And not even.
Yeah.
Ellen, do you have any turns left?
I do not, Randy. Thanks for
I
bringing
believe
that up.
Nick is out. Correct. Also now, right?
I'm out.
What should I
Alrighty.
do, guys?
So we need to pay
Should I put
taxes.
this
We have
here?
3 goods. You have to pay 1 tax.
Pay a coin.
I only have 2 goods.
I
Anybody
have
else?
no goods.
Boo.
Mike,
I've got 3.
Mike
I'm just
and
happy
Nick.
to keep my
Mike and
goods.
Nick are all-
There we go. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Taxes are illegal. First of all,
And did this
tell the
did this
magistrate.
token get passed? I don't know. Or does this one got to go to Nick now?
No,
It should be
I was
Mike.
first.
It should be. Oh, is you made first again?
I was first player this round. Yeah.
I'm just sitting here trying to get the dude in the bag. I've been working on
Yep,
it for like
it takes
3
a while.
minutes.
Hey, another plague. Man, I'm
What?
definitely not used to playing.
How many?
How many
I'm not
plays are
used to
there?
playing the base because
on?
I think there's only like 1 or 2 plagues in the.
Okay, this game
expansion.
is getting a little too close
It's
to home
getting
right now. Okay.
Right? I'm like, this is
I didn't know where-
discouraging.
This game has
Well,
no
I
This
didn't
is
realize we were
downright
playing
discouraging.
pandemic. Yeah.
You ain't lying, brother.
Gosh.
You ain't
Nick
lying.
needs to stand.
All right, so nobody has the most farmers, correct? And nobody has the least farmers. So yeah, everybody is safe from
Accurate.
Oh, we all are very mediocre
Jor-
farmers.
Jordan's
It's real.
Gone. He left.
that. And let's see here.
Hi,
All right,
Alex.
Hi, Jordan. I love you.
go ahead and draw your followers. I'm drawing 6 now, just so everybody knows.
I need to get another night. I'm just struggling, busting with 5 over
Okay,
here.
I feel like the randomization of my bag is horrendous. I have not drawn a white chit out in 2 years.
Oh,
I need a farmer.
did you shake your
Vodka's
bag up?
going. No, am I supposed to?
No, I'm joking.
Oh. I don't know. Okay.
I love the earnestness. Am I supposed to?
Am I supposed to
All right, what do I want to do?
Randy,
with this?
babe, you
do
didn't
that? Babe.
Why didn't you say anything?
Made me look like a fool. I'm lying.
Just
I
Mama.
think I'm going to take
Randy, I'm gonna fix this,
this
little board
guy's
for you here.
turn. What are you doing?
Should
Take my,
do-
stop touching my board.
Tails says I probably put my white shit back in somebody else's bag. Thanks, Tails.
That's fair.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Literally, I wouldn't
Turned out
doubt
I have no
I
farms.
wouldn't doubt it. Have it
I'm
ready.
your way, have it
Alrighty.
your way.
Nick is foist.
I am almost done.
So I'm gonna make a guild hall. Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great move.
Yeah.
When's the next Crystal video? Dean says. What do you mean? Like when is she joining
I don't
us
know.
again?
We had Crystal on. Did you guys have Crystal on or something? I don't know.
we haven't had Crystal on. We want Crystal on, but she is not
Crystal
near
was
us.
amazing.
Or
We
maybe
played.
just the next Crystal Silva
We
video.
played
I
the
don't know.
crew with her, and she comes on with a cake cover, like a topper for like a cake cover on her head, like a space like astronaut guy, and it has like Tang. She's
Why?
like, it's a clicking,
Good.
it's a kick in the
The
glass.
Tang.
How she's so whimsical.
I know.
love it.
I was like, why do you have to be
I
that
don't know what I want
perfect?
to do here.
Why are you so?
Why do you have to
whimsical?
be that
Oh,
way?
the crew is so good. God, how good is the crew?
That's a
Oh,
fun
I
one.
like it.
It's real solid.
So annoying.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it my
We had
turn?
a lot of technical difficulties that night.
I was
though.
still. Yeah.
Yes.
no,
I'm
I
sorry.
was. I just placed
built
my
a guild
guys
hall.
out on my board, so I wasn't wasn't
Oh, they
sure.
fixed the mod for the crew so you can reset it now. Excellent.
Oh, good. That's nice. Yeah, So we played a scripted
so
version of it on Tabletop Simulator, which is super handy.
Oh, really?
Handy because it scripts everything. But to reset it, you literally have to exit out and invite everybody back in. So.
And that game is quick
Yeah.
too, so you got to do that.
Yeah.
a lot.
We got efficient at it after the first couple of rounds, but it was kind of an awkward. Okay, well,
Yeah.
give us 30 seconds or
In a
so.
second.
Like,
See you in
whatever.
2
And then
seconds.
somebody in the chat ended up telling us that you can actually change the size of the components on the board. So next thing you
Right.
know, we're like blowing up all the cards
Yeah,
and
so
just
we had,
like
like-
throwing them around the board.
yeah.
And we're like, this is a great night.
It was fun.
It's
was
a
great.
fun time here.
Ellen, you were up, man.
Excellent, sir. All right, the thing that I'm going to do
Hmm.
is going to be amazing.
The thing you were going
Y'all,
to
I'm just not getting anything done.
Dude, I'm not good at this game on a good day, and I'm really not good at it today.
I don't really know what
I'm just so happy with the Kirby's. I can't
I
I
concentrate
don't
on
care
it.
about
I
winning.
always do
I just
so
wanna
much
hang
worse
out with the
on
dudes.
a digital game. For some reason, I can't like fully see the game at one time.
Yeah,
so you're
you
like
can't.
zooming and you forget about stuff. And
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, my turn's done.
100%.
that. All right,
I am going to the castle then.
to the castle.
Yes,
Off to the castle.
Find me a knight.
Mike's just
We are
throwing
next
those
round.
Mikey,
chips in a
I
bag
am
like a
doing
boss.
the same thing because we're the
Cheater,
same
dude.
person. So,
There you
Back to me.
boop.
go.
I am going to accept the. Well, actually, I should make sure that there's enough. Plenty of farmers, plenty of mutts. I am going to take a farmer.
I think if I do some Tai Chi while
Changing
we
farmer.
play,
Tail
I'll
says
get
my
the
entire family
focus.
is huge into euchre,
Oh, euchre's good.
and he said,
Ooh.
but he said it kind of pushed him away from trick taking.
Oh,
Euchre, is that a kind of like syrup? What is
euchre
it?
is a trick-taking game.
And isn't it like
Oh.
a Midwestern deal or something?
Uh,
Like it's specific to our area.
It sounds like a
It's
particularly
old-timey.
strong.
Old-timey, for
It
sure.
sounds like a strong Wisconsin.
yeah, I say
cheese.
euchre.
Yeah,
My
that's
dad-
a
It's
euchre.
actually
my
an
dad is
aged
from
cheese.
Indiana.
It sounds like a real pungent cheese.
Pungent.
We eat a lot around the
Yeah,
holidays
it's a real stinky cheese.
with a side of
No
cranberry.
one really likes it, but it's tradition, you know.
You gotta
Nobody
have
actually
it.
eats it.
L Bell, you are
like,
up. ma'am.
okay, kiddo.
I'm up again, right?
Euchre, okay.
I'm going.
Euchre. I don't even know her.
another
But, you know.
gear.
Oh, oh.
I don't know.
Euchre, I never know.
Gosh, Randy. We were watching Black Sheep, and he said, "What was the joke he said?" And then Randy goes, "I think that's
Rectum.
where I got that from."
Dang near killed him.
Dang
Killed
near
him.
kill. Yeah, that's what it
That's
was.
what it was. Yeah.
Literally, Randy. Anytime I say a word with "er" at the end, Randy's like, "I don't even know," or whatever he
Well,
says.
you know,
And I'm pretty sure he got it.
keeping
from
up
that movie.
appearances.
Classic dad jokes.
Yeah.
You gotta.
You gotta do it, man. It's literally your job.
It's
I'm going to the
100%.
scriptorium. I'm just going to read one stinking book. That's it.
One book.
And I am done. So
I can't thank you,
over
Randy.
to Randy.
Was it the
Randy's
best
just putting
book that you've
pieces in
ever
my
written?
bag. I gave
All right, I am going to the monastery and getting yet another monkifier.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Dean says my trick taking game was Hearts, but I do want to try the crew. The crew is
Proves fun.
It is
Excellent.
good. I like it.
I didn't
It's
like
real good.
love it just because I love Euro games.
Well, you
Like,
don't
that's
hate.
what I love.
You don't like
But I
love
definitely didn't.
Yeah,
trick-taking games in general.
I'm a hero.
yeah. I love it because I love trick taking and the way that it twists up and you have to
Absolutely.
all those. You have to really use those
Yep.
skills.
That's-
but if you
that's
don't
the
like
best.
trick taking, the crew will not be the game
Yeah,
for you.
the best
Yeah.
part is right. You,
Sure.
you know, there's obviously plenty of different strategies and tricks and stuff that you need to do that. So it kind of
Right.
forces you to, you know, not win any tricks. It forces you to win all the tricks. It forces you to, you know, win a trick at a certain time and things. It's a neat
Yeah,
concept.
it's so
timing it up
interesting.
is really cool.
Ellen and then Mike, if you have.
I'm done, by the way. If anyone's
Oh,
waiting
okay.
on me, I'm passing.
I don't even know what
Nick,
I'm doing.
Nick, do you have any?
I've been
All
done.
right.
I've been
I
done,
think I
son.
might
You don't
have
even wanna
one more
know.
action.
I've been
No,
done.
I'm done. All right, so we will resolve the event, which is yet another plague. So go ahead and pull a chip. And-
Dean, yes, you need
Yes.
to order
All
cast.
right.
We have another
I'm
one?
Safe.
Third time's a charm. Let's
I'm
go.
Safe.
Oh my gosh, if I
Safe.
Lost
Oh,
a
my
monk.
Wait a second.
Armor.
Oh,
Everybody?
this is the death
Oh,
thing.
that's too bad.
The-
Did somebody just lose
I
a monk?
hate this game.
Oh, I have to kill a knight.
They're out of the game for good,
Yep,
right?
out of the-
Gone.
gone.
Yeah, they're
They-
gone.
They go.
That's
They
brutal.
go.
Oh,
All right, Huddy, we'll see you later, baby.
Our
See
HUD.
you, James.
Bye, James.
All right, and then we will pass the token all the
Mr.
way
James.
to me. Bum, bum.
Hey man, good luck with moving, buddy. I know that's
Yes.
stressful and
Yes,
tiring.
Good luck.
All right, and the next event is income. So you will get income equal to your star level. So currently we would all be getting 2 income.
Except for me.
Oh,
I'm
except
sitting
for
down
Ellen.
here like a slab of meat with mittens.
Yeah, and you have that special library over there too.
Yeah, I've used it 0 times.
That's good.
I'm not paying attention in this game. I'm just hanging out.
Whose stuff is
Well,
this right
that's
here? That's mine. Oh, they didn't make it back in the bag.
Who's green
It's not
player?
mine, I swear.
Gosh, just keep
All
keep
right,
the bag.
we can go ahead and draw
Give it back.
our followers.
Okay, they literally are just hovering above my bag.
United, it feels so,
So
good.
good.
Why
Nick's-
don't you go in the
Nick's
bag?
chips
It's just
are
it's
possessed.
floating.
It's levitating.
Why does it go in the
Oh,
bag?
wait a second.
Don't you want to go to your home?
Didn't I get a red knight? I didn't? Oh, gosh. I don't even know who I am.
Wait, I didn't get my sticker. Oh!
Yeah, you.
Okay, real talk. I
You
can't
would've
put
had
stuff
one
back in
night
my
at some
bag. I don't know what to
I've just
do.
been covering up white chits because I haven't drawn a single one. What the heck?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm
Oh,
not.
there's 2 of them in there.
Well,
Nick, I got you.
I
Watch.
just dumped
First
it
try.
out.
Nick,
Do it.
watch.
Please,
First
Mike,
try.
do it.
Oh, right.
What are you guys
So we
working
should-
on over there?
What is
bag is
going
up.
on?
Probably wagon train here. Oh.
Look, you got to pull
Do you guys
everything
need
out.
help?
Everyone's got
Whoa.
to
So
Now
good.
it goes all back in.
Nice.
Bam.
Is that everything? Okay.
I think.
No, that's not all of them. I had 11 in there. Oh, gosh, whatever.
Wait, is it on your
Nice.
board still?
That.
No, I don't know what's going on. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's
Everything
okay.
there.
Oh,
It's gonna work
I
out.
did. This is
We
a
Did you
didn't. We
put it
didn't
in
do
here?
farmer income. I get 1 coin, but nobody loses any.
Okay. I'm ready with my actions.
I am
silly.
close
Oh,
to being ready.
gosh.
But I
Oh
am
gosh. Okay.
not yet.
I just pulled the. I literally can't do. I'm not gonna do even one action this turn, fam. So go ahead, just ignore Nick.
I pulled.
Because
You
I
guys,
pulled.
I have 3 carpenters.
Cool.
What the heck am I supposed to do with that?
Build something really
Build the
prominent.
table?
Build a table. That's actually a good idea.
If you want to build
Oh
a
my
table.
gosh! I literally can't do anything. This is
That's
ridiculous.
no good. No bueno.
So I actually don't know this. I'm sure you guys have
Amigo.
gotten this question a lot. But beside board gaming, what do you guys like to do? What's like things you do as people, as humans?
This people.
All right, I'm gonna take
I do
first.
theater.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
You know, back when theater was happening still. And
Yeah.
I studied acting and stuff in school. So, yeah. So I'll like usually if I'm not doing board game stuff, it's because I'm in a show.
That's cool.
We both in the past have surfed and rock climbed and really want to get back into that. Again, once we can, once we can
Yeah.
go places. So stuff like that. But I mean, it's what else? I mean, Nick's an artist and stuff,
Yeah.
so you'll paint a
So-
lot and do marker art.
That's awesome.
That's mostly what I do in my days. off.
Marker art.
And then
What
read.
do you mean marker art?
Just art with.
I know I made it
markers.
sound very childish. But Nick, you
Like
can
just
explain
finger
your art for me.
painting?
Nick scribbles with
He's a
marker.
real
Ellen,
talented
you're up.
figure painter.
All right. Yeah. So what is that exactly?
I've seen some of your stuff. It's very good.
It's they're just artist markers. They're alcohol based markers. I think of like Crayola markers, but just so much more expensive. But because they're alcohol based, they
Are they
taste real
still
good.
like fruit scented? Does
Um,
red smell like cherry?
No, they don't.
The stampers?
They smell like,
Yeah,
they
you're right.
smell like
Stamper
alcohol. So yeah, because they're alcohol based, you can blend them. So I can like put
okay.
Okay.
like a shade of red and then a lighter shade of red, and then kind of blend in between them, and it can make like really smooth gradients.
Oh.
And that's because they're alcohol based, and so they're called Copic markers. Is what I use. They're really really cool. I like them a lot, and I do realism art, and so I need to be able to make like really smooth blends, and so I
Okay.
can do that with that. And they're just so freaking expensive, and it's annoying.
Oh, yeah.
But
Nick is
Yes,
thinking
that's
this
mostly
because
what
he
I do.
bought some today, so it's
Yeah.
fresh.
I can tell. Like I was
It
getting
is.
the passion there.
yeah,
I
they're
know.
very
Picking up on the
expensive.
passion.
It's a good
Got a
tool,
pour and
though.
foil on. Yeah, you can go to artnickmurphy.com and it'll have my stuff.
Well,
on it.
I'm definitely gonna
I
look
think
it
it's
up. I'm
Art Nick.
curious.
I think it's Art Nick Murphy. So someone check that.
Go ahead, Nick. In the meantime, go ahead.
Oh, Mike, I told you I can't do anything.
Oh,
So
you were
I
serious
literally
about that.
You were
passed.
serious.
I'm not kidding. I cannot do
That's cool.
anything.
Aw,
I
poor
drew
That's cool.
2 knights, 2 craftsmen, 2 farmers. So the only thing I can do is build a guild hall, and I've
You already
already
got
built a guild hall where I am.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
literally can't do
Cool.
anything,
Well.
and it
Cool.
sucks.
I'm
It's not a
gonna,
good feeling.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna take a wagon train.
I was
here
feeling how depressed you were. That's why I was
and
like,
pick
so
up
what do you
this
do besides
brocade
gaming?
or brocade.
And then you were
Let's talk
ticked
about
about that
something
too
else,
because it's expensive.
All right, Elbel.
No,
You
man,
should just
you gotta work
stop
on your
talking
positivity,
about
man.
your hobbies.
I love all the stuff I do.
I'm
It's just
kidding.
the stuff I do tends to be expensive.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't like
I
it.
don't like it
very
at all.
much. Ellen, you're up.
Excellent. Oh, my plan is gonna be so good.
People are talking about Paladins, which is an excellent game. Yes,
It
very,
is.
very good.
Excellent game.
Paladins is great.
Best game of 2019 officially ranked.
It's up there, but
It's
It
up
wasn't
there,
my
but
number
it's
one,
not
that's
the,
for
it's
sure.
not the best. I believe Rurik
Not the
Dawn of
best.
Kiev would be the best.
Rurik
but,
Dawn of Kiev.
no one's even played that
Well,
game.
Everybody
Sure,
should.
still have
You should have.
Her
Mm,
body.
the best game was Sierra West. That was
No.
the best game.
We were not huge.
We
fans.
all
Oh,
agree.
We were
gosh.
not huge fans.
I can definitely
You
see
know,
the appeal.
it seems like most of the general public was in your opinion of it. We liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you saying nice things about my art.
I'm going to
But
go
they
to the
are-
farmhouse,
yeah, I guess I'm
get
done here.
myself
That was
armor Fred over here, and get another Viet.
Is that all I
Should-
could do?
Get it? No, that ribcage is Kendrick Lamar, the rapper.
Bam.
Should we mention that?
All right. Hey, Nick,
Should we mention that Nick
favorites.
can't
So,
go
Mike?
at all again?
Should we bring
yeah,
that up
did
again?
you happen to find an action, Nick, or are you still?
No,
searching?
Mike, I'm still searching. I'm
Just
still
wanted to
searching for an
verify. Just
action.
wanted to
I found
verify.
one.
Still
Right.
searching
Okay.
for a point.
I still have more actions to do. So
Well, you know,
it's
you could always use that town hall action too. You know, where you sending guys. To
I guess I could murder some people. Hold on. Let me see if I
Yeah.
want to murder anybody. Hold on.
Definitely do that.
Oh, if you're gonna murder,
I know you're sending them to the town hall. They're
I
dying. You're
am.
killing them.
Get rid of those.
they
People.
don't ever come back. It's true.
Right.
Should I
Alan,
murder
you're
them? No.
I
No.
can't-
I'm
I'm done
gonna
and
I'm gonna
pass.
sit in my shame.
Shit, your shame. Teach yourself a lesson.
You can do that. That's fine. We all need to sit in our shame from time to time. I don't-
I'm going to the monastery then.
Excellent.
Get myself a
Nick, my
monk.
turns are lame
yeah.
too.
Get yourself a monk.
That's-
Yay.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, Alan, I feel like you and me aren't doing great
Yeah,
here.
it's
All
bad.
right.
But you have where the blue dude is. Can be one of those things. How has that been helping you a lot?
All right.
No,
I am
Mike's got
done,
the.
by the way. That was
Mike's
my
got the
last.
wild.
Oh, Mike has that.
Yeah, Nick
How do I keep
doesn't-
thinking Nick?
Nick
Nick
Herb
has no
garden.
buildings. He's buildingless and actionless.
Nick hasn't a penny to his
Nick's
name.
got no
He's already
buildings,
a bed
no
to his
prospects.
My life is basically my life.
He only
is
has
filled with
$1
shit
more
now.
than
Yeah.
he started with.
Yep. You know what, Randy? Let's not talk about my accomplishments, okay? Let's focus on something
I'm
else.
trying to be positive.
You would, yeah, you'd have. That's implying that you have accomplishments, Nick.
Oh, throwing it out. Throwing it out.
Dean said, "Mike and Nick, your board game Beats was really cool. Thanks,
All
man.
right, so
Yeah,
me
appreciate
again. Okay, I'm going
Cheers.
to send a
We got plans to make it
scholar
even cooler.
to the town hall. They're
We
going
appreciate that.
to the peace treaty. I'll get 2 coins.
Peace.
That's
Or
really cool.
2 coins because of peace.
Games of Fire says her
1,
daughter's an
2,
artist and she primarily does
3,
commissions through
4.
Instagram and a website. That's really
Why
cool.
are those
wow.
going up in
Yeah,
the air?
Instagram's a good place to do it. I don't really put. I used to have it. I guess I technically still do have an art Instagram, but I don't really use it ever. And so now, if I'm ever posting art stuff, I tend to post it on our brother's Murph Instagram because we have more followers there, so it gets more visibility
Oh,
anyway.
sure.
So
Yeah.
like my art Instagram is mostly just to like follow my friends at this point.
Sure.
Because yeah, it's just
Do we?
Um,
not
we
much.
all get
Ellen, you're
our
up.
income now? Is that what's going
No,
on?
I got income from. I got 2 coins from
so
from-
Nick,
Yeah, about
from
that.
Dave
sending my
says,
guy to the town
who
hall.
needs accomplishments when you have dope markers?
That's real.
I mean-
All right, I think everybody is
Yeah,
out of
so
actions, correct?
pretty. So pretty.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
All
Nick
right,
is incredibly
so
talented.
The event. So yes, you can grab as many coins as you have stars on the
Ooh.
track, which for all of
like
us would be 2
2.
coins.
Cool.
Tails, I do.
So I'm gonna
Contact
put
us.
3 back.
You can email us at thebrothersmurph@gmail.com or hit us up on Instagram or something like that. I do sell prints of my stuff.
Have you guys seen the art
And I
that
take
Heather
20%.
Canaday does? She like does digital. She'll take a picture and make it into like a digital version of that photo. She did like a picture of
Who?
Randy and I. It was so
Roy
cool.
Kennedy's wife.
yeah, Roy's wife.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh my
I've
gosh,
seen that.
it's
That's
amazing.
I
awesome.
haven't
Really
seen
cool.
that.
You
I want
guys,
to see your digital
I would love
version.
for her to do like
There
a
you go.
digital version of like your picture, or whatever, your logo. That would look so cool.
All
She's
right,
very
so
talented.
we will pass the start player token to Ellen,
Thank you.
and we will reveal the next
Thank
tile,
you.
which is Harvest. So again, you need to discard a edible good of some kind, or lose 5.
I can do that.
These all
I
suck.
can do that.
I agree.
Nothing
Such
good
a
happens in
downer.
France. All right.
I do have some cheap little
Fair
old
enough.
wheats, so I'm feeling okay
Little
about
wheat.
that one. All right.
Okay,
and
now
then,
we are
go ahead and
pulling
draw up.
guys
Yeah.
out of the bag.
So what do I draw?
All right,
6
6
here?
for good thing is I have a lot of stuff just out.
Oh my
on the
gosh,
board,
I am
so
a ding
I
dong.
should be able to finish stuff.
I could have been
this
pulling
time.
out
Ding
more.
dong,
Oh
ding
no,
dong.
never mind. I'm not a ding dong. Never mind. Take that back. Sorry. Thought I was stupid for a second, and then I was like, no, I'm really smart, and I'm a cool person.
I'm smart.
Gotta
I
believe
Don't
in
bring
yourself.
yourself
I
down.
don't even
Ellen.
know what I'm doing.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Take yourself and believe in it. If you
Take
have-
belief and apply it to yourself.
Solid.
Take belief and apply it to yourself.
Apply it to
Oh,
yourself.
great.
as an
That was great.
individual.
I approve of our joint song here.
Oh my gosh, I am about to do 3 actions.
Oh
Y'all's mind's
my
gonna be
God.
blown.
I might literally be doing 1. How is that possible?
Dude, welcome to my life, dude. This
Oh,
time I'm gonna do a
goodness.
bunch because I had a bunch of stuff already out on my board because I couldn't do anything last time.
Love it.
Nathan says Quacks is super easy to teach. I can attest to that. I do not learn games. I do not teach them. This boy does all of it. But I taught Quacks, and it
Accurate.
felt so good. I was like, I did
And
that.
it
Yeah,
I
Quacks
did.
is a good one to get people hooked into gaming because
Yes.
it's just so
It
fun.
is.
And any kind of game that I feel like you can teach as you go, where you don't have to front load
Yeah.
all the information, is always a good thing with new people. And with Quacks, you can be like, hey, these things are available, all this stuff, we'll get
Yep.
to that later. And that's one thing that's very nice about Quacks as well.
Conrad said this is why people keep conquering France.
Yeah.
Ellen,
No
you take a
bones.
turn when you
Oh,
are ready.
sir, I'm so sorry, sir. All right, I will do the village action, which there is still some gear stuff left.
Oh,
I
we
don't
didn't
think-
do. I always forget
Oh,
to do
shoot.
the farmer thing. So Ellen, you actually lose a coin
Oh, for
this
Pete's
round, and I gain
Sampras.
a coin.
If I did a fisher dude.
Fisherman.
And the fish up.
Fisher friend.
Fisher
Um,
friend.
I'm gonna take a gear. That's my first action. I am done. with
Hello,
my first
friend.
action. Good luck, Gamesify. You're gonna do great.
I am
Great.
going to rearrange my board here, actually. As is my right until
As
it's
is
my
my
turn.
right.
All right, I'm gonna do this. All right, I'm gonna go to the castle again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's what I just changed to doing. Yeah.
Castles.
Oh man,
That's
everybody's
great
Everybody's
minds.
doing the
thinking
castle
alike.
action.
I'm really realizing how much better this game is with the expansion, the trade and intrigue.
Yeah.
I have
trade
no
and
problem
intrigue does
It's
make
really
it
cool.
better.
with these meat and taters.
Yeah.
Like this is bread and butter. But when you
Bread.
get them sides
Yeah.
involved, son, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's
Gator
so
Dave. Gator Dave says, "I've cooled on Quacks. Maybe I need the expansion. The expansion, I think, will breathe some
Yes, it
nice new
will.
life into the game. For
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
those
It's real.
the new
good.
herbs
Yeah,
are
it's really
great.
nice.
And then the herb witches with like you get to like choose what point of the game you want to activate it. That's so I like that.
So
yeah,
cool. Yeah.
really cool. I am done
All
reading
right,
with
I
that.
am taking the castle action myself.
Yeah, Quacks is.
It's just a good
So-
fun
I
time.
love it so much.
Go.
It's
Right,
good.
mate.
It's fun. Also, it's a time.
It's so.
L Bell, you're up.
Oh, thanks, R Train.
Oh, thank you. L Train. See, L Train is so much better
It is L
because
Train.
it's literally like.
That is very cool.
Somebody in high
'Cause it's
school
a
called
thing.
me L Train all the time, and I was like, "What's up?"
What's up?
I'm gonna go like this. Wapowie,
Ellen, I'm going to
wapowie.
do you a favor, and I'm going to exchange 5 of your coins
Yes.
for 5
I appreciate that. Also, can you give me 3 back?
gold coins.
Because I
For
just
what?
crossed the 3
Oh, you did?
threshold,
All right.
and that is
so
my
I will
10.
take your other 2 then, and then turn those into 5s also. Look at that.
You are smart.
Thank you.
Gosh, you're smart.
Math is hard.
You're smart and cute.
All right. All right.
And
All
you're
right.
Also,
cute.
you're really
Getting a little
handsome.
frisky.
Your
Getting a little
face
frisky.
area is.
I am passing.
Okay.
I feel like I'm doing more babbling
Mr.
and
Nick?
talking this game than I have
We're
done
yeah.
in any.
It doesn't help because Mike and I keep doing it as well. So
You guys are encouraging it.
or bad influences. Because let's be honest,
Yeah.
Alan, like 98% of our conversations in real life is us just going like,
No.
towards each
We're
other.
and we're all sort of like
Oh,
dancing.
yeah,
and
you're
saying
right.
gibberish,
That's
yeah.
all
Oh,
we ever do, and we always do like this with our bodies. We're like, oh hey there, Ellie. That's all of our communications with
Oh
each
my
other.
gosh!
It's
It was like
so
on the
funny.
cruise. Every time I saw you, I was like, "Hey guys," and you're like, "Hey,
Hey,
what's on your
guys.
terms?" I'm like,
Ellen would bend over to a 90-degree angle. She would be actually inverted, and she'd be like, "Oh, hi guys."
I'm like,
and I'm just like, "What's up, Ellen?"
"Hey guys."
Still getting my sea legs, and I'm like, "All right."
Nick, I think you just went correct.
Yeah,
I just went, yeah, I built the guild hall.
It's all
I am
madness
also
with
building a
us.
guild
I love
hall.
it so much, though.
The way it should be.
I love it so much. Do you remember our little rant
It's
we went
so
on with the Taverns of Tiefenthal insert, the board game insert?
Yeah.
And I was like,
as we
literally
should.
crying because I was laughing so hard that my side hurt. What the heck? We were talking about Steppenfeld being like an alien or something.
All right, Ella, you're up.
He's levitating. He doesn't walk. He's just like,
Jetson
good
style.
times. That's the kind of humor
Ellen, do you have
that
any
I'm all
actions
about.
left? You got some action.
Yes,
You got a
I do,
farm.
sweetheart.
You got a farm in action there.
I got my shit.
Yes,
I'd like to have multiple actions. I only had the one, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Well, there's one more than I had last turn. So.
I will take a farmer.
Nick and
into
Mike
my
are playing
game.
with a handicap.
Yeah.
Does
we
a
are.
farmer do
We're
something
too
else? For me?
smart.
Oh yeah, I go up a wheat. Can you
Yep.
give me a wheat?
Just
Go up
too
and
smart.
then
We each only have half a brain, so you
I'll,
got to
I'll
together
put
and
you
make
up
one real
and
person.
take your wheat.
Thanks. Thanks.
All right.
Get
Mike?
in my bag.
Neither Dave has an interesting
Mike is
question.
out
Ooh,
of
what's
action,
that?
so we're back
I'm
to
out.
Nick.
I'm out. Would Ellen be cursing up a storm if she wasn't on camera?
Would I be cursing up a storm?
I don't know the answer to that question.
No.
She would
I don't
not.
think
I'm not a
so.
I think so. Yeah.
Well,
Ellen-
unless I stub my
Is it
toe,
mushroom?
then I might.
Ellen,
Sure. That's fair.
Ellen will curse in her head constantly, though.
Only on bad
That's
days.
fair.
You know, I will say I love children. I love my children, but I'm like I don't have like a dirty mouth. I don't have like a crude sense of humor or anything like that. But kids have brought me to my knees on so many levels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
bet.
definitely will say
just
I've
went back.
gotten more
Okay.
like
I want to send a
Since
farmer
having
to the big
kids.
city here.
Fair.
And
Fair.
he's going to go
But I'm in
to
love with them.
canalization.
He's going to be cannibalized.
Yeah, that's
and
really
I
what
wanna
we're
take
talking about, right?
I want to take the book action and go up one
Just
space
call
in the
it
old
what
book
it is.
track. Ellen, anything left? Nope. Yes.
I thought I did. No,
No,
I
you
guess
did.
not.
And Mike is out, and I think Nick might have something.
I'm
left.
out.
I have one more here.
Games of Fire. I've seen finger guns and play, and you've seen
Oh.
it played, but haven't played it.
Finger guns is pretty
That
good
was
for just
really
like
fun.
just.
Was that the
silly
one
fun.
where you have to like be like you can like lasso
Yeah,
people
exactly.
or like
Like it
point-
seems
yeah, that
so
was fun. I
silly
played that
and
at
dumb,
Gen
but
Con.
we played it on Thanksgiving with my family. We were all too like lethargic from eating food for hours and
Yeah,
hours.
right.
Like no one wanted to
Just
get
for,
up,
like-
nobody wanted to move. We didn't want to
Grenade.
deal with components, so we started playing that. It was a blast.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty
it was
silly,
easy
yeah.
to
It seems,
teach.
it seems real silly.
Is
You
it
don't
getting
really-
an award of any kind?
I mean, you
No,
have to hold
but
like a
it's
card or
fun.
two, but you really don't need a table, so it's a good one.
That was a
No.
good
Yeah,
time.
right.
All right, and
Play
we
that
will
sucker.
resolve
Cool, I'm done.
the event. So, Harvest, you have to get rid of one of your goods.
Okay.
Your edible goods, basically.
Ooh,
I'm gonna get rid of a wheat.
I'll get rid of a
I
wheat.
am
Wheat,
getting rid
you
of a
got
wheat as
eight.
well.
People want that bread.
Tell me
Okay.
wheat, wheat, wheat.
And then we pass the start player token to Mr. Mike.
Oh,
Mr. Mike.
And
all right, all right, all
That's
right.
right, Conrad.
so it is again trading day. You will get one coin
Lost a little
for
bit of my
every
mind.
guild hall that you have.
I'm sorry, you get a what?
I don't believe in owning land, so there will be none of that for me. Do I have 7 now? Is that right? Right. Yes.
Very nice.
I don't know.
So many tokens.
I don't really know how many rounds we have left even.
I'm not paying
Oh,
attention.
there's quite a few left.
I am.
Are there really?
Yeah, there's like
got
at
a
least,
handful.
at least 4. Okay.
Uh,
All right.
You know what? No,
I should
you
probably
are going to be used because I
draw
can use you
my
as a
tokens
wild.
from the bag. 6.
Hmm.
Oh man, I have 4 monks. That's a good draw.
That is a good draw.
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
And
Oh man.
It's not right.
I don't know
I don't know.
what to do. Might as well do this right here.
so much clicking I'm hearing right now.
All right. Well, I'll start us off. I'm going to go to the university.
Okay.
Bam. And we'll go up.
Thanks, Tails. He says
One,
nice.
2, 3, 4 spaces. I'll get 3 coins, it looks like. So I'm going to keep 2. Grab a 5.
I'm just sitting here,
Alright,
not even like assigning these.
I am
It's dumb.
good to go.
Let's see here.
That's my first action.
All right. It's Nick.
Ooh, do I want to do that?
I'm gonna get a farmer.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't take my coin for farming again.
I just
I was
realized
up
I'm like
there.
not even. I didn't even place my dudes.
Take my coin, my farming coin.
I'll get Chase.
My farming coin.
Farming coin to farming coin.
I will
I'm
play
the
my
best
farming
farmer in the
coin.
game, apparently, so I have a coin. And
Alright.
it is me.
Cool.
So I am going to do the town hall action. I'm going to put a monk and a
Is there anything cool up there? I
a
keep
squire
not looking up yonder.
out here, and I will get a total of 6 coins for that.
Wow.
Wow.
You said that with a little bit of sassafras.
Well,
Sassafras.
that's a fast tea.
Gator Dave's putting his money on
Elbel,
me.
you
with
are
Late
up,
Surge.
CP.
That's right. I barely
Yeah.
know what I'm doing.
Respect.
Why did I do a village action? Was there something I had in mind for that?
Maybe getting another ability? I don't know. Maybe getting
I
another...
don't.
If you want to really make this library work for you, you should get a gear and put it on there.
That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I'll do it right now. I'll take a gear and I'll place it there. Sorry.
Excellent.
God, I love it.
Apologize.
This is
yeah.
what I started
Great.
singing and I forget that I'm like live.
Fair.
You're just that comfortable. It's
I
awesome.
am.
That's right.
Just let
I
it go.
had Z tell me that I sing incessantly when we were on the cruise. I was like, la da da, ooh, yeah, like in the middle of a game. But then like Mike DeLisio was like beatboxing with me, so I felt very validated in my singing.
That's
And I was
awesome.
like, see, you're one
Love
to
it.
talk, brother. You sing all the dang time.
No, all the time. Z's always like,
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I know.
That kind of
All right, Mike. Oh man, I didn't realize that yellow's going up on this little smarts.
I got
smarts
real
track.
smart,
My
yo.
gosh.
Yeah,
You went
Smarts
to
track.
college.
Because I'm at the monastery. I'm going to get a monk. Boom.
college.
All right, that's me.
All right.
Alrighty. I am just
Scriptorium. Okay.
going to Scripturium
Gotta get it.
because I had nothing else to do with those
Just
bits,
gotta
so
go.
I'm just going to put them right
Get a
there.
little smart. That's cool.
Games of Fire says I'm looking forward to seeing
I'm
Tiny
going
Epic
to take
Pirates.
the village action, and I'm going
Why do I
to
not
get
know?
a number 2.
That is.
Tiny Epic Pirates
Number
could
2
be fun.
building, I think is what
Seems
I'm
cool.
gonna do.
I needed it.
I like Tiny Epic
Ooh,
games.
in the 2 buildings.
All right, let's take a look at these. Ellen, you can go ahead while I'm looking at these. I don't recall what's all in here. Don't
What,
need
babe?
that.
Is it
I
my
don't
turn?
need that. I don't need that. I don't need
Oh.
that.
Are
Anybody
you
else
eating
want to know
something,
what I
Nick?
don't need? Ooh, maybe
Oh,
I'll do
there
this
you go.
one.
Is it my turn, Randy?
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, seems to
Shoot. Where did I just take these from?
Shoot.
Have you guys
What do I want?
seen the Frozen movie?
I've seen the
Not
first
yet.
one.
I want
Not
to
the
watch
second
the
You
one.
haven't
second
seen
one,
either
yeah.
of them?
No, I've seen the
I've
first
seen
one.
the
okay.
first one.
I ask because I'm trying really hard to not break out and let it go right now.
Let
It's
it
like it's
go.
right there. It's like
Let
I
it
can
go.
feel it
Let
coming.
it literally rip. Because you're actually a really talented singer and
Oh,
stuff. So,
thanks.
like, if anyone's going to sing, like, have
Oh,
at it.
sweet.
Might as well, right?
Just
I'm
go
just gonna
for
get
it.
on here one live and just like sing the whole time. I won't.
I don't know which one of these buildings I want.
That soundtrack
our
is amazing. I
cousin.
love the music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the music is banger.
Did you go,
I did.
Ellen?
I just
Am
did. I'm
I don't
sorry.
wanna-
Just
Oh,
did.
okay. No, I just didn't want to skip your
Our
turn.
cousin used to work for Disney Animation, so
Uh-huh.
she worked on like Frozen, like Wreck-It Ralph,
Really?
and Big Hero 6, and
Awesome. Go ahead, Nick.
That's so cool.
I'm done. I think that's the 3 that she
In
did.
what
But yeah, it was really
capacity?
cool. She worked there. She was I don't. The way she described her job. She's very smart. She was like MIT and like crushed. And so like she's very smart. I don't fundamentally do not understand what she did.
She helped build
She
basically
built with programs.
Okay.
built
Yeah.
tools for animators. So
Oh.
like
Oh.
one big thing that she did was helping create a program so that you could basically click a button and create a forest.
Oh, okay.
Where every
Oh.
tree in the forest you're seeing is literally individual. There's not
That's
one
incredible.
copy
Oh,
of
that's
another.
cool.
Oh wow.
But it just does
Yeah.
it for you automatically.
Yeah,
Stuff like
she's
that.
like a problem solver. She'd be like, they'd give me a program that like wasn't working, and be like, figure it out. You got 4 months, and then she'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
and then she'd like figure it
can
out and
do
like
it.
rebuild it. So she wasn't an animator, but she
Right.
would essentially she'd make programs that the animators could then
Sure.
use
Wow.
to do
Their
so,
life
and it
team.
was like super cool.
That is awesome.
But it was great because we get
She was
to
a
go, we get to
fixer.
go on the Disney lot all the
Mhm.
time, and we get to see all the movies like Frozen and stuff like that, like a month or two before
Oh,
they came
that's
out
awesome.
because
Perks.
they'd have like privacy. We were real sad when she left.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You're
Oh
like,
my
don't
gosh.
leave.
We
This
got
is
all,
so
all
nice.
of these awesome perks with not needing to have any
Seriously.
skills whatsoever.
Yeah, it was great.
we provided Disney nothing. It was
Yeah.
great.
And we took everything.
Did
In
you
the
say?
end, we
Did you
took it
say
all.
things like, "That's a good movie. That's good."
Thumbs up from the Murphs.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's a great film. Good film.
Yeah, real
Like
good
that.
film
That's
there.
amazing.
They're like, we know it is.
Yeah,
Again,
thanks.
that's
They're like,
Disney
who are
stuff.
you?
We know.
Yeah, we know that.
We're in the business of making good movies.
That's right.
Cool.
Mike,
Oh, I
you
just
are
stood
up.
my guy back up. That was super awesome. Oh, shoot.
I think I'm gonna pass. Actually, I'm gonna hang on to
Okay.
this wagon action for
Hang on to the
later.
line.
You know what? I just heard that you guys actually have a sister. Is this correct?
We have another brother and a sister.
Oh my
Yeah, there are
gosh.
3 brother Murphs and a sister.
Yeah.
Apparently, I
Nick,
haven't spied
you are
on you good
passing?
enough on Facebook.
I've been done.
I need
Yep.
to spies you out more.
Yeah, the
They're
4 of
not
us together is too much for the world.
I am going to take a farmer.
That's cool.
No, they're awesome. Chaz is this like amazing unicorn person who
Huh?
is just this kind of quietly funny, nerdy dude.
Cool.
Aw.
And then Rosie she's like literally 5 foot flat, covered in tattoos, and runs a Starbucks.
Cool.
So
okay,
yeah,
I want to meet these
That's-
people.
and goes to like death metal concerts. And
Okay.
stuff. She's awesome.
She makes up for her lack of height with pure fury.
Okay.
Sure.
And it's great.
You feel
She's
her
the best.
bigness in her persona.
Ellen, you got anything left?
Oh, big
Yeah.
time.
Or, what's her name?
She's
Anything
wonderful.
left?
No, I have nothing
Mike
left.
pass.
What's your sister's name?
Nick
Okay.
pass.
Her name is Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie, her brother is Chaz.
Her name's Rosie?
Mhm.
Oh my
Rosie.
gosh, my middle name is Rose. That's so cute.
That's well. We had the middle name contest.
Oh yeah, that's
on the
right.
cruise.
Remember that on the cruise? We were guessing each other's middle names.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right.
Good
Yeah.
times.
Oh God, what was yours? It took me so long. It was like Jebediah, I think.
Abublaka.
Randy Jebediah.
Yeah.
It's got a great ring
Really
to it.
flows.
It does have a good ring to it.
Oh, because it took me so long. I don't remember what it was.
Just
No,
James.
That's right. We
No,
filled the
mine's
whole-
just James. I think
Just
it was. Who were we trying to figure?
Or was it?
I think you guys were trying
it
to. You
Ellen?
guys were trying to figure
They
out
were trying
Ellen.
to guess
Hers is
mine.
Rose.
Yeah,
And we-
because I said it was
Oh,
with the R.
But
You're
it
like,
was
Rebecca.
difficult. You guys were going through a bunch of them.
And we were
Oh,
chatting with the
okay.
Parkers, and we found out that Courtney's surname was
Yes.
Sword.
That's right. Sword.
I know.
Yeah.
And like
And
you
I'm like,
changed
you
away
should
from
not have
Sword.
changed
You
that
should
name.
have kept
Ken should
Like,
have
that.
don't
done
get me wrong.
Mr. Sword.
I'm very fond of Kent, but
Made
you
a
had a
mistake.
better last name.
Taking her
He should have
name.
changed his name to Sword. Because let's be honest,
Absolutely.
Kent Sword.
Yeah.
Sword. I'm with you.
I mean,
Like
that's
Kent
it's-
Sword is getting the
Yeah,
raise.
he
You know
made
what I
a
mean?
mistake.
There's no
Yeah.
way he's walking and not getting
All
the
right.
raise.
So 1 coin per building on the map is the.
One coin. Oh, I just
So I've
posted
got.
it.
Looks like I got 3.
I actually have
I have
three. So
3
I'm actually pretty
coins.
happy.
Yeah.
Goose egg.
I had to lose one. Wait a
No, you don't lose them.
second.
You get coins.
Oh, I
for
get
each
one.
Yeah.
Give me that 5 back.
Yeah, now this is like one of the 2 good
That's
ones.
a good,
I know,
that's a
right?
good thing.
You get something.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but I actually have 1 sister and 11 brothers.
What?
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about this yet.
Man.
Well,
Yeah.
you said
Don't be
one
Just
Yeah.
let
sister,
that sink in for a
babies.
second. My mom
One-
had 13 kids.
13 kids. Where in the list
So
are
I
you?
have an older sister and then an older brother and then me and the
She's
rest
number-
are boys.
she's number 3. Yeah.
Wow.
So
So you're like, that's
my mom tried to
Wow.
have like another baby girl for years, but I'm the baby girl, suckers.
All right. So the next event
Yeah.
is income. So
Wow.
you'll get the amount of coins as the amount of stars you have.
okay.
On
Cool.
the
So
That's freaking
yeah,
awesome.
so I have
Like,
11 brothers, and my one and only sister lives in Washington. She's so far from me; it's very
Yeah.
sad. But
That's
That's
so then my
And the rest of the brothers are all way too close. They need
Yeah,
to be further away
pretty
from
much.
here.
Gator Dave says I grew up in a shoe. Literally, yes.
I literally can't fathom having because our family's really small.
Yep.
Like it's literally
Yeah,
just
we have a
like
very family.
it's me and Mike and then our brother and sister and then like on our mom's side,
Yeah.
we just have our mom and our aunt, and then we had our grandparents, but it was just those four. And then our dad's side's also pretty small. And so it's like just having, like, there's not 11 people in our
Yeah.
family.
So just imagine, like,
Like,
it's
that's what I'm
Christmas,
saying, dude,
you're
yeah.
all
Like,
together. It feels busy.
That's
It
such
feels
an
loud.
odd concept to
That's
me.
like a
You
normal
like having.
This is a question, and
Yeah.
I am being real. Do you like rent out a town for Christmas? Like, do y'all get under
So-
a roof? Is
Yeah,
that
and
possible?
actually, we
Yeah.
grew up in really, really just kind of small houses. My dad was a pastor. He also drove a school bus. He's kind of very like entrepreneurial too. So he's got businesses all the time. He's constantly working. So no, we just stacked up like China. We just bunk beds from the ground to the
Respect.
ceiling in every room. So my sister and I shared a room. And
Randy-
all the boys were like smushed in a room.
That's awesome.
So yeah, imagine holidays
matter.
now that my brothers are like, we're all getting married and having kids, and when we get together, it's literally like 50 people.
Yeah, because you have four.
I
You
have
two?
4. Yeah,
Yeah, we're done at 4.
Yeah.
Though. 4's enough.
four and
That's
done.
awesome.
'Cause I can't even
Yeah,
imagine.
4 and done is right.
Like I
I'm
can't
good.
fathom having.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I know.
Just,
Think about
my
it. It's
Lord.
crazy. Yeah. And so what you imagine with the people and the noise and the food and the yeah, that's what it is.
All for real.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. Yeah.
But it's amazing. It's incredible. My childhood was absolutely amazing. I don't even know how my mom is freaking gorgeous too. She's gorgeous, and just I'm like, how did you not go crazy? Because I have 4, or I only have 4, and I feel like I'm
It's
gonna.
like, oh no, dear,
She's
I did.
I won't tell
Put
you
on a
about
brave
the
face,
skeleton.
but yeah.
Already, I'm gonna wag on. by
Wag
the way.
on.
You can continue.
Wag on, wag off.
Wag on, brother.
Let's see.
Wag on.
Wag on. Wag on.
Tail said I was an only child. My wife has 8 siblings, all homeschooled. I grew up homeschooled as well,
I'm going
and I
to
actually homeschooled my own
university.
kids up until last year
I'm going
when I
Wow.
decided I was
That's-
literally
wow.
going to lose my mind. So I was like, something's got to break, something's got to go, something's got to give.
What kind of? You're like, forget it. I'm
One,
sending him to
two.
It got to
school.
the
Then
point
the universe
where I was
said,
like-
hold on now, rewind that. You said stay home. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Ellen,
So
you
my
were up,
mom,
sweetheart.
okay, my mom homeschooled all of us,
Yeah,
all the way
that's-
through till high
Wow.
school.
That's an insane amount of things going on. I would not do that.
It's cray.
Yeah.
But you know, she did an amazing job, and that's why I'm
Yeah.
so freaking brilliant.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, mom.
That's why I'm so freaking.
That's why I'm like,
smart.
Shout out to
I was
moms
like,
out there.
"Oh." No, it was. I actually loved homeschooling until I didn't. It got to a point where I was like, because I had all like surgeries too to have my babies. Like they were all C-sections, and we were photographers and like recovery. And then I was homeschooling. I was like, it got to be so much, so we sent them to school.
Yes.
And then when quarantine happened, they
Racket.
came back.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, right. You're like, cool, this is
I
great.
was pretty sure that I was going to see you for like 3 or 4 years. What are y'all doing here? You hungry? You need some food? Get
I'm
out.
like, what?
Man.
That's wild. Respect, dude.
Oh, I get a great guy.
Yeah.
Respect.
Wait, no, I don't. I just did a library action. I am done though. Like I finished my
Okay.
turn.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go to the town hall. Can I do both my town hall people at
can.
once, or is it one at
Can
a
do them
time?
Both, yes.
All right, I'm going to do
Crystal
both.
has
I'm
one
gonna
sis, and we're 17 months
Steal
apart.
Randy's thing.
I know. I completely forgot to go there.
That's
Dude,
cool.
I was surprised when I saw you didn't
I
go.
know.
was
I
like,
forgot about him,
oh,
but that's all
I
right.
better go right now.
I'll at least be able to finish it up. No big deal.
I'll get 5 coins and
Dean
that's all
says I have
for you,
2
right?
brothers,
Yeah.
so I can be
Take
the
this guy?
brothers Murado.
No, that's not filled all the way,
No.
is it? Oh, it
That's
is
right.
filled all the way.
Muramoto. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't notice it was filled
Yeah.
all the way. I completely biffed that.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Oh, really, Panic? That's so interesting.
Oh, that was stupid.
My sister moved over.
I
to-
built another guild
That was the
hall.
whole point of me
Fuck that,
going
Randy.
there.
When you want
I
me to-
feel robot about it.
Hey, JG man, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, JJ Mine?
Idiot.
That's Justin for y'all. Y'all go with.
Y'all don't know
Oh,
his
Justin
real
the
name.
cat.
It's
Just
JG
walked
Mine.
into my
Alright,
house.
we're gonna go
Hi,
there
Justin.
And there.
Hope you're
So
doing
I'll get
What's up,
well.
JJ, man?
4 coins for that. No, I don't have change for that.
That was New York hanging.
Ellen, you're up.
I feel like Justin has a super fun voice to listen to. And I like
believe I
listening
missed out on this.
and
Yeah.
actually Melissa too.
Yeah, I
There's
totally
like a
agree.
quality about their voices that you just
Good
kind of
night,
listen.
Gator Dave.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Kinda
for
pulls you
doing
in.
Yeah, they're both great.
I wonder if that's the creepiest thing they've ever heard.
You have a real
I
fun
like
voice.
listening to
You
your
got a fun
voice.
voice there, boy. I like your voice.
Your voice sounds like a party I want to attend.
Sounds like a place I want to be.
I don't even know what that means.
Vaguely
Sounds
threatening.
real comfortable in your
Lock
voice.
your windows. right, I'm gonna choose the black
The black.
thingy.
The merchant.
Yes. So I will make
Merch.
the red cube go up, and I will select a building from the twofer.
The twofer.
I'm going to, in the meantime, go to the village, and I'm going to get a ship person. Boom. And get 3 coins.
Have it your way. Come on, baby.
I'm on ship.
Randy,
Oh,
help
shit.
me.
The miracle.
Find it.
How do I get these into my hand?
Ship it.
Bake it.
I wanna look at it.
Ship it.
Just, yeah, you
I
can
got
Okay. Nice brocade.
Brocade.
And...
Ooh, yeah. Tails makes a good point. Justin actually missed the beginning of the game, so we should just start
Oh,
again.
that's a good idea.
All right,
I
sure.
think it's great.
But I feel like I'm actually
back.
doing okay.
Reset.
I'm not doing great, but I'm doing okay.
Oh, it looks like Gator
so I'm
Dave
going
is leaving
Call?
my chat.
Call?
See you, Gate.
All right.
Gator Dave, no.
One more.
Gator Dave.
Gator Dave, no.
I know. It feels so bad.
Gator Dave. Cannot say his
Turn
name
again.
that way.
Gator
He's
Dave.
probably not Gator Dave, but Gator Dave is.
Dave is in a
He's
smoking
like
jacket
Gator,
reading
Gator Dave. And we're all
Gator
like,
Dave.
Gator Dave.
ancient Latin. Says like, "Good night, gentlemen."
Good night.
Bye, Gator Dave.
Gator
Gator
Dave.
Gator.
Dave.
Listen here, Gator Dave.
Listen here,
We're the
son.
worst. Sorry. Everyone out there should know that we know we're
Yeah,
horrible.
we're
We know-
bad
Yeah.
people.
So that's okay.
We are
As
aware.
long as you own it. You're fine.
As long as you admit to the
Yeah,
problem.
sure.
Okay, why is my doing the thingy with the stuff?
Did you take your other turn?
No, babe. I'm still trying to pick a damn
Oh, you're
thing.
still trying to see your.
Can you? Oh, Randy, can you put these
If
back?
you put them, yeah. If you put them out, I'll take them.
Just throw them out.
Is that all of them?
Okay, I'm taking my next turn. Here I go.
Wow, that was the most silence we've had at one time, I think.
Yeah, we all are real
Yeah.
good at
I just keep.
talking. I'm real good at
You
talking.
know what?
Yes.
You might even be rat good.
Right, I need your help over
Fine.
here. Can you put this
Fine.
crap in my bag, please?
Wow, Ellen.
I give up.
Only you've made a mess. I'm gonna go while you
Yes,
sort that
do it,
out
do
quietly.
it.
No one look in that direction.
Do
It's
it.
fine. Everything's working out
That
just
one
fine.
too, babe.
That was
I'm
fine.
going to just take a wagon down to the southwest of France. I'll be visiting
I believe that's France.
Chalaroot.
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 Going down here. Chalaroot.
Chalaroot.
Gosh, these
Yeah,
things
where are
just
you
do
at?
not like going.
What you got, Nicholas?
Randy, are these your chicks?
I think I am doing
The back,
Yeah,
the
I'm
bags
doing.
once in a while just choose to not do
They
the
they
bags.
choose to not really like life. Yeah, I'm done. So Randy,
It's
it's
so
you, baby.
random when they don't work. Like it's not. There's no.
I just try to
if
yeah,
ands or
right.
buts
Everything
about it.
out of the bag and
All
then
right.
try to dump it all
Who's,
back.
is that
I
who's yellow?
am
Mike?
Out
Sorry.
of action.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
done.
maybe you
Ellen, do you
can
have any
help me
actions
put these in my
left?
bag. No, I'm.
Okay, I think Mike's done.
done.
I think Nick's done too.
I'm
I'm done.
Next
All right.
time.
So that is that. So we have to resolve the event, which is income for the star level that you're currently at. So
In
looks like everybody but Green gets thrice.
Okay, you don't even
I mean,
rub
this
it
is
in like
points,
that.
right? So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is. Surely
good.
is.
Money is good.
Sure as heck is.
Sure as heck.
Well,
Sure,
Sure,
sure.
heck,
Heck,
and
fire.
whatnot.
Remember you? I did the whistling belly button trick in case I was doing high.
Gosh.
You even told me
Have
not
you
to
guys
date your
seen
sister.
Groundhog Day with
Or wait, how does he say?
Bill Murray?
Not a long time
Yeah.
actually.
No, that's a great game.
I
great
absolutely
game. Movie.
It's a great game.
So good.
love that
one of
movie
my,
so much.
Such
one of my
a great
all-time
game.
favorite comedies.
It's the most quotable thing.
It's real good.
All right, and another
Okay.
trading day again. How many?
Oh, I didn't need
why-
this.
Okay. Okay, this game should be over, I think. I don't think that they set this up with the right amount of tiles.
We just keep playing and playing. It's at midnight.
It should be 18 rounds,
Is there
right?
eight-
So I guess how
Is
many
there
have we done?
18 rounds? Seriously?
I think it's 18.
Yeah,
It's not a short
it's
game.
not.
It's really not.
Because the first few rounds go pretty quick, then you start
Yeah.
bogging down a
Yeah,
little
you
as you
start
have more
slowing
stuff you
down.
can
Not
do.
realizing
Yeah.
that.
Ah, a bit.
Melissa
Okay.
says, I'm popping back in the chat and I see Justin all over the feed. Who is this kid?
Who is
All right,
this
so
here guy?
trading day
This
will
guy.
be the event of the hour here. And then the first player marker goes to me.
Have it your way.
And,
Have it your way. Do you guys
most
know what that's from?
farmers. I
The
have
jingle?
I have the
Yeah.
most farmers, so I'll get myself a coin.
Oh, what
And,
were you saying?
Yellow,
Burger King.
actually, yellow has the least farmers outright. So you, sir,
Why'd you say it with such
you
shame?
have to
from
lose
Burger
a 1 coin.
It's the Whopper song.
I think I'm getting
Be
so tired
proud.
right now. It's Burger King.
Mike, you have to lose a coin
That's
if you have
fine.
not done so already.
Oh,
Suck,
what? When did
Jeff-
everyone get into farming all of a sudden? Get
Dude,
out.
farming's dope, dude. We're Euro gamers, dude.
Dude, it's all about it.
Dude, all
You're
about
gonna play
them.
Euro
All about them.
All I do is farm, baby.
All I
All I do is farm everything.
All I know is Monaco.
Farm. What the heck? Are we redrawing at this point?
Yep.
Oh gosh, I knew that.
Yeah, which
I'm already planned out.
Hey, sister, soul sister. And I never know what to say after that.
Hey, sister, soul sister. I think that's just a good way to say hi to people.
So excellent.
Yeah.
All right, where's that one?
Oh,
I
man.
need more stuff, y'all.
My draw was roll bad.
Yeah, I'm not a
Roll.
huge fan of this draw. This is not great. This is not a great draw at all.
Sometimes you gotta throw down them beats.
Yes, it's interesting.
I need some red people, and I don't have any red.
I also don't have red, which is what I need.
I've got all nights all day.
Okay.
Oh, that's all day.
All day.
You're gonna do the thing, Mike.
I think I might have to give you a clap or two for that.
Honestly.
I'll give you 2 claps.
Here we go. I can do that with my monk.
2 claps up.
2 hops this time. 2 hops this time.
Slide to the right.
Slide.
Ellen, you got that library. That was real smart.
Thank you.
All right.
I ain't using it though.
It's real good.
I hardly touch
But
it.
it's there. It's there if you need
I'm
it.
gonna go ahead and take my first turn here.
Oh
You guys
man,
are
I need
both
to.
sending knights out, huh?
This is
Look at you
a
guys.
silly move. I need
Is
to
that
do other
what
stuff.
I'm gonna do with my life?
All right,
Yes.
I will go ahead and get a monk.
Okay.
Ellen, you are up.
Hey, sister, soul sister.
Excellent.
I honestly feel like we could just start a band though.
No, we sure
Sure.
could.
Like with what just happened right now. Beauty.
Yes.
That was beauty.
We are doing that now. We've decided.
We are is
Currently,
required
a
at this.
band.
You
What would our
guys
name
have
be?
already missed the first couple of band meetings.
You guys are.
Yeah, sorry, we're
Again?
busy.
I'm about to kick you right out
We're
of
like
our...
real good rock stars. Like we're real late to
Right.
everything and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Like, we just want to live the rock star
Right.
life. We don't want to be the.
That's fine. That's
Well, you know, you're not
Is
selling
it-
out.
yeah.
You're not selling out. You guys are just. You're
Oh,
being-
yeah.
Come on, we're not those guys.
Only scrubs show up to rehearsal. Yeah.
Like you just let the music flow from you.
Just show up and let it happen organically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Organic moment.
Let the music flow through you.
Alright, I'm
all
done.
right, I'm gonna go to the university.
Oh, okay.
Get my smarts up here. Get this
Get your
little
smart
video.
on.
Get my smart on. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get 4 coins. I'll turn this in and get a fiver. I'm done.
You have tons of money, Mikey. Oof.
I'm doing okay.
Doing okay.
Doing okay.
I'm all
Man, he's
shit.
Mr. Legit Moneybags over here, but I'm doing okay.
I'm doing bad.
I'm here
I don't know
too.
what I'm doing, so.
I'm on a ship.
I'm on a boat.
Oh, actually, I lied. I'm not shipping yet.
No? Oh,
Gosh.
Oh,
That was
I
dangerous.
forgot. I wanna.
that
was dangerous. That was very
you
dangerous.
Highlighted a
I
lot.
wanna. So I put myself in my bag, but I had my shipping thing full. Actually, I wanted to build a guild hall here first, and then ship it.
Tails
Okay.
asks
Yeah.
a question. I'll ask it of
Sure.
y'all. Tails says, "Has anyone here played Rajas of the Ganges?" Nick and I
Oh,
haven't.
it's
Love
so
that game.
good.
Have
So
y'all
I
played
have
good.
not played that.
I have not.
Oh, it's so good.
Listening, actually, I watched
I-
you brothers do like, I think it was like a top 10 Euro or something. It was a top something. This game came up, and your description of it made me really want to try it. So I do hear that.
Which
it's
one,
good.
Rajas?
Yeah.
It's so good. Oh,
Yeah.
Have you played it, Tails? Are you saying because you know it, or are you wondering about
I
it?
am doing the Squire action.
Have you guys right clicked and flung the board around yet? It's really fun.
Oh yeah, where you spin the you get to spin
Whoa.
the perspective or whatever.
Ooh.
what?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So right click.
Well, you can like right click
And
and
then start
adjust the
moving
Yeah,
angle.
if you right click, you can adjust the angle, and then you can like spin the board and things.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
you're on
yeah,
a
yeah,
carnival
that.
ride.
It's just
Do
fun.
it for the audience. They're gonna love it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
very
right.
fun. I do
Here we
like.
go. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, here we
Oh,
are.
wow.
Oh man, I'm on tilt. I'm on tilt.
And 4 people have vomited. Yep.
I'm just sitting over here doing that because it's fun.
Ellen, you are up.
Oh.
If you did not know.
I do not know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Let's go like this.
I'm gonna change these in for a 20 because I feel better having a 20 coin in my pocket.
I'm gonna go up 4 library books.
Gosh, you're so smart.
And I get 4 coins.
4 coins granted for
4 coins.
Take 4 coins from the coin
Siri,
bag.
are you okay? I've read coins. You want
Today
coins?
was a long day.
Everybody try to get some coins.
I'm going to go to the town hall.
What are you willing to do
and
for those
this,
coins?
Today, handed
Peace
by
treaty, which is now full, so I'll get 2 coins in the citizen tile.
Yes, you do.
I'll be stealing them. I feel bad I'm not doing any of the work for those,
What?
but I am taking the credit.
I know.
It's fine. Strategically town hallin. That's why you gotta get the trade and intrigue expansion, y'all. Trust
Yeah,
me.
you guys.
There's so many
So
more
good.
options to go.
So-
for
It's
stuff.
so good
Yeah.
you don't even need the intrigue part necessarily.
Just
Just
burn
use the
it,
trade
yeah.
if you want. That part is so good it's worth the whole thing.
Hundo.
Absolute.
If there was a percentage of much, I agree.
But that is me, Nick. You may. Go.
I think I'm donezo.
You're foregoing your town hall action.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, now I'm gonna ship. That's right.
Oh yeah, you didn't ship yet.
Meant to.
Justin
Now
asked
I'm done,
if others love Captain Sonar.
Yes.
The first time I played Captain Sonar, this was maybe it's the first kind of convention, it's like a local one.
Yeah,
We've ever been to. We played a full 8-player game of Captain Sonar, and to this day, it is one of the most fun board gaming experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was so
I was hoping
fun
you were going to say that.
because we're all like listening, and I was a captain, and like people were like doing radio stuff.
Right.
Like
Yeah, it's so good.
that game.
There's
is so
something
good.
that happens
So
when
fun
you get
when
a
it's
team
done.
together where everybody just clicks and you're vibing on each other. It is
It's so
spectacular.
awesome.
So yeah, I
it's
totally
pretty
agree.
good.
Ellen, are you out of action?
I think I'm out of actions.
All right.
How is that possible?
Okay.
Mike?
I am going to wagon.
Hey, Kabuki Kid's here.
away.
Hi, Kabuki
Kabuki.
Kid.
There are many
Hey,
myths surrounding Kabuki Kid. I don't know if you guys know anything about it. We're all trying to figure out
She
who
has
Kabuki
somehow
is.
shown up in like every
She's
single
in
Dice Tower live chat.
Every
ever.
single one, and everyone's like, "Who
Yep.
are you? What is your story? Like, do you have an online presence? Like, what's going on?" No one can figure it out. It's
My theory
awesome.
is she's a
Nope.
robot.
Yeah, half
We have no
That's
more
fair.
answers than y'all. I mean,
half people think she's a robot.
that's a shame.
That's
Even
fair.
Z Garcia tried
I
to get
don't
her on
think
the
that's
show, like on a daily chat show with him. I think she declined it.
Yeah.
But
Fair.
Yeah.
Nick, are you using
They're
your? Are
kid
you
of a
doing your town hall action? Or are you foregoing?
No, I'm just gonna leave him
I
there
am
to die.
Passing my turn.
Yeah, she's an
Ellen
advanced
is out of
AI.
time. Mike,
I'm gonna pass as well.
you're not
I'm
going to do your
pass my
scriptorium.
scriptorium.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
All right, so
yeah.
everybody has
Okay.
passed. So the event here is 1 coin for every star level, basically, or
Did we just do that one?
there's
I
some.
think we
There's
just-
was another one.
Oh,
So I take
Lord.
3 coins for that.
Got 4, so I'll do that and take a 5-er.
Justin says,
They're
I
always
just
in for
love it.
10
The
spot.
communication required in the game is sweet. Even though it's best at 8, I
Yeah.
still think it's awesome at 6.
I like it at the full count.
Yep.
At 8.
You can feel
yeah,
that
all in the full
I-
count.
a little something missing at 6, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Yeah,
do it
it's
at
just-
6, because it's pretty easy to juggle those 2 rolls. But
Yeah, I remember like when we first played, it was kind of earlier in our career. And I remember we played it and I immediately like, I want to buy it. And then I'm so glad we didn't because I'm like, that's a con
Yep.
game. That's a perfect game for a
Absolutely.
convention where you can get 8 people. And inevitably when we play, we get told to quiet down by somebody nearby at another table or
Of
like
course.
playing Zion. They look up and they're like,
If you weren't being loud,
like,
you were not
alright.
doing it right.
I know. I'm like, it's Captain. We're in a submarine.
Like, do you
It's
know what's
supposed to be
happening
loud.
right now?
Gosh, I remember when like Happy Salmon came out, the amount of noise from all
Oh,
the tables
yeah.
when Happy Salmon was out.
So intense.
Pilgrimage is the next event, so you cannot grab any monks this round.
No monks. Got it.
There's only 2 left.
Got it.
Where's the taco?
And Ellen, you are up.
I am up. I am still assigning stuff. I am so sorry.
Oh snap!
Oh, and
Oops,
then
I'm stuff
I
together.
forgot again, but I get looks like yellow loses another coin, Mr. Mike.
Oh,
Lagging behind
my
on the
goodness,
farming
I
track.
Mike
forgot
Tyson.
all about
Look at
that.
all of his
That's
money
not good.
over there.
That's not good.
What the heck? Look at Randy.
I've got 41.
Nick, are you poor with me?
I'm pretty poor. I only
yay.
got 13.
Thank you.
I'm not doing
I
great.
appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate
you.
your
7.
inability to make money and become something.
Reliably make money.
I appreciate your lack of skill, sir.
I have nothing that I need, so this is going to be a real great turn for me. Oh wait, ooh, I can do one thing that I
Gosh,
like.
I'll have you do
No, I
this.
can't because I haven't moved.
Son of a gun.
I'm trying.
Shoot.
5, 6. Where did my 7
cannot
chit
get
go?
any of these citizens, apparently. I'm just doing...
Citizens are impossible.
Guys, I literally just threw a person somewhere and I don't know where it went. So there's that.
What kind
It
of person?
was, I believe, a carpenter.
Oh gosh, he's brown. There's a brown
No, it was
table.
blue.
Oh, a fisherman.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
Shoot. All right.
I don't
I'm
see a
just gonna
rogue fisherman.
continue on.
a rogue.
No, I have no idea where he went.
Alright.
Shoot. Okay.
Have to
Sorry,
get one of these,
sorry.
put them back in the bag.
Okay,
Whoops.
I will place that there. I'm trying so hard not to do just one thing. That's ridiculous. I guess I'm doing one thing.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Okay, I'm ready.
You are
That's
right.
all I can do.
All right.
I swear I had a blue guy. I
Rocket.
don't know where he went.
Crushing.
We'll grab a different
I
blue guy.
had-
Maybe it went back onto the stack and laid down perfectly. Like a trick shot.
shot.
I had a blue guy.
If you had blue, I believe it.
I totally did because I was going to do the village action. I'm like, nah, I don't need anything from there. But I don't know where he went now.
I don't need nothing.
I don't need none of that. I'm going to take a farmer instead because what do you do in a Euro game when you don't know what else to do? You take a farmer.
That is what you do. I mean,
You're
come
playing
on.
Euro game and you don't know
It
what
is
to
the
do.
law.
It's the literal law.
Take
All
the
right, I
farmer.
guess I'm done. That was stupid.
Okay.
That was
That
dumb.
was a stupid waste of
Um,
time.
I'm gonna go to university.
Yes, Kabuki, we are playing Pure Bass.
Yes.
Pure Bass.
Pure
That's our band name.
Hear the pure
Wah,
bass.
We should.
Dudes, that's our
That's
band
gotta be a
name.
name for pure bass.
Pure
There you go.
Bass.
Pure bass.
And we'll be like heavy metal. But then sometimes we'll sing like bits
Alright.
from musicals.
I'm done.
Gosh.
Go ahead, Nick.
I only have one
All right,
citizen.
I am going to go to the castle, mostly just because I want this citizen time.
Dean, I'd love to play Captain
Mine.
Sonar with you. Anytime. friend.
Captain Sonar.
Yeah, he said he.
We could make a pretty solid crew,
Honestly.
I think. Or it'd be an entertaining
He
crew
said he
at
wants
the
to
very
play
least.
with
I think
the
we.
very-
Melissa,
Yeah.
Mike, Randy,
I think the-
Matthew, Jude, Justin versus Justin, Ellen, Nick, and Paula Deming.
I am going to
Oh.
drop a guild
Yeah.
call.
I'm okay with that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be acceptable.
I'm so into
Yeah.
that idea.
Ellen, you're up.
Let's just get everyone together. It's so easy.
so easy.
Kabuki Kid says, so has anyone here played Orleans Stories yet? I see it's getting mostly poor reviews, but I've heard of it being liked as well. I've the same. I've heard like people say, meh, and I was so bummed because when I
Yeah,
first
me
heard it, I'm like,
too.
whatever that is sounds interesting,
Huh.
but I don't know if it's good or not because
We have
I've
not
heard kind of
Right.
meh, and I've heard oh, it's
Mike,
okay.
it is your turn.
More
I'm passing.
math than
Okay,
anything.
I'm gonna wagon it.
Yeah,
then.
we have not played the
Yeah.
story.
Not.
Story.
Goodness.
Yeah, I've been hearing like I was so excited when I heard about it, and then I kind of been getting like, I'm like, that sucks.
I
Like,
don't know
was-
why though. I don't know like what about it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I haven't watched anything on it.
Go ahead, Nick.
Okay, I'm going to University.
More research is needed for sure.
Melissa says, I would be so nervous to play with all these people, but I would be so down. You don't got me nervous.
We played games with you before,
Come on
Melissa.
now.
Melissa's awesome.
Come on, macaque. We played stuff.
Macaque.
All right, I'm also going up on the university.
I call her
track.
Double M.
Let's see. Double M,
I
MM.
have
I'm
taken
saying.
the last.
I'm an MM.
I have taken the last scholar, so the scholar action
Great.
can no longer be taken.
School
Boom.
out for summer.
That's going to be our number one
You
song
cannot-
on our album.
Yeah, you can't go to the university any longer.
Pure bass.
No more university.
Schools.
All right.
for
How do we
summer.
get books? Ellen, I'm going to take your library. You said you're not using it, so I'm just going to take it.
Go for it. You're a guest. You do what you need
This
to
is
do.
mine.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
The children love the books.
Oh, God.
Children.
Is it me? Am I holding everything up?
I don't know if Ellen, you took your turn to that.
Oh, no, I
Maybe I need more
passed.
stuff?
I'm like
Oh, you
totally
passed?
can't do anything.
Okay. I'm just going to get
Because
one
I'm
more boop.
stupid.
Boop. So,
Is she stupid?
Okay.
boop.
Team Green.
Boop.
Yeah, Dean, they pronounce their last name.
Not a
differently.
Gale
It's
Tall.
amazing.
Tim.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go ahead and wagon train then.
Melissa says, brothers, yes, I've played games with you and peed my pants every time.
Why?
But if you
I
peed your
don't-
pants, you did it with grace.
Hey,
I didn't even
exactly.
notice.
That's the thing. It was.
If anyone's going to pee their pants, like, well, it's going to be Melissa.
Yeah,
It's gonna
for
be
sure.
you.
To be fair, you probably peed your pants because we scared you. We're just like, hi! And you're like, geez.
That's
okay.
fair.
Guess we'll play
Yeah,
games.
We play
We'll play
games
games.
like we play games like this, and she was worried about getting hit. You know.
No, the first time it's real. The first time I met Melissa, I elbowed her in the head.
What?
That
No
is
way.
true.
Oh my god.
Not hard, but it felt really
Yeah.
bad. I went in for one of these, and I went like a pop, and I was like, "Ooh, geez, okay,
Oh
my
my
bad."
gosh.
Mike.
It probably was in my head. I just like blew it up out of
I think
proportion. I was
Mike
like,
is
"Oh
out
my
of
god!"
action.
That's why she's so scared.
I'm
all the
done.
time.
So now it's just
Nick,
like,
got
she
any
can't help it.
actions?
She
Or
just
I
pees
think
her
I have
pants
one
and she
left.
sees you
Nope.
guys.
Yeah, I've got one left. Just a single scriptorium.
What?
action here. To go up
Copycat.
one more on the
Guys,
old bookie.
I did one thing this turn.
That's no good.
Yeah.
One
That's not
Yes.
ideal, Ellen.
thing.
Yeah. That's not
Strategy,
ideal, Ellen.
strategy-wise, you want to do more than one thing.
Strategy-wise, you want to do more than one thing. That's
All right, and then
It's really beneficial.
coins.
Can
The
I
amount of
quote you on
coins
that,
by
Randy?
the star level you're at.
Huh?
Mhm.
I thought we had a pilgrimage this
Nope.
turn.
That was last turn.
Oh my-
What?
You guys, Melissa says
Why am I so-
exactly. If
oh
Mike
my
is going to
gosh.
beat me
You
up,
got all
every
the plagues
time,
out of the
what
way
am I
early.
supposed to do? Melissa's calling you
All
out.
right, somebody
Yeah, I
else.
know. You're just into self-defense mode.
Yeah, just take self-defense when you
All
see them
right,
next
start
time. Just
player to Mr. Nick.
like, make him pee his pants.
The
Hi.
next token here is Harvest. 3. So we have
Yeah, one of our consumables
we
has
have
to go.
4 more
Yeah.
rounds left. Holy cow!
Oh my
Oh
my
lord.
goodness.
I mean, I love y'all, but.
All right, so Harvest is next, which
This
to
game
remind
is
everyone,
long.
that is 1 edible good gone, unless you or otherwise you will get -5 coin or -5.
I can't believe I lost my
Oh,
fisherman.
goodness.
I lost my
Oh.
And let's
good.
draw some followers.
Tails, I have not played Dale of
What
Merchants.
do I have?
Have
here?
you,
Got one up to
Tails,
7
played
now,
that?
Finally.
Mm,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I need other things.
I'm looking forward to the sun. I need another dang
Well, I sure enjoy the rain.
Olreans. So are the monks all gone?
Monks
They're
are
not.
gone. Nope, there's one monk or 2 monks.
Monks are gone?
Ooh, I
No.
will
There's 2 more, there's 2
literally
more.
Fight you guys.
There's 2 more monks. Well, Nick is gonna get a monk then.
Oh, and I get yellow loses another coin for the farm.
Oh my goodness, I
Hi.
keep forgetting
Farm
that.
mage.
Shoot.
Kabuki Kid asks, how clean is this interface to use? It looks like everyone here has it down pat.
Tabletopia is quite easy to use, in fact.
Yeah, it's pretty
Once
easy.
you-
You get
once you
used
get
to
it
it very
down,
quickly.
it gets very slick. I really like Tabletopia a
Skip
lot.
this move.
Yeah,
Um,
I would say it's easier than Tabletop Simulator
Yes.
personally.
Yeah, and it looks better too.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
what I'm
It
saying. Yeah,
works.
some people, I don't think many, but some people are like, Tabletopia is horrible. And I'm like, dude, it looks
I don't
so
know,
much
yeah,
cleaner
it's
than
so
Tabletop
much cleaner.
Simulator.
Not to mention, like,
Also taste,
Table-
I guess.
yeah, like Tabletopia, like, you know every game that's on Tabletopia is legit as well.
Right.
Whereas there's a lot of games with Tabletop Simulators that, like, the publishers aren't cool with them being up
Yeah.
there, and they, it's like this. There's a lot of technically illegal games on
Right.
Tabletop Simulator. And so it's like, Tabletopia, the publishers are cool with them being
Right.
here, which is
I'm
nice.
gonna wagon it over here.
Yeah, I'm all Tabletopia.
Yeah, this is
I
nice.
I flat out don't even like Tabletop Simulator. I think it's hard to use. I think it looks bad. I just no.
Yeah. It's all to kind of taste and what you like. Go ahead,
Hey,
Nick.
do you guys want to know how many moves I can do?
How many?
One.
That's not enough.
Okay.
That's not enough.
Because I can
Mhm.
do a university, but
In
there
general,
ain't no guys.
that is not enough.
Ideally, you want more
I
than
don't
that.
know what I'm doing
Yeah.
wrong. I do know what I'm doing wrong.
You are doing.
Oh,
Everything
Man.
is
Okay.
the answer. Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when
Do,
you're part
do,
of
do.
a
Everything is
team.
cool when you're part of a team.
I moved.
I have not even placed all my guys yet. So give me a sec. Is there's monks left, right?
Feeling like I'm
Yeah.
all over
There's
the place.
Everybody.
One monk.
Okay, that's what I
He's
have
about
to
to
do.
be Pilgrimage Town for good.
All I can do with these things.
Wow. Yeah, I can do one thing. All right,
Cool.
Melissa's
Yikes.
leaving us. She's going to bed.
Bye, Melissa.
Hi,
Go get
Melissa.
some sleep, girl.
Have
Sounds
a good
Starbucks.
week.
We're doing that. Okay, so I will
Enjoy your
take my
night.
actual turn finally here. I am going to place a guild hall. Ellen, you're up.
That's cool, Kev Booner 1. He says, I just ordered this game a week ago or so. I'm so excited.
Nice.
to
It's
get
okay. It's okay.
He's excited to get it to the
Respect,
table in
respect.
4 months. Why 4 months?
There.
Just so you know, Mr. Nick Murphy, I just put a guild hall.
Yeah,
on that.
so. I knew you were gonna. I was like, well, I gotta move anyway.
Does
So.
anybody really want to see what my epic 1 turn is?
Yes.
I don't even need other
Yes.
turns.
You got a wagon in
I'm
it.
going to wagon it, bruh. Wagon wheel.
How come you only have
Gone.
one turn?
Get
babe?
that angel
Randy,
gone.
look at my
Oh, because you don't have
stupidity
that
on
university's gone.
This is a very specific
You
reference.
can send
Yes,
people
it
to the
is.
town hall.
Angel Wagan
Should be
will,
sending people to the town
I
hall.
will pick up on that and no one else.
You have like 17
Pretty
turns.
much.
You should be
All
doing
right,
this.
I'm gonna get a farmer because I'm tired of losing my money to you better farmers. It's because I
Okay.
don't grow organic. Is that what's going on?
Can I put this?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
We're
can
over
I-
your
No, I have
non-organic
another turn
place.
left.
You have a blue guy? by
No,
chance?
I think I
was
did, but I can't find him. He left me. High and dry.
He sailed off into the.
And no
All right, I took the last. I took the last farmer. Y'all,
Oh, you
so it looks
did?
like no more farm.
I didn't know there's only one.
Yeah, well, I had to quit losing. I didn't know it was the
Oh.
last one. I had to quit losing all this
Oh,
money,
Justin's
y'all.
leaving us too.
I am done, by
Alright.
the way.
Okay. I will go then. And
Goodbye,
I am
Justin.
going to do a village action.
Sleep well.
Which one you say? I have actually no idea.
No.
Night, JG, mine.
So
Who's that, JG, baby?
all of them are left.
Hey, Jesse Rouse. Jesse Rouse. I just saw your video
I think
on
I
the
wanna
box
take,
of board games that just
a
arrived. Orleans was in there.
Mysterious black gentleman.
Yeah.
Pro tip.
Actually,
actually-
I take that back.
Just didn't work on that editing of that video until like yesterday, but
I'm
we
gonna
had
take
the game
I'm gonna take
like
the
2 weeks ago.
boatsman instead here.
We played the heck out of
Okay,
Orleans.
copy
Yeah, that's.
All right, Ellen, you're up.
Do you guys mind if I mulligan? I could do something else and just.
Yeah, go for it.
Randy was super smart and said I should
I don't
thin out
care.
my bag.
I'm pretty smart.
Sometimes you're smart.
I'm a smart
Sometimes
guy.
you're not, though.
Sometimes.
I'll
I'm
put this
smart.
here
Sometimes I'm not.
for a coin or a book. Oh, I'll take a book
There
So I'll take 2
is,
books. because I put 2 guys out.
Yeah, you can do books. Yeah.
The
Otherwise, there
children
are
love
coins
the
up here
books.
yonder also.
Screw that.
Okay.
I like books.
Where's some books?
All right,
I'm
Mike.
going to do the scriptorium. Boop.
And I believe Nick, you said you
Nick
were
is past, I believe.
I'm
All right, go
done.
back to me. I'm going to do the monastery and grab that last monk.
Someone needs to make an expansion for Orleans.
The monks are.
Where you send your dudes to pick up grapes and make wine. That is viticulture, sir.
Why?
That would be
Why
very
can't
cool.
I-
Combine the
But
games.
yeah.
One could say that's the greatest game ever made. And it's called Viticulture.
Okay, how do you guys feel about the game for
Why
real?
can't I grab this last?
It's my favorite game of
Why
all
can't
time.
I grab this
Did you not
last?
grab the monk?
It's
Why can't I
so
not grab
stinking good.
Let's see. Maybe I'm the
Wow.
chosen one.
Is
It's
that-
amazing?
Maybe they got
It's the
lost.
best.
Is that like not supposed to be there? Because it's not like
Is that
locked or
not a
anything.
thing? It doesn't. You know what? I'm like
Weird.
getting the low angle, and I don't think it's a thing. But what the heck is that?
What is that?
Is it just?
I don't think that's a chit. So if you wanted to adjust
Oh.
what you were going to do and move those workers, I
sucks.
think that's not a pullable thing, which is incredibly confusing.
That's,
Yeah, you're right.
seems-
Wait, Granny, move the angle around. I want to see what
Seems
happens.
really weird. Help.
Help.
It's in here.
What's the
Oh,
help
wait.
thing do? Help. Oh, well, that's about as useless as you can get.
So now we hate Tabletopia, right?
Whoa.
Um,
Let's all go to Tabletop Simulator.
Okay.
Eh?
Okay,
Now
well,
we
I
hate
guess
it.
I guess
that is
I'll
stupid. Why did you do that?
reallocate those fine gentlemen that I just did. What was that? A black and a gray, right? What can I do with those even?
Panic says good night.
Bye, Panic.
Night,
Panic.
Panic.
I guess I'll
Don't
have
panic.
to. Now I have to
Ah.
find it in here. So I had a.
Okay, Randy looked
I
like
had
he
a
was
monk
in
and a-
trouble at the beginning of unboxing, but in the end, Ellen was
And
like,
a monk and a
"Wanna
gray
be
one, I
playing
think, is
these?
what I
Good
had out
job,
there.
Randizzle." Yeah, because Randy will just like drop coin on board games, and I don't really care. Like Randy and I, if he wants to buy something, I don't care. If I want to buy something, he doesn't care. But I never know when there's games coming to the house. All of a sudden, ding dong,
Ding
there's
dong.
like 20 games there. And so it was kind of one of those situations
Fair.
again. So that unboxing, like that was real
All right,
emotion.
so
like,
Ellen,
what did
it's
you
your
buy?
turn, I guess. Here. Now
That was raw, man.
raw.
It's raw emotion,
Raw
dude.
emotion. Real emotion.
Yeah. I guess I pass
Pass.
because I'm a loser.
I pass.
Nick's pass. And I think I'm out.
And
I think I'm
pass.
out of
It's
actions.
the Randy show.
Yeah, I'm out of actions.
Gosh, so typical.
Okay, so we resolve the
Gosh.
event, which is harvest. So get rid
What was
of
it?
a good.
Randy, Chrissy Stern has
Edible
a question
good.
for you.
Okay.
She says, in your unboxing video, you said you got the standard version of Orleans. What is the
Yes.
difference about that and the deluxe
The
version?
deluxified version has all wooden chips for the pieces.
Why
and
didn't
they
you
have,
buy that?
And they also
Oh.
have the wooden resource bits. And it has, I want to say, one other thing that I can't remember offhand. But yeah, they had the deluxified version.
How much extra was that?
At the time, I think it was only like $20 or something. The TMG deluxified versions of games are really affordable. They
Why
don't
the heck
charge
didn't
you.
you buy
Yeah, they
that?
actually are.
Yeah, they're all about that upgrade, the deluxe
Yeah.
life. But they do it in a fair way. I feel,
Did you guys pass player
I'm
tokens?
surprised you didn't
Is
buy
this
that.
supposed to
Randy.
be at night?
Nope, it should be to Nick
Yeah, it
now.
should be you, Randy.
Okay. And
That's me?
um,
Yeah.
Or, what,
No, I
or
just
not
just
me
flipped it
anyway.
to you, Nick. And taxes. So every 3 goods is a coin.
Oh, Panic was saying
Okay.
goodnight to John. Sorry.
Again?
And
Everyone's
we'll
like,
go
goodbye,
ahead and
Panic.
draw
He's like, I'm
our
not listening
followers
yet.
once again.
He can't get rid of me that easy.
I feel like this is locked on accident. This monk.
I feel like that.
Not that
yes.
it,
I think so
not that
too.
it's a big deal or anything.
Yeah,
I just-
Chrissy, I
I
don't
don't think
know.
it's supposed to be
Well,
like.
did, are there any monks that someone had
Nah,
to
it's
murder?
not. It's.
Can you grab
no,
one of
it's
those?
Fine. I ended up throwing them into this middle board anyway, which is fine.
Has anyone played the Euro game Minerva? I think it's underrated. That's what Dean says.
I've not.
I've not
played
heard of
Minerva.
that even.
Either.
No, Minerva.
You've heard of
Really?
Minerva.
I feel like you would get on my
nervous.
nerves.
Really nervous.
Ah,
That's a mom joke right there.
yeah.
It's kind of like a dad joke, but
Got
it's like
him.
more effeminate. It's like a
All
mom.
right.
thing.
Yeah, you know.
Feels
So
a
we've
little
got a.
more mommy.
Oh.
I'm just like saying words out of my face right now, guys.
Right. There are words that they are coming out of my face.
They're happening right now.
Just to give you a heads up, Mr. Mike, I also have a blue and
Yeah.
a black, and I will be able to go first before you.
Are you threatening him right now?
Well, since
No, that's just a baller. That's a real cool
Well,
move. 'cause
I wanted to make
cannot,
sure that you knew that, 'cause I
bother.
didn't want you to have those guys.
I didn't know that, and
allocated.
Ooh, maybe I
Not
should
gonna
put out
lie.
a blue and a black.
Do you have a
and
blue and a black?
Reward all of you.
Oh, you don't have a blue and a black.
You would dare. Nick.
I do, fool. I put these. I
No,
could,
you
I
got
could
that's
switch.
what do you call? You can't.
Oh, I can't murder
poison
this
me.
guy,
You
you're
can't
right.
murder your family, sir.
Sir, you're not able to murder
Ah.
your family this time.
Sir,
So we're
All
here
right,
to
Don't worry.
I
inform.
am going
quit
to
murdering your
This.
family.
I'm on ship.
I'm on ship.
I'm on a ship.
I'm on nay
Come on
nay.
down here.
I'm on
Come
ship.
on down, Romeo.
I
Ship.
almost,
I'm
I
on
almost
nay-nay.
tossed that on accident.
All right, you up, ready?
I am still laying things out, but I will take my turn shortly.
Okay,
Why do my
Kirby's.
turns have to be so
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Here's the
Kirby.
thing, Curbs.
What
Curbs.
we're gonna need you to do
Get your life
is
right,
to
Curbs.
take your turn
Get
more
your life
effectively.
right.
Sure, I'll do that. Why not? Why the heck not? You know, I forgot about the geniusness of putting people in town hall because it really does thin out your bag, and I literally
Yeah.
have not been doing it. at all.
That's
It's pretty.
That's one of
It's
the
pretty
necessary.
essential.
real benefits.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold him back. I might hold him back. Hold me back. Hold me back. University is gone. Monastery is gone.
What is Kabuki saying?
This
I'm
guy
interested.
is not doing me any good anywhere.
I gotta scroll up here and see what's going on. Any thoughts on Maracaibo, first of all?
Maracaibo is amazing.
I want to play it. Haven't played
Guys,
it.
can I talk to you about Maracaibo
All right,
for
I
5
am
seconds?
going to take the town hall
It's
action,
ridiculous,
and
amazing.
I will fill in this thing.
It's
Really?
ridiculous.
I'm going to take 4 coins. And
There's like a handful of games that like I get this really giddy, excited feeling when I play. Just like I'm so happy because I'm like, what? That was so cool that I could do that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When you do that
I
thing
like
and
that.
you're like,
That's
do.
what you hope for out of a game. You hope that it makes you feel
Yeah,
clever and like.
it's that.
Yeah,
it's
that's great.
so good. It's beautiful. The art's amazing. I love the story part of it. The board changes as you go. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I understand
it's
there was
really
like a little
metal.
bit of controversy around it. I understand
I
it.
heard a little bit of that, but they say in the book that they took like all of that out. But I guess there's still one tile that
There's like one
can be
card that kind of
interpreted one way.
pertains to
I don't know.
the ickiness,
I mean,
and
it's general colonialism
Okay.
and all that also, which
Yeah.
is kind of a sensitive subject for
Right,
a lot of
right.
people.
Yeah, it's colonialism, which is a theme that I do think we should like just let's move on.
Sure.
Like colonialism doesn't need to be a theme anymore. It's,
Yeah,
I
there's plenty of
totally
other
hear
ways
you.
you can kind of do
totally
it. Right?
hear you. But I will say that game is so good.
that's
Yeah.
why I have heard that's absolutely
It's
amazing.
so good.
Is
Yep,
it me?
it's
So-
Mike's turn. I just finished.
I'll go bar there, and I'll take books for both of those. I'll go books.
Yeah, I like Alexander Pfister games a lot. I'm a massive Great Western Trail
Yeah.
fan, so.
See, I didn't love that one,
Yeah,
but I
so-
don't. I think it was because
Oh,
the
really?
theme.
See,
I
The
do
theme made me
like
kinda mad.
Maracaibo slightly better than Great Western Trail.
Which is huge. 'cause
Alright,
that was my
respect.
But I
favorite
have
game.
not played the Great Western Trail expansion,
Go ahead, Nick.
so I don't know if that will.
Oh, I really.
It's really
like
good. The
the
expansion's cool. It's really cool.
I like this base game just fine, but yeah, the expansion to me, because to me it's like it expands on the most boring part of the game, which to me is the shipping to Kansas City is like the most boring.
Mm.
You just get there, you sell cows, you just
Right.
put your disc down. So now like that whole part is like expanded to such a crazy degree that yeah, it I really like it a lot.
I don't know.
I like it a lot.
Dean says, have you played Riverboat by Michael Kiesling? You get to draft the
No.
phases.
There.
Whatever phases you draft, you get to go first in.
There.
I've always wanted to play Riverboat. I have not.
Always wanted to play. I've heard great things about it.
Really wanted
Yeah,
to
Chrissy
play
Turn.
says
Ellen,
there's
you're
one question. Okay, she said there's one questionable card in the game. Honestly, you can just take it out if you feel the need. Yeah,
That's
because
cool.
the game
Yeah.
does not focus on that at all. I mean, I get
They
the
even say that they
general.
like I don't know. I don't remember the word they use, but basically they said they like took it out to the point where, like they know that it doesn't like theming wise, it doesn't certain things don't line up correctly.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
I do recommend it as
Yeah.
a game.
I don't know.
And I've heard you can just take the real bad card out of there and stuff like that, and that's great. Again, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, just pick a theme
Right.
where you
Yeah,
even
where you
bother
don't even
to
have
do
to do
that.
that. Yeah.
like, or just don't have that card in the first
Yeah.
place. You
Exactly.
know, it's like to me, it's like in this day and age, I'm like,
Yeah.
why is this still a thing?
Absolutely.
You know, it's like, which annoys me because I've heard the game's amazing, and now it's got all this baggage with
Yeah,
it too,
true.
which is
I know, and I
frustrating,
think some
'cause it's
people
just
feel
like,
almost
yo,
guilty playing it, just a smidge. And
Yeah.
Like, oh, why would I entertain myself with that? I totally hear that too.
Yeah.
But it's still a really
I
good
went
game.
I am
Respect.
scriptorially.
Scriptorium.
Favorite midweight Euros Kabooner. Oh my goodness.
Midweight
Oh,
Euro.
God, that's a big
That's
list.
a big list.
I mean, that's where Nick and I like
That's
That's
our
where we-
jam.
feast in
honestly,
is that
I would
midweight.
even call like
Yeah.
Castles of Burgundy a midweight Euro.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
totally agree. Totally.
I would
100%.
put that way up.
that's my favorite game.
Castles of
That is
Burgundy
my
be way up
actually
there?
my favorite game of all time.
Is
Yep.
that right?
It's the game that got me into the
That's
hobby.
a game that I was annoyed at how
Awesome.
good
I'm
it was.
gonna
Yeah.
forego my action. So Ellen,
Wait, why
you're
were
up.
you annoyed of it?
Just because it was so
Oh
good.
yeah, it ticks me
It's-
off. I hate it.
It's like I want because it's so ugly, and I'm just like, God, please don't be good.
Please don't be
And it
good.
was so good. It really is. It's incredible because we're big Feld
Yeah.
fans too.
Yeah.
It's like someone mentioned, I can't remember who it was earlier, but like Carpe Diem's in the mail, and that's a game too. I'm just like, God, I want to dislike this game because it's so.
What did you guys
ugly.
think of the reprint
Of which one? Castles? or-
Castles?
The
I
20
didn't like the
Oh.
reprint. I did not like the look of it
Mhm.
personally.
I
I
thought it's
thought,
okay.
I think it was.
I think it
I haven't seen it in
I
person.
think it was better.
but same.
But yeah,
I think it was better, but that's such a low
yeah,
bar.
it was definitely more of a sidestep
Like-
than anything.
I think.
Yeah, that's to me. I'm like, man, I feel like you could have made this
I'm gonna
much
pass.
prettier.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I do not feel the need to re-get the game personally.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
because of the expansions.
expansions.
I don't know.
Nick is out of action.
Well, that's
No.
actually we don't have any expansions.
Oh.
I'm out of.
I'm done.
So you're
Have
straight.
y'all played any
base. That's a
expansions?
pure base.
For castles, I
Oh,
have
yeah,
every
yeah, bigger
single
base.
expansion for castles. Yeah.
Really, I really.
So
want-
like I don't even know about any of.
Oh,
I
there's-
don't know what any one
They're very
expansion
small.
does or
They're
like.
very small expansions.
Okay.
And honestly, most of the
Okay.
original 10 expansions, like 5 of them were like just different boards. And then
Oh,
there's
okay,
like
okay.
4 expansions that have like some buildings. Like so now there's like a wild animal resource. There's like a wild building. There's and then there, obviously there's like yellow tiles to go along with those. And then there's another one where you utilize the white die as an action, whatever the white die happens to be. So very minimal.
Okay.
It's seriously things that you could throw in the base game and nobody would know the difference if they played it for the first time.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, resolve the
Cool.
event. So we are at this one here. And
I
oh,
I gotta
yeah,
pay.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
we didn't
not
do
well, but yes, the next one's going to be taxes also.
$2 hairs.
Shoot, what do we have to
So
do?
1 point for each.
Set
One
of
coin,
3.
I should say, for each set of 3. So I lose 2 coins.
2 coins. Dean says, "Do we like rondel style?"
I love Rondo.
I
Yeah,
do.
Great Western Trail.
I like
Yep.
Rondels.
Maracaibo are both
Yeah.
Rondel. Merlin is a fantastic Rondel,
Oh,
especially
I
with the
love
Arthur
Merlin.
expansion, because it has 2 Rondels.
Oh,
Oh.
they didn't stop at just
Yeah,
one.
Rondels can
Yeah.
get it.
I'm all about that. All right, and we will.
Oh, that's
move
interesting. Chrissy
the
says
token
James
over.
Stegmeyer actually made a video about the Maracaibo sketchiness about a week ago that addresses the touchy subjects.
Oh, really?
in it, and she thinks it's worth a watch. Yeah, I mean, I want to check that out. I just want to see.
Do
what
we
he
have
has to
a
say.
clear farmer lead? We do not have a clear farmer lead or a clear
I
farmer.
don't think we do. I think
last
we're kind of
place.
stuck
Yeah,
in
we're
I
our
think
locked
we're.
in.
Yeah. I don't think
right
there's
now.
a clear
We're all
lead
at a
or.
stalemate.
All
Yeah.
right, and the new
Yeah.
event is taxes again. So again, 1 coin per 3.
Oh, Dean
And,
asks, Mike and Nick, did you
Draw
watch
followers.
the Wii game together? Oh, you guys better lie. Oh, I'm gonna hurt my feelings.
I
Did you-
watched it so hard.
you did not watch this.
I fall asleep to it every
Oh,
night.
that's so
Right.
sweet and creepy.
That's
Because
how
it's
much I
soothing,
watch it.
not boring. We have not
Yes.
had a chance
That-
to watch
It's the
it.
You know
yet.
what?
That is
Yeah.
an important
You don't
note.
have to say. You
have not-
don't
I
have
actually
to,
would be
you don't
curious
have to
what you
say
guys
that.
would think of that. We did a Steffenfeld tier
Well, okay,
list.
so give us the preview
What
on
do we
it.
do?
I'm
know
definitely
what
So,
we're
intrigued.
so we got
Like-
together with Jordan Schoenberger
Oh, the tier
yesterday.
list.
Well, then I'm out.
Well, I know,
If
right?
it's Jordan.
He's just
I
overlooked.
don't
We,
like Jordan.
we tried
That's
to
the
leave
main
his
problem.
name out of it,
Overlooked
but
Jordan Schoenberger.
It did not work.
But we got
That's fair.
together with a huge list of Steffenfeld games and made a tier list
Yes.
of them. And there was a handful that we
Okay.
hadn't played, but we had a whole chat going, and people were, we were comparing all. It was super fun. It was
Yeah,
so
it was a lot
fun.
of fun.
That's awesome. I want to
Yeah.
watch that. The problem is Mike and I haven't played very many Felds.
Sure.
We're like, it's like one of our gaming goals right now is to work
Yeah.
through the Felds. We've played Trajan's,
Okay.
Castles of Burgundy, and Carpe Diem.
Oh,
that's
that's
it.
not enough.
Well, La Isla was our first one.
Well, yeah, that was so long ago. I wouldn't even consider it a game that we played. I don't remember how I played it at all, but we technically have played La Isla or La Isla, or I'm
Yeah,
not sure how it's
think
pronounced,
it's
but
supposed to be Isla, I think. I always say
Isla?
Isla, but
yeah.
I'm a,
Yeah, we played that one a long time. That's it. And so we want to work our way through the rest of it. We haven't
I
yet.
heard.
So
I heard. You heard with Purd.
really
Heard
want to
with
though,
Purd.
because the more we play,
Um,
it's just like, oh gosh, so good.
Yeah, gosh, I
It's
know.
annoying.
There's one that we just played,
Alright.
the Isla one that we were just talking about, and it is light, but it is so good. I'm like, how did you think of that?
Yeah,
it's
Come on,
definitely one of his
Stefan. What is
lightest,
your freaking problem? Why did you
it's
think of
definitely
that?
one of
It's
his lightest.
genius.
Come on, Steph.
You-
Steph.
I kind of want to like yell at him because his games are so good.
All right, what is everybody?
Yeah, they
at?
really are.
What is everybody
Randy,
at?
can you please show the live chat audience my choices?
Ellen has excellent choices.
What?
But remember, you can throw stuff out on the board here.
That's what I've been doing.
Because you have a lot of tokens left, so you definitely
But
want
it's
to
just
start thinning. Especially this is the
ridiculous.
second to last round, so you definitely want to do some thinning. All right, I am going to go to the town hall. I'm going to put 2 crap spins out.
Ooh, I like.
One of them here for a book, and I'm going to
Children
put.
of the books.
What do I want a book? Does a book help me in any? No, there's no way I'm getting that far up. So I will put both of those up in the building of the cathedral, which will give me 4 coins. That's right, 4 coins. Ellen, you are up when you are.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nope, I don't have a change for that.
I'm yawning. That's so embarrassing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go up a book. I'm also gonna throw this dude
Throw him down, flip him, and reverse
and
him.
reverse it and smear it on in mirror. And I'll take a coin for that. Okay, I'm done.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Exactly how it goes.
I am going to wagon it.
Wagon wheel.
Get that wagon train to move.
Or I'll build first, actually.
Kirby's, did you
I'm gonna
decide
build
to-
first.
What now? Do another tier video. Yeah,
Right,
we definitely
build-
want to. I don't know.
Yeah,
when
I
we're
think we'll
going
do more of those tier lists. Those are fun.
All
Yeah.
right.
Basically, our life right now.
Go
So
ahead,
do
Nick.
you want to do that? Sure. I guess. Way next. That's a
Wagon.
good
going
idea.
to Wagon.
We
Thanks,
go.
Chrissy. You're so sweet and nice.
We go.
Ellen,
Oh.
do you watch
All right,
board
I
game?
am going to ship myself
What does that word
to the
say?
nearest city.
Satire.
Satirical
What is
news.
that?
Board game
What
satirical.
does that word mean?
Ellen, you're up.
I literally don't know.
It's satire to be.
Oh.
I can't even define it. It's our news show. That's why I think they're trying to
Oh,
get
gosh.
because you're like, oh, you haven't seen this
I
thing
watch
that
it
we
all the
did.
time.
We've done got.
We're all
I
bad.
love that
I
show.
love that one show with
Did you
satire.
guys see
I
that
love the
show?
part that it's
Did you
satirical.
see that show where we came together and brothers Murph played Orleans? That was pretty sweet.
That's pretty sweet.
Sweet
Is
show.
that a hoax?
That was
No, it
a
wasn't
hoax, right?
Oh yeah, you're not
Hoax?
really
So, no,
dead. Sorry,
not really
I'm
good.
to the point where I'm just quoting.
We
movies.
quote shows
Don't care
and
if you've
movies
seen it or not.
constantly, because in Wisconsin you watch
As
many,
you should.
you watch many programs.
As you should.
This is my right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna wagon it
Can you
now
picture
for
Paula
real.
saying that in her cute little face?
Hmm.
This is my right.
All fierce and whatnot. All right, go ahead, Nick.
All right, I'm gonna build a yield hall.
A yield hall. A yield Holland.
Building it.
Some yield hall.
There's lots of buildings out there.
Dean says the best news is there. I think he's talking about your show.
Mikey, what you doing down here, fool?
Huh?
You can't build a guild hall where I've already have a guild hall.
there's no. It's
Why
got
not?
double
Yeah,
guild
Because
hall
you can
access.
only do that in Orleans, fool.
Oh.
Why is there
There's one
multiple
over-
guild halls
there's
here,
one of them,
fool?
too.
I don't know. I put
Can
mine there
you guys?
first.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
I've been working my
Yeah,
way
there
down
are.
to this whole
Somebody's got some
thing.
double guild halls going on
Shoot.
here.
Did I? mess
I'm
up?
telling you right now, I had the first ones here all
I
day.
believe you.
Well, then I was wondering about it. Then I saw another guild hall. So I'm like, okay, you can do it.
That all sounds like you
I'm
problem.
Ellen's got an extra guild hall.
I gotta
What?
fish. I gotta fish people out of my bag now.
All right,
Wait.
You're gonna
What are
be
we doing
there.
about
That's
Ellen's
my-
extra guild hall?
Whoa. Did you have yours there already, Nick? I swear I had one
Yeah.
there.
Nah, I've been trying to stay ahead of everyone down here, putting out all my guild halls.
I was so proud of myself for putting 2 down. I guess I can't do that one. Shoot. All right, I'll take it away.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
That
realizing.
stinks because that
All right.
took you what three
Fixed.
people to put that out too. Right? 2 people.
Come on, Nick. You should just let me do it.
Did you just do that this turn or we?
No, it was like 10,000 years
Oh, it
ago.
was a long time ago.
Oh, it's so long.
Jesse says ship and chit are the scariest words around board games. You never quite know what someone's saying until they
Oh,
say
yeah.
You got kids around? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
100%.
I have
Okay,
officially lost track of whose turn it is.
Shoot.
I think maybe it was mine, and then Nick yelled at me.
I
I'm
remember
just
that.
gonna put this
Those
over
were
here and
Nick.
get a coin.
You should treat your brother
I
better.
think it's my turn, maybe. Ellen, do you know?
I
I
don't
pass.
know.
I think with what we have
Okay,
left, it's
then.
not that big of a deal.
Good night, Conrad.
All right, cool.
Sleep tight.
So am I going to bed?
Kabuki
And
does
murdering the
not
scholar for $1.
Well, for Conrad, good night if you're still here with
Good night,
us.
brother.
It is getting late for the East Coasters, but we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, it's pretty late for him.
And for the
Like,
Curtis,
it's
even
really
for the
late.
Midwesters.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
jeez.
Best believe I'm
It's almost
sleeping
midnight
tomorrow.
here.
Yeah, it's almost
I
midnight.
mean, it's Friday.
It's
you know, I mean, it's
Friday.
just
So
chilling.
Nick,
I will do.
Chris has a compliment for you. The other
the
day, I
guild
sat
hall
there and I watched
action.
Nick show off his painting area and how he organizes it. I don't like games with minis. I have no interest in painting minis. I have no clue why I watched it. I think she's just saying.
I got good hair, that's why.
She thinks you a cool dude.
Because things you can't do are
Thank you.
mesmerizing.
I appreciate that, Chrissy.
That's
I like you as well.
why. Ellen, you're up.
Chrissy's a lady. She's
you have
a
any
true
other-
lady.
Any other
appreciate
legal
it.
turns you can do, Ellen?
I have no legal terms that I
Is
can
anybody
do.
I got
anybody
nothing.
opposed to Ellen doing like a moving action since she would have spent
Yeah,
those
go for it.
Go
Spend
for it.
those 3 chips.
What?
Chits.
What are you letting me do that I have no
I
idea?
can give you a free move action.
Oh,
You still
sweet, do
can't
it.
put a guild hall down yet, but I figure at least you.
How did you get me to move? I can't. I don't get
Well,
nothing.
because you dedicated 3 chips at some point during.
I
the game.
did.
So at least I mean that's.
Do you guys see what Randy's doing right now? For me?
I just bring up the suggestion.
Crushing.
I am all about mulligans.
No, he
and
is
helping
so
people.
thoughtful. Literally always puts me first and thinks about my turns for me.
Well, I would do it for anybody, Ellen.
Nope.
So.
You only do it for me.
Mm.
He literally does it for everybody. I like to think it's just a special thing. Okay, so then do it, Randy.
Gosh. All right, I will move you. Jeez.
Put my guild
There, you're gonna
down.
move here. You still can't put a building out, but you
Okay.
can move somewhere and then put a building out, like Orleans or something.
Thanks for helping me cheat.
Okay, Mr. Nick.
I'm out.
Nick,
I'm
I
Nick.
big out.
agree, Jesse. She
Out.
says board games are taking over the
I
world.
think we're all out.
I have one left. I have a village.
Might as
action
well be
left.
on the right side of history.
So I have a village action. I'm going to get a black villager, go up there, and I'm going to get a building. But we can go ahead
Oh my goodness. I never, and this is constantly a problem still, I never get buildings enough. And that's why I got
That's
this
all I've
one
been trying to
first.
do.
Yeah.
I got this really early, this one building to try to be like, hey, don't go into your habits. And I did it and I haven't done it since. And I
Hey.
probably
Literally,
should have
Oh.
done
that's
it.
all I've done. So I probably should have done other stuff, but that's literally
Where,
all I've done.
where are your buildings at?
1, 2, 3,
Alvarez,
4,
dude.
5. I would need
Huh?
5.
I went down the East Coast.
Nah, fool, I'm talking about like the tiles, not the
Oh, no, I never do
Not really
those. Screw that.
Kestrel 5 says
I
I,
don't really
can use
think
help
any of these
thinking
are
for
really
my
going to do me
turns.
any good.
He really does. Like every time I'm like, I don't know what's my best thing to do here.
I
And
guess
he,
I'll
like,
get that. I don't think
Gets
this
it done.
any of these really matter, but okay, let's put those back over here. All right, so then we resolve the event, which is again 1 coin per 3 resources in your hand. Or in
Oh,
your
there goes 2
possession.
points.
So I lose 2 coins for that.
See you later,
I
suckers.
keep zooming in somehow.
That's 3. Ugh. This game is going
And then
poorly.
we'll
Randy, how do you have so
pass.
much
I
money?
have been getting lots of money.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
a bank
That
robber.
is
I've been getting.
real
I've been
scary.
putting
I don't
a
know how I'm gonna deal
ton,
with that.
ton of people out here in this little center board.
Yeah, it makes sense. I guess
Jesse
there's a lot of
Ross
money
says,
to be
is there
had.
any advice on starting a YouTube channel or I can't read it on board game design?
Ooh,
Well, hold
yeah,
on.
why
that
not?
in itself is kind of
All right, so this is the last event.
alone. I feel like you'd already
so
have a
yeah.
leg
it's
up
going to be
just
an
by
income
doing that.
phase.
Okay.
Okay.
A whole one on board game design would be really
I would do
cool.
that.
Like a YouTube channel on board game design. I think that's really cool. Do I have advice? I don't. Have fun
Can't
with
say-
it.
Have fun with it.
I mean, really, that's I think what it comes down to is find something that you're interested in talking about and doing, and it seemed like you have that already. You want to do board game design talk, and just lean into the stuff you enjoy and have
Yep.
fun with it. Like, because there might be points where there's nobody listening, there's no
Mhm.
one there, and so you just got to be doing it for the love, you know. And if
Yeah,
you do that,
really
the rest will sort itself out, and people will want to. Find out more about that. They're gonna
That
want
is
to. They're gonna want to hear about
the
that.
case with Randy and I. Like this board game stuff was never about an audience ever. It just kind of
Mhm.
started happening, and now obviously I love it and all of our viewers, and it's such a super special thing. But I always told Randy, like, the second this started feeling like work, I'm backing off because
Yeah,
I don't have
absolutely.
time
Yeah.
to do that. Like, I have kids and whatever, a life, and just so.
Yeah.
But so far so good. I mean, tonight feels a little like work with the Murph brothers, but
Yeah. Sometimes
kidding.
you
I'm
just get
kidding. I'm
those,
kidding.
We're
those
sorry,
those
y'all.
certain guests are just really
Certain
hard
guests,
to-
I'm like, why am I
to
in
deal
this?
with.
We are grating to say the least. Sure. Oh goodness. All
Let's
right.
do this. and
I'm
let's do
ready.
this.
Who's first?
I am
Quite-
the first.
I am quite close.
I am
to
the
being
captain
ready.
now.
Oh, okay.
I am first.
Have it your way.
All right, I am done.
Ba-da-da-dee. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Oh, are those all filled up? They are.
These two are open.
Boom.
You get 1 coin for that.
Shakalaka. Yeah, I got my point back.
Okay.
And then, ooh, are those filled up? Can I plunk that right there?
You can plunk
get
that
dude?
right there. Yep. You get the citizen and a coin.
Nice.
I feel so special right now.
And I don't have a blue one to fill up that last
I'm
one.
talking
over there.
like Marcel Michelle.
It's okay. It's okay. Did not get a lot of citizens, but I did get a lot of buildings out, so I feel okay.
Okay, let's just do this here. We'll go there. And there, and I'll take the books.
Goodness.
Which will go whoop.
Oh man, you got another citizen. Look at you.
Trying, because apparently I can't build because Nick said I'm not allowed.
Mhm.
Right now, sir,
Stingy.
I'm gonna wagon over to here.
He gone. Okay. All right. I am going to ship.
I'm really enthralled
So
in this
Ellen, you
conversation
can go
right now.
ahead.
Jesse's like, what makes us want to put it on the internet? I'm still trying to figure out why I have that poll. Because you want to share what you love with people.
You want to share your passion?
That's
yeah.
what it comes down to.
It's
Yeah, you have to.
it's yeah. I mean I mean for us. I mean I think it's always you can connect with
Yep.
people. It's a way to connect, and like that's amazing. And again, if you feel that need, like do it because it's fun. Like it's just fun to make all this stuff, and like because of all these things we've done, we've gotten to know the Kirbys, we've gotten to know Jordan and many other people in chat and stuff, and it's just like super fun to be goofy.
Yep.
And like, how else would we have met you? We're not going to run into you on the
Yeah,
street.
I love
right?
that.
So-
Oh my gosh, I
Californians are
seriously have
cool
gotten
for
to know
us.
some of the most amazing people that I love. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
close.
absolutely.
They're good friends of mine. I trust them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, through
Yeah.
gaming. So
Like good people, it's just really.
So this has nothing to do with that, but we almost
I'm crushing
we
you on this
almost
game.
bought tickets to LA. That
Yeah.
were
Really?
for like the third week in June, and we still
Really?
weren't sure what quarantine is going to be like with you Californians out there. It was
Californians.
$45 round trip
Right?
from
Whoa.
Milwaukee
Yeah.
from Milwaukee to LA. 45 round trip. It was on American, and free
Are you
with a free
serious?
carry-on for
Isn't that
45
insane?
That's
round trip.
awesome. That's
I
oh my
was
gosh,
so
that's amazing.
tempted.
You can
But-
go, Mike. I'm just pulling up.
Wow.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
take a
so
shit
I'm
ride.
like, we gotta fly out there, stay for a few days, and just visit all of our board game friends. Just be like,
Yeah,
we're stopping
there's
by.
word.
would be. I mean, if and when you ever do come out this way,
Please let us know.
that would be so
I
fun.
love it.
Go ahead, Nick.
All right, I am going to put out.
I haven't even looked at any sort of flight stuff, but I'm sure that there's just a ton of.
Oh, I'm
There's
sure it's
lots of
ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty cray.
All right. Oh, Guildhall.
You're not gonna quite get that building
you-
citizen, hey Nick? You're gonna be one shy.
Why? Do I need to get all my buildings out to get that citizen?
I think that's what
Is that
that
what it
is in
is?
the corner there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be one shy.
This
Boo.
is gonna be a
I am
crazy
bouncing around.
loss
There
on
we
my
go. All right, I am. Yeah, I don't have any
shipping
blue
line,
ones for
I
that.
guess. Like, I don't even know.
I guess I will put. I want to put out my town hall
Didn't do that one. Do
or
this one.
guild hall. I mean.
I'll take a shipping. I'm just plopping this here for now.
Guildhall,
Don't mind
Town
me.
Hall, whatever.
Don't mind me, you guys.
Don't mind.
I'll take this one.
These buildings are everywhere. Don't mind me.
Don't mind this.
I'll just be over here.
I'll just be over here messing with your board again.
Are you up, babe?
I love talking like this.
Do you have any
little
actions
robot.
left, Sweet Pea?
Babe,
you're
right
up.
now I'm trying to get my life together. Okay.
Well, you're out of action.
I'm trying to crush it over here. Okay,
Oh,
then.
Helen's out of
Yes.
action, so we're to Mike.
I am.
I've got a scriptorium. I got one more book to
See that
move.
flip action?
Boom.
I am.
Don't think it's gonna matter, but I got to the end of that track and I'm proud.
I'm also scriptorium, and I'm going to go here and move right there. I am.
Okay,
Yeah.
that took forever to do that.
And I will go back and I am going to town hall. That's the last thing I can do. So he's going to go into the two
Ooh,
coiner,
I do not.
and he is going to go into the one oh is there any? Oh yeah, there's still
Tail
one.
said,
got 3
Murphy's,
coins.
you guys are very inspiring to not take myself too seriously.
Hey,
cool.
Hey,
good. I'm glad. Don't.
no, that's
I
right.
think that is
that
actually an
is,
awesome thing to
All right, Ellen is still
have
out.
said. About
Mike.
ya.
Love it.
Mike, you have any actions left?
I'm down.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Chrissy.
down.
I'm
You can't put a
done.
guild hall out, hey? It's still not in a buildable area.
No, apparently Nick changed the rules midway
Yeah.
through the game.
I hate when he does
And
that.
Nick is out, so that
Every
is the
time I
end
play
of the
you.
game.
Oh my
folks.
gosh, it's the end?
Actually, we do have to end this. So you get 1 coin per, whatever star power you're at. So that did give you 1 extra point on top of that, Mike, Mike, for getting all the way to the end.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm definitely happy with doing it. I was
Yeah, that's
happy
true.
to
Now, did
get
you
all the way
take
down to the
your
end. That's
4
cool.
points?
I took nothing.
Your 4 coins?
We'll take them now.
All right, so that
I'll
is
get-
it. So final score
Gosh.
is
Panic. Get
pretty
ready.
much
Get the insults ready.
So on the bottom left here of your board
makes
is like
fun
the
of me.
little marker. If you hover over that, you can hit the
Okay, yeah,
the
scroll up.
little scroller to count your stuff. So you get 1 coin, or 1 point per coin. So 65, 69,
69. Oh, you were a jerk.
69.
Yeah, that's already
Nice.
a
I
pretty
got
large
23.
number.
I got 22.
Oh!
Hey.
Yes, son.
And then
Okay.
you can trade in all of your goods. So you have wheat.
So it's
Wheats
5,
are 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry,
cheese are
what?
2.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta do
So-
all that. Can I, I need to bring that thing down here.
16,
Oh, thank you.
In there. So let's see.
2 cheeses.
1,
Wisconsin
3, 6,
cheeses.
9.
18 for
Oh,
that.
for Pete's sake. +2.
Plus 18.
Okay.
I say +2 and right here ready to be like +18.
You get more than 2.
I'm still
How
going.
many coins did you have? Oh, yeah, you're counting, right?
Wheat is 1, right?
Yeah.
Doink. And then, ooh, I have 1 clock.
18.
And then from there, you have to add up your buildings and citizens and then multiply it by your star. So I've got.
Yeah,
I don't
say
know
that
how many-
every day.
I have no idea how many buildings I have out here.
Add up your buildings and your citizens and multiply them by your star.
6. Good. All right, 7.
I got 102, y'all, which I'm pretty happy with.
All right, I got 7 buildings
it'll
and
be
2
enough.
citizens, so it's 9 times 4.
You gotta do
I
this
did
part.
not
for me,
get
Vinny.
102.
30,
Well, there that went.
36.
You got 87, Nick?
36.
Nah, I got 88.
Panic. You made me stay up till 1, so it's gonna be good.
123.
Not great.
120.
How Wait,
wait, wait.
123.
Oh, here, help me with the buildings and the dudes and the thingy. So I
How
have
many
1
buildings do
building
you have out?
and 1 guy.
You have 1 building, 1 guy? So
Yeah.
that's 2 times 4. You get 8 points.
Oh,
Hey,
Heyo.
I feel pretty good about it.
I'm feeling real good about that girl.
All right, so let's see, what do we got? So I've got 1,
We don't need to talk about it.
123,
We don't need to talk about
102, 88, and 45.
45, guys. 40
You know,
freaking
here's the
5.
deal.
know,
What do you,
I'm proud of
Are
us.
you?
That's right.
point
are you
is,
proud of us?
Yes.
We
let's
had
go with
fun.
yes.
Let's go with yes.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. That was
Man.
how long was that? 3 hours. Well, I mean,
Do you guys
that's
feel like
probably
you
closer
know us
to-
better
probably
now?
closer to 2.5, yeah.
I do
Oh,
feel
big time.
closer to you.
Yeah, I'm glad.
time.
You're ready to make our faces the main
Kev,
screen.
I did. Kev
Okay.
Booner says, do Wisconsians and the Wisconsinites say "oh" for fun, or is that a Minnesota thing?
Like we go, oh, like that?
No, "oh" for
Oh
fun
for-
is quotes. No,
Oh,
Oh,
the
for
whole
fun
thing.
is the phrase?
yeah,
I,
I
No.
don't think I've heard
I'm
that.
not one to speak on. I have
I've
no
never
idea.
heard
One
that.
thing I've noticed that I say a lot, and I'm trying to
Casey
stop
says,
that.
Nick, you get the map citizen. Did you get that?
I get the map
Nick
system?
gets the
Why?
map
I thought I had to get
system.
Oh,
all
is
my
it just
things
the
out.
most? Maybe it's the most buildings.
Shoot, I'm taking it. I don't care. I'm gonna get 3 more
Nick,
points.
don't leave me
Is it
down
the most?
here.
Is it the most
Not if
buildings?
it's
Is that
just
how you get the map?
Hey.
Nick, you left me even further.
Oh.
Kestrel says 3 hours
Hashtag
short Murph
worth it.
stream. Short Murph stream. We barely danced at all.
Nick, I feel like we're basically
This was
fun,
twin,
y'all.
like twinning in our tanks. Tank
Oh
twinning.
yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Tank
Oh,
twin.
What does yours say on
Tank
it?
twins over here.
I got Rocko's Modern Life on
Oh,
mine.
I win.
I win.
Ayo!
Why?
Logo.
We game
shirt,
together.
yes.
Oh, that makes sense. We don't have very many Brothers Murph tanks. We need to get
Yeah,
more.
Fix the problem.
We have the ability to get them. We just need to order
Fix the
them.
problem.
Yeah, I know. Because I like wearing tank tops, and so
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks, Kirby's and Murphy, says Dean. What's the phrase you're trying?
You
Oh, yeah,
got
it.
okay, what's the phrase?
What was I going to say? I say it a lot, and I realized I said it the other day, is for sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
And
Oh yeah, for sure. There.
Yeah, for sure. And I always put the ER also. I don't even say for sure.
Yeah,
I say
for
for sure.
sure.
Panic,
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad
for
you
sure.
did.
FER.
I'm trying to quit.
We do as well, though. We say we like for sure.
For
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah, but
But
you
it
guys
is
do it in a very
somehow
like
comes off more
Cali
California.
Yeah, you
way.
guys are like,
Yeah,
You're
we're
like,
very
hey,
California.
We're like,
sure.
oh, for sure. Cheese and sausage.
Oh, for sure there.
I want
Brando.
to hang 10 some waves.
Can we come hang 10 waves with you?
You guys want to go down to Fat Burger? Hey, okay.
I'm probably at like a hang 5 level. I'm not sure if I get all the way to the 10.
We got to work your way up. It's
I
okay.
know.
We'll show you the way,
You
man.
don't want to, pull a hammy.
Pull a hammy.
Just know that when you're reading the waves are reading you, man. All right.
Right.
Whoa. Oh, blew my own mind, man.
Yeah,
That is
well,
so epic.
Wow,
I
wow.
exclusively surf with sharks,
yeah.
so I'm pretty cool that way.
That is true.
Actually, funny fact, I don't know if you know this or not, but up in Sheboygan, which is about an hour and a half of us,
don't make fun of our.
it's actually
towns.
a really
Oh, I
it's a
will.
really big surfing area, and there's actually surfers from all over the world. It's like renowned for surfing.
Yeah, so eat that, guys.
Yeah, it's on Lake Superior, right?
Is
It's
that-
on Michigan,
is that
Lake
like-
Michigan.
Yeah,
Oh, they
and it's
sh-
like because the winds whip up
Yes.
the surf. I mean,
Yeah.
there is a bit of a tide to the Great Lakes.
Oh, yeah,
we,
for
we
sure.
Yeah,
lost
that's
the.
crazy. I saw that.
Oh,
I said for sure again.
Oh.
I caught myself.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah, the wind blows real hard
Yeah.
there for sure.
Oh,
I'm
What's
going
the
to
name of
go
the ship
eat some
that we
cheese,
lost in that
my
community?
eat my weight in cheese, and go surf on the Michigan there.
on the
Hey?
Mitch.
Keeps you
Yeah.
warm.
On the Lake
Mitch,
Mitch,
yeah.
yeah. Mhm. Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I remember seeing that like in a old surfing
Yeah.
documentary or
Yeah,
something.
I never knew
like
that.
yeah, people surfing
Yeah.
the Great
Yeah,
Lakes. I'm
Lake
like, what?
Michigan
Yeah.
can be pretty.
I mean, they're basically
Ocean-esque.
oceans. I mean, honestly, they're
Yeah.
I mean, they're so
Yeah.
big. Yeah, I
And-
mean, especially
No.
here, so huge.
Lots
and
of
Like,
many
Superior. I mean,
Yeah.
Superior is super dangerous. Like in the winter, with the nor'easters down from Canada.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you,
Near the
PPP.
border. So-
The Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yes, the Edmund Fitzgerald
Yep.
is all about
Yes.
Wisconsin. Well, Superior, Michigan,
Yeah, it is.
and Wisconsin. Have a lot of iron towns and stuff in old iron
Ooh, someone just dropped an oof.
Tails is like, is anyone else yelling for
Yeah,
sure on the
alright.
monitor right now?
for sure.
You know everybody's saying for sure.
For sure. Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that was so super fun. Murph Brothers, thank you.
That was
Yes,
great.
thank you,
Thanks so
guys.
much for having us,
Yes,
Kirby.
so they
Yeah.
are the Brothers Murph of course.
They are.
You are all over the place. Twitch, YouTubes, I
It's
don't
a
know,
little creepy how all
Twitter.
over the place.
Podcasts.
You guys on
wherever.
Instagram?
Wherever they'll allow us to be, basically, we'll
You
find a
guys
way.
do any Instagramming at all?
Find a way.
Yeah.
You guys do any Instagramming at all? Are you Instagrammers?
A little bit.
We gram, yeah.
Gram?
We gram.
We gram with the
more,
best
but
of them.
we
Just
don't.
all at the Brothers Murph. We gram
Yeah,
and
just the
tweet.
Brothers
and
Murph everywhere.
Roger that.
I feel like
we're trying to be better
I
about the
feel like we should
socials and
send
stuff. I
you
hear it's
guys.
important.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we're everywhere, and we're doing. If we may plug,
You can plug, please.
upcoming this week on Thursday, we're doing a This Quiz is Broken, so it's inspired by our podcast This Game is Broken, and it's a live quiz that y'all can play along with us from home using your either computer or phone. It's a quiz that you can play, and it's all about board games.
Very
so
cool.
Yeah.
figure if you're gonna be good at trivia, it's gonna be about the hobby that we all
That's
love.
awesome.
So come.
That or cheese.
I mean, either one. It's a
That-
horse
yeah.
apiece.
Yeah, horse apiece, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
Oh, for
Dang.
sure.
Somebody says dang,
But yeah,
too.
so
Yeah,
we're
dang
everywhere,
is
man.
around.
We're always trying to do fun stuff. Thank you so much for having us
Yeah,
on
it
this.
was great.
This was
Yeah, this
awesome.
was
Yeah,
so
thank you so
awesome.
much for joining us.
Yeah,
It was
miss you
fun.
guys.
Yeah,
I
same.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I miss my brothers, my Murphy brothers.
The brothers.
brothers
Yeah.
from another
All right,
mother.
I can't wait to hang with y'all again someday when we're all
I
allowed out
know.
and
That'd be nice.
go on the cruise again. It'll be great.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Are you guys? Do you guys know
Let's
if
go.
you're planning? Are you cruise bound or are you trying to?
Yeah, we're hoping
the
so.
plan.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, that's
We
the
were
plan.
officially
I think
asked
so
back.
if the
So
cruise
excited.
happens, then we are there.
Good.
Yeah.
It is all but a certainty. We would be surprised if for some reason we weren't on the cruise.
That's
so
good.
Yeah, so
so barring
Given the way the
natural
conventions are
disaster
going
or
this
whatever.
year, that might be like the
We'll be
first thing that actually.
Um,
that might be the first
yeah.
group gathering that actually happens.
Right.
yeah,
Although there's a couple at the end of the year,
Yeah.
we'll see.
very excited again.
All right, guys. Thank you all for joining
Figure
us
it out.
once again.
Bye, everybody.
And we will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.